I got a
Nobody's
$10
doing it.
donation from Very DGG. Says hypothetically, how much monthly would it take to block Anna? What's Anna's price to block her from the show?
Oh my
What
god.
should I ask?
I don't think they like hearing the truth. Okay, can I please elaborate on my point that just because there is consent doesn't mean that people can't get hurt within relationships?
Oh, you're
okay?
absolutely true about that. Like, absolutely right.
That's why we still need to be responsible and considerate.
Anna, what about all is fair?
And being empathetic and caring about the emotional concern of our sexual partner.
Anna, have you ever heard of
You did diagnose an entire community, so...
Anna,
I didn't diagnose them. I said that they were sociopathic, which they are. Their behaviors are. They literally laugh at people who cry. They literally laugh at people who cry and are in emotional distress. And that's not normal.
I get that.
And that's not normal. That's not normal. That's not normal at all. Stardust, why are you defending DGG? Why? Why are you defending people who are defend abusers? Why?
So Anna,
you haven't answered me that. Also, I don't imply anything, and I would appreciate if you could explain that to me, Stardust.
No. Listen, Anna, you're right. But
Can
you
you
can't
please
negotiate.
explain that to me?
You can't negotiate with these people. Trust me, they're soulless. But what I was trying to say,
I know they are.
When it comes to relationships, though, isn't it?
I would respond, but everybody's talking, so.
I didn't choose to be abused, fuckers in chat. I didn't choose that.
Okay, to be clear, I don't know anything what you're talking about specifically. I thought you were talking about in general relationships, so I don't.
Yeah.
Whatever you're talking about, I have no idea what that is.
Anytime somebody brings up abuse, I'm sorry, I was like actually violently raped, so I'm like, it's a little bit like. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't.
You saying that psychological abuse isn't abuse or what?
No, I'm sure it is. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know what you've been through, but
then why are you defending the people who defend abuse?
I don't know any of that history, Anna. I don't know any of that history.
She doesn't.
Well, that's why I messaged you about it.
Accepted
There's
on
different levels of abuse, and everything has to be taken seriously. We shouldn't put less. We should put importance on any form of abuse, if it's severe or a little less severe. Every form of abuse is abuse, and it's traumatic experiences.
Yeah, of course. It is.
I know you probably experienced a horrible Stardust. You probably experienced something horrible. I'm sorry for that.
That's
but
fine.
What Anna experienced is also horrible. Even if it's a little less horrible, it's still traumatic.
I never said that. Never said that. I just don't like it when people start bringing up all this, like, accusing, like, people of, like, they're supporting abusers and all of that. And it's like, are you implying that I'm supporting an abuser? Like, are you kidding me? Like, what do you think?
I'll say this. Here's what I'll agree with.
Hold on.
You defended DGG.
No. Here's what I'll agree with.
And also, one-upping is not, like, super healthy when it comes
No, of course not.
So
when it comes to individual relationships, without knowing, abuses, I'm against abuse, whatever, but when it comes to individual relationships, I agree that it's all is fair in love and war. So that's the thing, right? Some people have ghosted me before, just without explanation, whatever. It is what it is. But what I'm trying to say is that when it comes to, like, mass audiences, you should definitely show a person in a relationship respect. You should not, like,
Of course.
side with, like, a bunch of random people to pile on. You know what I mean? Like, keep it individual. Don't bring, like,
I don't have your relationship with this community. I don't know what's happened, and I'm not going to make a judgment on an entire group of people based off of some DMs that you send me. You send me 3 DMs. I have to know what happened over this span of however long it was, before I make a judgment on these things.
Damn, you don't believe women? What kind of liberal are you?
Got him. No, so actually, like, Anna, I think you brought up, like, a really interesting point earlier about, like, even if like you say, like, if you do, like, the whole, like, consent stuff, there's still, like, the open, like, potential for, say, like, emotional, like, damage, right? Not even abuse, but, like, say just people getting hurt, right? I think that's really, like, fair, and I think the way that we solve that in society, whether you're doing open relationships or just, like, trying to, like, get back into dating, is that you just have to be honest with, like, with what you want. I feel like a lot of people are very bad about that.
It feels like you guys are protecting Destiny's clout level.
No, I'm not. Okay, like, I can, like...
I'm talking about Stardust. You know, I feel like you should believe Anna. She's your woman sister.
I can believe somebody. Wait. So just because, let me explain something, okay? Just because that I am not completely exiling an entire group of people, a large group of people, doesn't mean that I don't believe that somebody has been hurt. Somebody has been hurt, right?
I mean, there's literally so many logs. I literally have screenshots.
I don't know those logs, dude.
But there's a conflict of interest because all of Stardust viewers and community comes from there.
They don't. They actually don't.
Why the fuck is Steven in your chat? Why is Steven in chat laughing? Steven, do you want more fucking angry DMs from me? Why? Why are you here? Why are you here, Steven? Go away. Oh my god, why?
Whoa. Why are you discriminating against my little moderator, Steven?
No, he's in your chat.
He's my moderator. Why are you attacking him?
What? No.
He's my moderator.
Steven's not your moderator. Oh my god. Why is it every time? He has to come in chat and then like, every time.
Anna, I don't know what you experienced. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you, but
no, it's him laughing at my fucking pain again.
Okay, so what I would say, and I've talked about this before with people, just because I have empathy for somebody who's been a victim doesn't mean that I completely write off an entire large group of people who I don't know the entire story around this. I don't, and I can be supportive of somebody who's clearly in pain and still make my own decision when I get more information.
Anna, I know it seems like you're like really.
It's been over a fucking year, dude, and it's still.
Anna, I'm really sorry. Like this happening, and like you're feeling this way. I think it might be healthy for you to like potentially maybe like go off stream, or like are there people that you can talk to about this, or like a place that you.
No,
can, like,
because I can't escape it. I can't escape it unless I stop being a streamer.
Really sorry.
Yeah, hearts for Anna, chat. We're wholesome here.
I'm really sorry.
So,
if it makes you feel any better, DGG are virgins.
True.
Got him. You can't have sex while you're playing League of Legends. I tried it. Did not work.
So, Stardust, I'm wondering, you choosing a paycheck over your sister?
I'm not choosing a paycheck over my sister.
You just
yes.
You defended a bunch of randoms in chat.
I'm not going to write off complete strangers. I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not going to write off complete strangers.
You're not going to write off your write-off. You're choosing a paycheck over your woman.
A paycheck? I don't
care about women.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I'm really not. It's kind of strange to me. Like if I was a woman, I'd have Anna's back a little more than
again. There's no conflict here. There's no conflict here. You can support somebody while still not writing off an entire group of people.
Is that what you're doing? You're supporting Anna right now?
I mean, I can have empathy for her. Yeah.
Are you supporting her? Does Anna feel supported? Anna, do you feel it? You just kind of like everyone wants the DGG to love them, and DGG can literally lick the sweat off my dick.
Yep, you know what I mean? Same thing with me. Same thing.
Up with you guys. You guys are brainwashed, man.
Same shit with me. Same shit.
I normally just take it day by day. Like I said, like when I like was initially starting, there was like actually a moment where like I cried on stream, and like DGG like made a meme of me, and that was like pretty fucking shitty, right? But like there's been other times where they've like stood up for me. I understand Stardust's like immediate inclination to be like, I don't want to accuse all these people of like the actions of like a member of their base. I think every streamer like probably can like do better in curating their community to make sure that like the like awful people like aren't planning hate raids and stuff. Like I literally like I did a debate like 3 days ago. Or not 3 days ago, like, Stardust, when was my debate with Cherry? Like, was it, like, last week?
Last week, yeah.
Yeah. I debated someone last week, and they were getting some, like, and we were, like, beefing and stuff on Twitter and stuff, and calling each other dumb fucks. And, like, some, like, weird rando that I've never seen in my chat, like, started bothering her, right? And it was, like, and he was using my arguments. And I was like, dude, like, I beef with, like, this other streamer. Like, fucking leave her alone. Like, that's, like, you can't get, I think, like, there's a good, like, I don't know who quoted this, right? It's like you can curate your community, but you can't like control all of it.
Hans, how do you feel about like women not believing women, especially when they're crying?
I was quite literally. What's the meme? It's like trust but verify. Again, this is the first time I've ever met Anna, and I can see that she's like in legitimate like emotional distress right now, and I like absolutely feel for her. And so right now, the initial like thing is like making sure that she's okay. And I don't know how to do that like on stream with everyone like here right now.
Right. So it's fine. I'm fine.
Well, so doing like the best for that, and then I think like again like just like concerted effort to say, hey, like Destiny, this is happening. I know this for a fact. Like if you give him names of like harassment like people, like he'll
He's still laughing. He's still laughing. He's literally laughing at my pain. He's literally still laughing at my pain.
Regardless of DGG, I think this is a community where Anna is welcome, right?
Oh yeah.
Everybody likes Anna here.
Everybody likes Anna.
But do you see? But do you see what he does? Yeah. Do you see how he treats me? He's literally in chat laughing at my pain. This is what he fucking does.
Okay.
So then
Steven, why don't you join the call and just talk to her?
Your life,
okay?
You know?
He has literally zero empathy.
Well, I think he doesn't believe the tears. That's why.
No, he knows they're genuine. He knows what he's fucking done. But he's still laughing.
Oh, look who's here.
I didn't know it's still, because I talked to you offline about it, Anna, and I didn't know it still goes on. Holy shit.
Yo, add Steven to the call.
Yeah, you know, nobody should be harassing Anna.
Nobody should be harassing anybody. It's ridiculous.
No matter what you are, you know, what your, I don't know, thing is, you should not be harassing people.
Like, I don't think you should laugh at people's pain, though. Like, there's something extremely fucked up. Like, there's something extremely fucked up about that.
Okay, he just dropped another LOL W. So,
Steven is a coward, man. Get that bitch in here.
Destiny, you gotta join because you guys have history and shit. You guys gotta air it out or something. And
be a man, Steven.
Why don't you guys
because he won't be honest. He won't be honest. He lies to his community.
Okay, Anna, why not just talk to him?
But I can't leak the DMs because like he would be extremely upset with me if I leaked all of our DMs.
Okay, Anna, why?
And I showed just exactly.
Have you tried
the kind of ways that he's behaved with me?
Okay, Anna, have you tried calling him offline, maybe?
You need to expose him. That's the only way it's gonna stop.
No. Just call him offline and talk to his dwarf ass.
I mean, his community seriously thinks that I'm like some stalker.
Can we
and
just,
that
can we just talk about how amazing it is that like even with the harassment of this situation and all that, you have still maintained your own composure. You have still maintained your morality. Like you haven't been leaking anything. You haven't done all these things that you could.
I haven't leaked anything.
Yeah, yes, and you could do that. And this is literally just showing your character and how amazing of a human being you are.
Where did this all?
Steven is a coward, man.
Where did this come from?
It's been almost a year at this point that he's been calling me like he acts like I'm just some like obsessed girl with him. And then like, you know, it's different. It's just like all this gaslighting and stuff.
Okay, have you tried talking to him offline?
And I just can't. What do you think? Yeah, we've argued about this incessantly. We've argued about it over and over and over.
So,
it's just, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
It's okay.
Steven needs to apologize.
Yeah, I'm just so tired of people defending DGG and this shit.
I don't know what. Okay. I don't know what DG.
It's Destiny's Discord.
See, people. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay.
Yeah, those people are vicious. Honestly, those people are vicious.
They are really vicious. Yeah, they really are. Sorry, I don't. Go back to the panel. It's fine. Don't focus on me. Sorry.
Okay, back to the panel. All right.
Yeah, back to the panel.
Chat. It's her ass, chat. I guess I don't know.
What's Steven's Twitter?
Yeah, don't bother. Don't harass people. Don't harass Anna.
Nobody
you know, it's not. It's not cool. Just
you're not cool.
I don't know anything, but it's like regardless of anything that's happened, like Anna's been a guest on this show for a long time. You know, the chat loves her. She's part of the community. You know, like you know, regardless of whatever happened, there's no need to bring up and harass. You know, based on whatever happened before. You know. That's all I'll say.
Rare human moment, dude. Like, it's like you actually seem like a decent guy when you like aren't screaming about like
Anna,
CCP stuff.
Anna.
Yeah.
Here's the truth. Okay. The truth
Spit
is,
that.
I'm a 2K Andy. Okay. Because of you. So I want to thank you.
So
You're
she
my
needs
favorite guest.
Percentage of your earnings.
Okay, let's not get. I'm not. This is not a socialist channel.
Donate to Anna, guys. Fuck
Um,
Steven.
I'm just curious, like, why Stardust sides with anonymous people on the internet over her sister.
I believe in like just because one person or like 10 people in a community act really shitty, that doesn't necessarily condemn the entirety of them.
Wow, that's interesting. You see,
I would agree with that.
Really?
Yes. Like I would just because
we can all agree that DGG is filled with little bitches. Everyone knows.
I'm not talking about that one in specific.
I mean, people on the internet are little bitches, dude. They're little bitches everywhere.
No, you don't.
Soft little cunts,
man. You don't see Trainwreck's community doing this.
I will agree that like your communities are a little bit of a reflection of yourself to a degree, right? And so like you would not see anybody in my community doing any of that, right? But that's like a very different energy, very different vibe. There's always going to be some rogue people though. There's always going to be like some absolute disgusting assholes.
Okay, they just take it too. Like, is there any representative that like wants to come in?
He wants to come in, and we'll try and get an apology. But I think they don't like each other. And it's really hard to be both.
They're cowards, man. Like,
it's really hard to be both their friends because Destiny's not a problem as much as his community, you know.
Just from my experience, I could say, yeah, that's true. You know, like, Destiny's a nice guy, but you know, a lot of those people, they're really, you know, I'm not really that bothered, but
there's always going to be assholes that infiltrate a community. There's always going to be like some subsection of the community that gets wild, you know.
It's like I think I had like my first like I had my first initial like crazy person in my community that I had to like just yeet out because they were like legitimately unhinged.
I've had to do that a couple of times too.
Literally nobody gives a fuck. Okay. All right.
Thanks, John.
Look, your Destiny.
Big D, what's up?
I'm Big D, actually. Up, You're Little D, Destiny.
I'm Little D. Wait, who's the bigger D?
Me, John.
Are you in bed?
You don't know, like Steven's getting jacked. He's gonna be Big D.
Steven, we know you're.
Is Steven Destiny? Is that who Steven is?
Steven.
Yeah.
Steven, we saw the clip of you admitting that most of DGG is from 4chan and that they're ex-Nazis. Don't you think they're going too hard on Anna?
Okay, listen, John. There's so much stuff to talk about.
Turn your cam on, Steven.
I'm literally in bed. Okay.
That's fine.
That's what I thought.
There's so much stuff to talk about on the internet. There must be something to talk about besides my life, John. There must be other content out there.
Hold on. You think I chose this topic?
Yes, every fucking time.
Rewatch the VOD.
No, I just want to say this topic was not chosen.
Rewatch the VOD. We haven't talked about
it. Just kind of like happened.
Are you serious, Zherka? Every fucking time I wake up,
rewatch the VOD. To be honest, rewatch the VOD.
Zherka, are you?
I don't even know how it came up.
I literally just watched this for 30 fucking minutes. What are you talking about?
Oh, it happened.
Make sure to subscribe.
It happened because we started talking about abuse, and then. Not one
and I came up next.
I was triggered, but I was mostly triggered by. I felt like Stardust was defending DGG, and that's why I was triggered by it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how it started, and then Anna shared her story.
Steven right off an
why were you
entire
laughing in chat?
Why? I wouldn't take it personally with Stardust and Hans defending them because they're just like leeches, you know. So it's like.
Okay, well, let Anna talk to Steven.
Wait, leeches on what? Wait, how are you gonna say that? These people are hardly on my platform ever.
Wait, whoa! What do you mean, you people? What?
I think I've talked to Hans on my stream like twice, and then I think
it's the same community. It's the same community.
I've never talked to.
Hold on, it's the politics community. What do you mean?
Yeah, which you started. You're the king of the politics community.
Yeah, but these people all like do their own stuff too. Like Hans and fucking Stardust.
No, you don't have to defend your vassals, okay?
I'm not defending.
You are a gracious king. You're a gracious king defending your vassals.
I've talked to Destiny like twice. Like one.
I haven't even been on his stream. I have not even been on his stream.
You guys are like seeing ghosts. Like, chill. Holy fuck! It feels like any time like I've ever talked to one person in my entire life, and then you get hate from any random thing in your life. You're like, oh my god, it's the specter of DGG coming back from the grave. Come again, like, chill.
It's not you. It's not you personally. It's the community. That's the same.
Okay,
Am I part of that community? Is that me?
Can
yes,
Anna
Hans
talk
is part of
to
it.
Destiny? Like, just
spit that.
chill, guys.
Okay, Steven, why were you laughing in chat? Can you understand that really hurts my feelings a lot? How that comes across as really callous? Like, it comes across as extremely callous. What? Oh my god! How am I supposed to do that, Steven? When you literally put out lies about me and we're literally... Yes, I understand. Look, Steven, I understand that you made that statement, but like also you were kind of laughing during it, and like it seemed like you weren't being very serious. Like, and just before that I had to deal with you literally accusing me of like talking to people you're on panels with. You made it sound like I'm going around like DMing people in private, like that you go on panels with, that like telling them you're some kind of dark triad abuser thing, like, and that I mean, like, that wasn't even the case, and like it's like a misrepresentation. And then you were acting like the way you talked about me on stream with Dan and Mooten, which I know they apologized and everything, and so like I don't have any problems with them, whatever, but because like they apologized publicly to me, but like, you know, and
is it possible?
I'm just very
sorry, Anna, I don't
upset.
mean to cut you off, okay? But is it possible to like focus on growth rather than the past, and to get on a better track than you were or you are, so that...
How am I supposed to do that when like
not
he's never taken any responsibility, though?
Not focusing on
Steven,
the past and try to make it work so that you can move on. You know, sometimes you just gotta... It's tough, you know, and, you know, I've spoken to you about, like, just fuck whatever people are saying. You just have to focus on yourself, your happiness, okay? If you want to still be friends with Steven, that's fine.
Yeah, but, like, why do I have to put up with, like, being treated, like, disrespectfully?
Ignore, because you gotta be the bigger person. Okay, so it's important to focus on positivity and growth rather than what happened in the past and what brings you down and makes you sad.
There's tons of people that still think all these like false things about me, like that he's made these accusations.
Why do you care about those people? They don't deserve to be in your community.
If we would just stop.
People don't like to be misrepresented.
Steven, you lied. You lied, and like you misrepresented so many things, Steven, and you know you did this. I mean, you've apologized to me in private, but you won't do it publicly.
So hold on. Stop trying to act like it's so much different.
You're very irresponsible.
It is, Steven. Don't pull this.
Because I want to move on from this. I don't know why you...
Well, it's your behavior. You're not taking responsibility for your behavior, Steven. Steven, you just did it.
I went months without saying anything.
Steven, it was just... Steven, it was just... Yeah, because you don't take responsibility for all the accusations. Like, you know, you're such a fucking hypocrite, Steven. You're literally the most hypocritical person I have ever known in my entire life. Seriously, you go on.
Settle it right now.
You go on about, like, false accusations and stuff, but you did that to me for so many times. And then you don't. And then you don't. And then you don't. Like you went on about, Steven, you know that you went on about with like Dan and Mooten about like how I was like crazy and stuff, blah blah blah. Like, don't do this. Don't get defensive. Like, you know, like you acted like I'm some sort of like crazy person and stuff to like Dan and Mooten, and was saying that, and you were saying that like I go around to like people on panels and stuff.
Okay, let me know. Is she done, Anna? What do we have to do to move on from this and never talk about each other publicly ever again?
Apologize.
Well, why can't you say that you are sorry for calling me a stalker and crazy? Why can't you say that? Why? Why is it so hard for you to just apologize for calling me all these things and stuff? Anna, like, I don't understand.
You're not going to get any type of closure from me, okay? You're not going to get any type of me like,
well, why?
Because obviously we disagree on the factual basis of what the fuck just happened.
But like, why did you have to call me like the most craziest person you've ever known? Like, you can't apologize for that. You can't apologize.
Like, you stand by those statements if you're not going to give her any closure on it?
I mean,
So
you can't. But like, also talking about,
I used to be a huge Destiny fan.
Anna, stop. All right, Anna,
like,
stop.
chill.
Hold on, stop. Anna,
she's gonna ramble for like.
Hold on, Destiny.
Okay?
I'm gonna.
Okay, but what?
Stop, Anna, stop. I'm gonna protect Destiny a bit.
You randomly. I don't need you to protect me.
Hold on.
I don't need you to protect me. Stop. Don't do that. Okay. Number one.
Anna.
No one in here. Hold on. No one in here has any idea what the full extent of the situation is. Okay.
Tell us, dude. Tell us.
Okay.
Dude, it would take so long to even go through all of this.
Because it's been like a year.
Anna, hold on, Destiny. You'll relax, Destiny. Anna, you did.
Can I explain my side?
Hold on, Destiny.
A woman crying
Steven, you're not being nice.
Serial rapist.
Okay, you're not being nice though. You're being really mean though.
Anna, every time
why are you not being nice to me? Because like I'm upset because you hurt me. How is that like?
I think he's been trying. He's been trying to talk, right? He's been trying to be empathetic, right?
And hold on,
but no, because he's gonna gaslight me again. He's gonna gaslight me again.
Anna, I'm not gonna lie. You labeled me Dark Triad, so sometimes you make shit up.
But you were Dark Triad.
Okay, well, Steven maybe thinks you're crazy.
You scored really high on them, though.
Yeah, but
so then I was like, oh, okay.
That's an online.
Are you diagnosing people again?
That's why.
No, that's not diagnosing.
Or implying a diagnosis.
He'll say, I'm not
No,
diagnosing.
Dark Triad isn't a diagnosis.
Okay, so Anna is saying that to move on from this, she would need an apology from Steven about the false
Dark
accusation.
Triad isn't a diagnosis, by the way.
An accusation that
Steven
said about her that wasn't true. That's what you would need, Anna?
Yeah, just an apology.
And then you guys can move on from
not laughing at me. And not laughing at me.
I have literally told my community.
But you never apologized, though.
Everything is okay. Everything's chill. But then, like, 2 weeks
later, you didn't,
though. Randomly come back and be like, oh, like, you laughed during this, or, oh, this happened, or blah, blah, blah. Listen, this is all I want. I want to be in a world where neither of us ever mentions either person ever again, publicly, ever. We don't have to talk privately. We don't have to say anything publicly, and then just move on. I've had the same conversation like 5 times, but it is impossible for you to hold fast to this. You cannot do it. Because as soon as you agree to it, which you have in the past publicly on stream before, that we won't talk anymore.
Steven, that's because
then like 2 weeks later, you'll be tweeting shit about me every fucking time. You've done this over and over.
Because you haven't taken any responsibility for it. You haven't said like, but you haven't said like, I was wrong for saying that stuff. Like you never said that. Like
Anna, he says you're her.
Anna, I don't agree with you. Anna, we don't say. I'm never gonna quote unquote take responsibility because your idea of me taking responsibility is saying that everything that happened was my fault. I don't agree with that. I
don't say that. No, but I say that I fucked up. Sure, but like you. But like literally, the things you did were emotionally abusive, and you've admitted to this to me. Like
you do so many abusive things. I don't
care.
No,
this is you deflecting, though. This is you deflecting.
Maybe.
But you're gonna do the gaslighting thing again. But then you're gonna do the gaslighting thing. No, he says this to me. I'm not deflecting. Like, I'm trying to say that, like, I literally don't do, like, I don't understand. Like, you call it.
Anna, is it true you've been harassing him and tweeting about him a lot?
No, that's not harassment. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Whoa. Hold on. You literally.
I'm always trying to defend myself.
No,
I'm trying to defend myself.
Tweet out. No, shut the fuck up. You constantly tweet out.
Can you please not tell me to shut the fuck up, Steven?
Have narcissistic personality disorder tendencies. People that do this, you constantly take shots at me on Twitter. You've done it over the past year. If you want, I can have people.
What are you talking about? I don't do that. What are you talking about? I don't do that. I've literally talked about my own abusive, like I've talked about my own abuse and stuff.
If I can show you right now that she is blatantly fucking lying, will you ban her from your shows? Anna, do you want to risk that? Do you want to gamble that?
What are you saying? I'm not lying.
Okay, calm down.
No one's being banned. Nobody's.
I'm not lying.
Listen.
I don't do that, Steven. You know that I don't do that.
I don't give a fuck.
Steven, why haven't you said this stuff in private to me? You're literally lying, Steven. Stop gaslighting. Please, just stop. You don't say this to me in private. Why don't you say it in private to me?
I do say it in private. What are you talking about?
But you didn't. You didn't say that. Don't you remember, Steven, that, like, I've told you...
Wild shit, my dude.
So if
Steven, can you please stop treating me like I'm crazy? Please. This is abusive. Just please don't do that. Can you just be respectful towards me, please?
If he apologized in private to you, and I don't know, he did he said something on his stream and took out some...
He talked about me like I'm a crazy person on his stream. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but recently, when he took out the Reddit stuff and I don't know what else, and he apologized to you in private, is that not enough for you to move on from the situation and your bad feelings towards each other, rather than
True, I even went back and I deleted every negative Reddit post about you.
Yeah, and I appreciated that. I know.
But why would you need to keep talking about this if your relationship with him is getting a little better?
Because I still get people.
Anna, he deleted every Reddit post. What more do you want?
Yeah, but I wanted him to at least say. I wanted him to at least say to tell people.
But he did, right?
Why
You
does
said
it
he
matter
did.
if he tells people? If he tells you how
But
he feels?
I literally told people. Hold on, and to be clear, I've said multiple times on stream, "Hey, listen, you know what? I probably made mistakes. I probably did some dumb shit, and also, me and Anna are cool now." I've said that 3 fucking times.
No, you haven't, Steven. No, you haven't.
You're actually
link the clip.
But where? Where have you said this? Because
Anna, we can literally go through our DMs where you're like, "Oh, I saw that you said this. Thank you." You literally have said it to me multiple times. Are you serious right now?
No. I mean, yes, I appreciated what you said, but when you said that thing, it was like you were laughing, and your community literally didn't take it seriously. Remember, your community was like, "Oh my god,
you're holding me fucking hostage to say these things. Otherwise, you're gonna keep doing this for fucking more years."
Steven, all I do is talk about how I was abused and the horrible,
Anna,
just how horrible it was,
Anna,
and how horrible it was.
Anna,
Steven, you know that you were psychologically abusive to me, Steven. Don't deny it. Come on, don't gaslight.
I'm not gaslighting you, Anna.
But Steven, you literally ignored me. You gave me the silent treatment. You did the stonewalling.
When they send you 50 fucking DMs, it's not abuse, Anna.
Steven, that was after you were ignoring me for literally months because I know you were doing that out of anger and control. And my own therapist said this.
I was like, no, I'm not ignoring you. I'm ignoring you because I want to stop. I want you to stop talking about me publicly. Holy shit.
Steven, no, you're lying.
Steven, you're lying. Is it a
You're lying, Steven. You're lying.
Is it a possibility? Is it a possibility that he was ignoring you, maybe because he wanted to cut ties, so there's no more whatever's happening? But how do you know what's in his brain, though? That's
because I know this is his pattern. This is what he does.
No, but you can't accuse somebody of things like this. That's the issue.
No, because I know what that abuse is like. I know what he does.
So
I know it intimately. I know he's done this to me before.
Anna, look, I think Destiny's a piece of shit, but you're reaching hard.
I have no escape.
How am I reaching? He treated me callously, and he treated me callously and coldly, and that's a part of psychological abuse. I literally had a whole Google Doc about
Why don't you take accountability for all the harassment tweets he's been ignoring? You're hurting his mental health with all this shit. He's got enough to stress about. The guy.
What are you talking about? What about my mental health?
I opened Twitter. You tweet about
that.
Why am I not allowed to talk about my own pain and abuse, though? Why am I not allowed to do that on Twitter?
You haven't been until you've been talking about it for a year. Move on. Holy shit.
Because you haven't taken responsibility, Steven. You haven't taken responsibility publicly.
I don't anything you're saying, so I'm not going to quote unquote take responsibility. It's not going to happen like that.
I mean, you were abusive to me, though. You were cold and callous. You treated me cold and callously. Yes, it is. I showed you them. I showed you the clinical test that's used to test psychological abuse, and you did a bunch of those things, Steven. My own therapist even said this, and I still talk to her about it.
I have offered to fly out and be in a therapy session with you because there is no fucking shot that any therapist in the world that your behavior is normal.
Steven, stop it! You are gaslighting! Steven, you are gaslighting! Stop crazy making! Stop crazy making, Steven! You're trying to act like I'm crazy. You're trying to act.
And I will be involved.
Steven, these aren't the things that you say in private to me. You're literally saying this because we're on stream.
Tomorrow. if that
You're gaslighting. Okay, you're gaslighting. You're gaslighting.
I take it right now.
You're gaslighting, Steven. You're gaslighting. Please stop gaslighting. Okay, these aren't the things that you say in private.
Maybe she
these
doesn't
aren't
want
the
that,
things.
though.
These aren't the things that you say in private to me, okay? Like, I took the MMA, I took the MMEA.
I got work in 2.5 hours. This has been really fun. It's been
See
really great meeting
ya,
everybody.
Hans. Have a great
Hans,
one.
I would love to have a conversation about the gym
Like,
sometime. I've been
luck,
jealous of your
have fun at
burritos
work.
entire conversation. All I have is the sad peanut butter, and I have no
All right.
water, so I've been choking.
What do you mean work?
Okay.
But
Thank you, Hans. Thank you.
I have a real
Like, I think I have there's nothing wrong with me tweeting about my experiences with Steven, like, because they keep on happening. I keep on, like, I kept on getting abused and harassed by his community and being called stalker and stuff. And, like, and then finally, yes, of course, I appreciated it, Steven, when you came out and said that, when you said, like, you know, that it wasn't right, that you called me all these things and stuff on stream. And I really, really appreciated that. I did. It's just, like, you know, it still is so hurtful, though. Like, it really hurts how you treated me.
Simple question.
It really hurts.
Okay, simple question. What does it take to move on from this completely?
I just wish you had taken responsibility for, like, how you treated me.
I feel like a good start would be if you asked your community to not harass her.
I have. I've done that multiple times, but you understand that when she's constantly bringing it up. Listen, I can tell
because it was traumatizing for me.
She's literally on Zherka's show every fucking day
because
talking about me to
I'm
Zherka.
not always.
My community is not going to comment about it. Like, there's no way that's not going to happen.
Okay, first of all, I don't even bring you up. First of all, I don't bring you up.
DGG up as psychopaths. That's what started this.
Yeah, DGG, but that's not that's not Steven, of course.
You don't have to trust
me. But that's not
okay?
Steven, of
you
course.
You can dig back through the VODs. Dude, Anna is talking about me constantly. Every time I wake up, I've got like 5 new DMs to be like, have you seen what Anna said about you at Zherka show? Have you watched what's going on at Zherka? Me and Melina are literally at the gym listening to you talk about me on fucking Zherka
I don't bring you up, but I don't bring you up. John is the one that brings you up on the show. What? Like, I haven't brought you up.
You are a liar.
John,
you're engaging.
Wait, John, you are the one that brought. John, you are the one that brought him up, though.
Who brought up Destiny today?
I brought up DGG, not
because
Destiny.
You're crazy. You're literally crazy.
How am I crazy?
You harassed the guy on Twitter nonstop.
But I'm not harassing him.
You're crazy.
I'm talking about the abuse that I went through because it's still extremely painful, and I still deal with it.
You need to stop tweeting about Steven. Starting today, you need to stop.
Yeah, but like, I'm not allowed to talk about the abuse that I suffered?
No.
Like, I don't get it.
You need to swear to stop tweeting about the dude.
Also, but why am I not allowed to talk about, like, what I experienced, though?
Well, he's my content. I roast
Zherka, just to be clear, when she keeps saying abuse that she suffered, her abuse is that she would send me like 15 DMs in a row. And
no, that's not what happened, Steven. No, it's because you would ignore me for days and days, and that's how, like, I would, like, message you and stuff, because I'd be like, wait, Steven, are you mad at me? Blah, blah, blah. Like, things like that. You know that, Steven. That's not...
Anna, this is extremely manipulative, what you're doing.
Thank you.
How am I manipulating him? I don't understand. How am I manipulating him?
I don't really care for
what
the
tears.
What are you
talking about?
I don't care for the tears. Like,
what are you talking about?
Times to stop talking about him.
Yeah, but why? Okay, but like, why am I not allowed to? What I'm trying to understand is...
You're hurting him. You're hurting little Steve.
But like... What about, like, him not taking any responsibility?
Zherka, I'm so happy to bring it up because it actually does hurt a lot, okay?
Why are you making fun of me?
Why are you making it worse for yourself?
Come on, dude.
What an idiot.
Please,
we were just resolving it.
Alright, fuck him. Go hard on him, Anna.
Zherka, please. Listen,
I don't understand how I'm being manipulative. I'm not trying to be manipulative.
You're being manipulative right now by crying on the show publicly. You look like a fucking rapist. That's what you're doing.
Please stop. I'm not trying to manipulate. I'm genuinely upset.
Okay. We gotta end it here.
If you're gonna cry, can you at least take the cat ear things off? Okay?
Alright, enough. Steven, Anna,
Steven, why do you not care?
Okay, Steven, you gotta call. Steven, you gotta call her offline. You gotta call her offline.
Why?
I don't
care though.
Call her one last time and end it for real. You guys gotta be grown up, man. I've been saying why.
I've tried Zherka, I've tried so many times. You've listened to her. She will not stop until I like come out and do like this full like.
I just wanted you to take responsibility. I just wanted to.
Dark side ways.
Steven, I just wanted you to take responsibility for being callous and cold towards me, and how much that hurt, and how it hurts when you laugh at me in chat.
Steven, you've admit many times that you're, especially after the Trihex stuff. You've admit you're cold. I've admit I'm cold. Just admit you're cold, and she'll stop.
I don't have to. I've already admitted that. Yeah, of course I'm a cold person. Sure, of course.
There you go. You're done.
Okay, but like, why do you then deny that like it's abusive when
because it's not abusive to not respond to 35 fucking DMs?
No, but that's not what happened. Stop lying. I will release the DMs, Steven. I will. Stop lying.
Anna, are you?
Why are you such a fucking liar?
Anna, can I just ask you a question? Okay, was there ever a time where you would send me like 10 DMs without getting a response?
Yeah, when you would ignore me for like a day or two. Yes, in like 3 days.
Okay, Anna, how about you?
And I told you that that's abusive to like ignore me purposefully. Just like my therapist said this too. And I can send you the research on this. I will send you the research on this, Steven. I'm not crazy.
Anna, stop. It doesn't work that way. Okay,
yes,
whoever
it does.
Right, Krogan, I can't believe you're drinking your cereal that way. That is barbaric, okay? Number one, okay?
What about all the research on emotional abuse, though? Like, and how stonewalling is abusive.
Steven, you're the one fake crying. Well, you made your own bed.
How do you know I was fake crying? Maybe it was...
You can't even see him. He could have been,
Here's the problem, okay?
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
We're going in a wheel right now. We need to break the wheel.
Yeah, Siri, thank you. This whole fucking thing has been a wheel for 2 fucking years.
So we need to release some DMs. You need to fly out to go see her.
1 year. No, I want to just be friends at this point. It's just that, like,
Anna, that clearly doesn't work.
I don't think being friends is the solution. I don't think being friends is the solution at this point. There's clearly, like, every time. No.
Maybe this is just like some sexual frustration that you guys need to just hash this shit out, man.
It's just, I mean, like, all I've asked for is to be treated with, like, respect and stuff. And, like, it's just... You don't do that though. Even when you did that thing over stream, even when you said the stuff over stream about it and everything, and like you were kind of laughing.
You remind me of your.
You were kind of laughing about it, and so like it didn't. Like you were being serious.
You remind me of what's the word? Destiny. You remind me of incel behavior.
Yeah, that's great. Listen, all I want to do.
Understand how that's hurtful?
All I want to do is be able to move on from this, so that neither of us talk about.
No, Anna literally lied.
All I want to do is be able to. All I want to do is be able to.
You know what's strange?
All I want to do is be able to move on from this publicly, so that either of us is talking about each other publicly ever again. That's all I want to do.
Anna, are you ready to move on? And please.
I mean, I just hope that, like, I just hope people don't go accusing me of, like, being manipulative and gaslighting when I haven't even done anything like that.
They won't if you don't mention him.
Yeah, but, like, they do still do it. And then I have to go, and then I have to tweet again. And then I have to tweet about it again because people still think, like, the things that he said. So I have to tweet about it again because I have to correct the record. I have to correct it. I have to correct it.
All right, you want to do hit pieces on his career. Just say it.
But no, I have to correct the record because people think these things then about me, and like it doesn't make sense. Like, I'm clearly not manipulative. I can't help that I'm extremely upset by this and hurt by it. Like,
okay, Destiny. Wow, you real ladies, man. Do you give your chat dating advice?
Zherka, all I want to do is not ever have this like publicly ever again. I don't want her to bring me up.
Yeah, she brought this up out of nowhere, dude.
I know,
because I was upset. Why am I being treated like a bad person when I talk about my abuse that I've suffered? That's not okay. I shouldn't have to be treated like a bad person for talking about like the pain and like torment I've suffered.
Earlier,
it's been horrible.
Because earlier you said to be clear.
It's abusive when you laugh at me too when I'm crying.
Hold on. Anna, earlier you said I brought this up, so you're looking crazy.
No, Zherka, everybody knows that you're the one that was asking me about Steven, though.
Today?
That's what I mean. In like the other panels.
That was literally
in the other panels.
You're crazy.
But in the other panels, I'm pretty sure you're the one that brought it up, though. That's what I mean.
Today? I brought it up today?
No, I said the other panels. I don't mean today.
Steven's 2 weeks ago news. We were talking about communism, and then you randomly started saying Steven is like Hitler.
I didn't say that. I didn't say he's like Hitler. Oh my God, please stop putting words in my mouth.
It's hyperbole. It's hyperbole.
Okay, but like, okay.
Still running a stream. I'm kidding.
I'm just
Steven,
very upset
man. Just apologize.
It's just upsetting when you laugh at me, Steven, when you laugh when I'm in pain. Don't you understand that? Like, wouldn't anybody be upset by that? I mean, isn't that normal?
Am I actually able to talk, or am I going to get cut off like 2 seconds ago? Yeah, okay.
And I didn't tell you to send you that many messages. Don't you understand that it's hurtful when you ignore a person for days? Don't you understand that that's hurtful and abusive? My own therapist has said that.
Okay, so Steven, her therapist don't like you.
Yeah, so she lies about everything her therapist says because I offered that if you wanted to.
I don't lie.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that's cool.
I don't lie, Steven. Stop it. You're being so manipulative, Steven. You know. You even admitted to me in the DMs that you know how manipulative you are. You admitted it, and I'll leak those fucking DMs, Steven, if you're going to continue and gaslight.
Dude.
Okay, that's a little...
Jesus Christ, dude.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay.
You're literally lying right now.
Let me know when I can say anything, John. Let me know when I'm clear to talk, all right?
You clear.
Can you mute her for a second? Because she cuts me off every 2 fucking seconds.
Can you auto-host? I'm kidding. I'm not muting nobody, just talk.
You've muted half the fucking call. I see
just
mute
talk.
microphones.
About your insult. First of all, you know what's so funny? This argument started because she said your community is the problem. Now you're the problem. Now you need to talk.
Thank you, Professor Zherka. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it has been you, Steven. You didn't take any responsibility. You didn't take any responsibility for how horrifically you treated me. You never, like, said anything publicly about it at all.
Dude, I feel like you two are so dumb that you could get along.
You have to. Okay, wait, sorry. What did you say, John?
I feel like you two could get along if you tried it.
Ew.
No.
I mean, why don't I have these problems with anyone else? I don't have these problems with anyone else, though.
Anna, you absolutely have these problems with other people, okay? Number one.
Who? What do you mean, these problems? What problems?
And
what did I do? What did I do? I didn't do anything except want to be treated with empathy.
Yep, let me know when you're done. Okay.
Stop acting like this, Steven. You're weaponizing your callousness.
Okay.
You're literally weaponizing it.
All right, I love you, John. Listen, you drag me back in if you want to mute her, okay? Because I'm not gonna sit here and have her like
just
fucking
talk. Just talk.
Me,
Anna, we're gonna. I'm muting a crying girl. I'm muting it. There goes my check mark.
Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, so in terms of what I just said last time, multiple friends of hers have reached out to me and said, hey, what do we do to get Anna to stop fucking talking about you because she constantly fucking talks about you to our group of friends. Now, I've heard that apparently some of her friends have stopped talking to her because of this, okay? But 2, some of them have reached out to me and said, hey, why don't you try privately apologizing to her? I did that. One of them reached out to me. I privately apologized to her. I said, hey, sorry, blah, blah, blah. Then Anna said, hey, I don't like that you make it sound like we've never been friends or whatever, so I want you to publicly apologize too. And you know what? There have been times where me and Anna have talked and we've been friendly. And even kind of recently, we've been like on decent terms. So I publicly said, okay, hey, listen, you know what? Me and Anna talked in the past. I've been unfair to her. Maybe I made her sound a little bit more crazy than she is. It's not fair for me to say this. I've done dumb shit too. You know, we're cool. We're chill. Every single time I've like, quote unquote, reset that, like 2 weeks later, she's tweeting about me again. Or she's on your stream making like, she'll say that she's not talking about me, but she'll be like, oh yeah, so just so you guys know, people above the age of 30 that are in open relationships are incredibly unhealthy emotionally. And the research, blah, blah. So like, even if she's not directly talking about me, she's constantly trying to find ways, or she tweeted out like totally randomly, I think like 3 weeks ago, when I accidentally got fucking meth at Amsterdam. She's like, oh, just so you know, MDMA is incredibly toxic, blah, blah. She's constantly subtweeting or talking about like whatever the fuck I'm involved in. She cannot stop herself. So every time I have a reset where I either apologize publicly publicly, or she asked me, hey, she linked me like 10 fucking threads on my subreddit where people are like, hey, what about this one? And I deleted every single fucking thread because I just wanted to stop talking about me. Nothing I do is enough, because what she really wants is, hey, like, I need you to publicly say that like every single thing that I did was wrong and horrible and abusive and mean and blah, blah, blah. Like, I think that's what she wants. She wants this like total fucking submission. And then also, just to hammer it home the last time, when she says that I was abusive, the way that I was abusive was that anytime we get into an argument or disagreement, she will type out like 10 huge fucking messages. And when I look at my shit, I don't have time or the desire or the will or the soul to respond to all these pages of DMs. So I just don't do it. And she's
violent
like,
rape. Everybody gets mad.
Okay, when you do that, it's a form of abuse.
Then everybody gets mad that I can't have empathy for this shit, for this bullshit. Are you fucking kidding me?
I literally, John, one more time, okay? We've had
like 2
different times on stream where she says that I brought her on publicly to humiliate her. That's not true. She asked me to come on with another person. One time was a therapist person. The other time was Dan, which maybe wasn't the best idea. But both times we came on and we were like, okay, we're going to stop talking to each other publicly. We're going to stop talking to each other privately. And we're both going to move on. And every time that's been broken in like 2 weeks.
You know why I believe you? Because she's the type to put me in a nut house because I said I enjoy defending myself as a security guard. So sometimes she says crazy shit. That's why I believe you. Okay, Anna.
Yeah, sure, and she's done that in the past. Did you?
Well, because I knew she was going to her fucking thing. I knew it was going somewhere with abuse or something. So I was like, you know, I can't take it.
Thing about how my life is a failure and I'm a horrible person. I'm a manipulator, narcissist, blah, blah. And Anna DMs me out of nowhere. She's like, by the way, that hate email you got, he was actually right about a little bit of that. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, dude. Okay, my end goal. There is no end goal here because
Steven, because Steven, you are manipulative. You literally manipulated the whole narrative here, and you're lying. I don't send you 10 messages. It was literally like 2 messages,
and
you would ignore me for days. And yes, that is
it's like equivalent to rape.
Tell me this. And literally yesterday.
Like, seriously?
Yes, of course I've spammed you with messages when you were ignoring me for months. Of course.
That's my thought. That is my thought.
That's what victims do.
Anna, right now you're kind.
Even you lied. You just lied a whole.
Anna, he might be on meth. You need to stop pushing him. Go ahead.
Okay, Zherka.
Wait, so I'm not allowed to tell my friend that, like, hey, I'm concerned. Like, MDMA isn't healthy for you. Like, I'm not allowed to say that to my friend.
Oh, come on. That's such a cop-out.
What do you mean? I care about him.
You're subtweeting out of anger.
No, I'm not. It's because I don't
save the world, Anna. You're not trying to save the world.
What? Like, how is that a bad thing, though? To just, like, tell my friend, like, hey, the MDMA thing, I looked it up. It's not really that great. Like,
okay,
also, he just lied about all this stuff.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
why not
guys.
just leave him alone?
Because he wants to be friends. He says it.
Okay.
Like, I've literally asked him. I've literally said to him multiple times, if you don't want to be friends, just tell me. And he's always like, I know. And, like, it's like, it's always like he wants to be friends still.
Honestly, I think you guys...
Okay, I know how to solve the problem.
Can I be honest? I think you guys should just, like,
Steven manipulates a narrative. He manipulates an entire narrative.
This is what I was trying to say.
He makes me look crazy because I'm very emotional and reacting. But, like...
Well, hold on.
He manipulates the whole narrative to make it sound like he's not that interested.
This is how I think it can be solved. So,
he was calling me princess, all right? Release those fucking DMs.
So Destiny
he was calling me pet names.
Okay. Destiny will not be changed. He's his own.
I didn't know that calling people pet names
outside of our
was
hands, right? But since there's so many people here, I think if you want, you can take this as an opportunity to, if people are misrepresenting you and saying false things about you, you can clear the record about some of those things. And I think that's an opportunity to do that, So, like, I think that would,
just leak the DMs. You mean?
No, I mean, I don't know what that. I literally don't know anything about that. But I'm just saying, like, if people are lying about you, you could just at least tell your truth because there's a big audience here for you.
There has to be evidence.
My favorite
right now, it's just he said, she said.
I don't know. If people are like lying about your character, what you're saying, and because I know what it's like to be misrepresented too. So what I'm saying is, like,
remember to click the follow button, guys. I'm here every
day. If you want to use this as an opportunity, like that would.
I mean, that's what my tweets are about. That's why I tweet so much, because I'm constantly trying to clear the record and stuff.
But this is a big platform. There's like close to 3,000 people here.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Maybe you can like say what like your truth and what you want to say to all these people, you know.
But like people don't believe me. I mean, even
it doesn't
John
matter.
At least, but even if they won't believe you, at least you'll have the opportunity just to get.
Yeah, I agree with Infrared.
But like,
you have to show them proof.
Like, only you.
Like, I'm not saying accusations against others. I'm just saying, like, if people are lying about your character
Anna,
in some kind of way, you can try to clear the record.
Anna, you don't
need enough people here to do that.
Anna,
I think your tweets probably don't reach that many people, and your streams probably don't. So
Anna, you don't need.
It's not harassment to talk about my own abuse and to try and clear the record. That's not harassment.
Well, look, I don't know anything about you and Destiny. I have no idea, but I'm just saying if people are misrepresenting you and like saying, "Oh, Anna's this, Anna's that," they did this, they did that.
I'm not fake crying.
Okay.
I think everybody
just don't focus on chat, okay?
We know it's real, Anna. It's just it hurts your credibility when you say things like "we brought it up" and stuff.
No, I mean. I was just trying to say what actually happened, though.
Okay, are you guys done now? Are you guys disclosing?
Well, no, because you just accused me of doing these things I didn't do. The only time I sent a ton of DMs is when he would ignore me for a long time.
Yeah, but if someone's ignoring you, like, isn't that
you don't get it? Ignoring is abuse. It's a part of the abuse cycle of coercive control, and I know this because I've studied it.
But is he allowed to detach from you?
Can I ask Anna one question and have her?
You're not supposed to ignore people when you're in a relationship. You're supposed to, if you want to end the relationship with someone, you're supposed to like tell them, but you don't just ignore them out of anger, and that's what he was doing. It was ignoring me out of anger, and that is abuse.
Well,
Zherka,
look,
can I ask her?
I think here's what I say.
2 simple questions, please, Zherka.
Yeah, go.
Okay, Anna, when I blocked you on Discord, did you start messaging me on another platform, on Instagram?
We know this already. We know this because I thought that you were doing it out of anger and control because it's a part of the cycle, and you've done it before, Steven.
Anna,
and I was terrified of you. I was terrified of you. Do you remember? You were leaking my private DMs, Steven. Steven, you were leaking my private DMs.
How many DMs, Anna, did you send me on Instagram without me responding? Do you remember?
Steven, I don't care. I don't care how many it was. Because I was terrified of you. I was terrified of you. Don't you remember? You were leaking my DMs. Steven, that's not abuse. It's literally a victim reacting to your scary behavior. That's what that is.
Wait. What is scary behavior? Ignoring somebody is scary?
On Twitter next?
Ignoring somebody is scary?
Wait, what?
Pet names are scary?
And blocked you on Instagram. Did you then start DMing me on Twitter next?
Yes, because I was terrified. I wanted you to just stop.
I'm not even talking about you publicly. Anna, how many DMs did you send me on Twitter before I responded?
But Steven, this doesn't matter because you were leaking the DMs. But Steven, this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter because you were literally leaking my DMs. You kept leaking them and all my private information. You leaked something that I told you in private, Steven. Something that I've never told anyone. Like, that's terrifying. Yes, of course, I'm gonna keep messaging you to try and be like, holy fuck, please, just let's make peace. Oh my god, he's gonna leak all of our DMs. He's gonna leak other things. I don't know.
Randomly, Anna, I'm not leaking shit randomly to attack you. The only time
Yes, you were, Steven. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Steven, don't you understand how that looks terrifying? Don't you understand how that looks terrifying, though, Steven? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to say, like, how am I supposed to defend myself?
Yeah, what?
But Steven, how am I supposed to defend myself? What is wrong with that, though? Why am I supposed to just not say anything while you're leaking all these DMs?
I don't do it. Never like.
But there's no excuse for leaking things. There's no excuse for leaking my trauma. There was no excuse for that. You did it just to land, and you read my DMs on stream laughing at them. You read them on stream laughing. I mean, what the fuck? What kind of monster does that? I can't imagine doing that to anyone. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. How could you do something like that?
Okay, Anna, just relax.
No, because it's horrible. Who does that? What kind of monster does that?
Because you violated her trust and leaked stuff.
Zherka, Can I have like 2 seconds to talk? But she has to be muted because she's gonna keep cutting me off.
Yeah. Okay, here's my second time muting the crying girl. Okay.
Thank you. Right. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, the very first time that I quote unquote leaked anything. So when we hung out, typically if I hang out with somebody, I usually say like, "Hey, do you want this to be a private thing or do you want this to be a public thing?" And she said she wanted to be a private thing. Now, if anybody ever tells me that, I always respect that 1,000,000%. Because obviously, if I start leaking shit, nobody's gonna trust me with anything ever, and I know this. I'm not a fucking moron, right? So we hung out quote unquote privately, which was fine. But something that I found out after I got back home, Zherka, okay? I got back home.
I
people in my community were sharing clips of her streaming in our hotel room on the bed with me in the background talking. I had no fucking idea that she was in a hotel streaming while I was streaming back. I had no idea. I could have muted. I could have said some crazy shit. I have no fucking idea about this. So when I find out about this, then I start saying, "Oh yeah, okay, well, I went to this area. You know, we hooked up. It was blah blah blah. We hung out for a weekend. Blah blah blah." So I had to do that publicly because other people found out, and I would look like a fucking moron if I like denied it, and then she was like talking about it. It would make me look crazy. Number one, okay. The second thing was Anna cannot stop publicly talking about me, and she cannot stop privately reaching out to talk to me. Even when I blocked her on Discord, she sent me like, it was like 50 messages on Instagram. Even when I blocked her on Instagram, it was like 50 tweets on Twitter, okay? And you can tell that I hadn't even responded. I hadn't even clicked the accept DM thing on Twitter, and I had pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of fucking DMs, and she would constantly talk about me publicly. And like, at one point, I screenshotted, it was either on Instagram or Twitter, I was like, bros, this is like the level of fucking contact, because people kept accusing me privately, dude, you're leading her on, dude, you're doing all this fucking shit. And I'm like, dude, look at how much she fucking DMs me. I have not fucking even responded one time. She won't fucking stop. That was why I leaked like the page of like fucking, it was like Twitter shit or Instagram shit that she sent me. Because it sounds like, because when she comes on these programs, she tells her story, it sounds like behind the scenes, I'm just, like manipulating and grooming and blah, 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 blah. But I'm constantly saying, bro, if you don't like talking to me, why are you talking to me? Or if you think this is like painful, stop talking to me. Or if you think this is a bad experience, stop talking to me. Let's just not talk. But I don't have the option of telling her that I don't want to talk to her because she has absolutely nothing to lose, John. Okay? She will talk about me, and she has been on her stream or on your stream or on Twitter for over a year. Since we hung out, over a year. We've been on 3 separate programs, including this one now, where we both said, hey, let's stop talking about each other publicly so we can both move on. And she'll keep bringing me up like 2 weeks later. There is no escape.
3 different programs already?
What?
3 different programs? Really?
Yes, I told you. She was talking to me on Discord. I blocked her there. Then she started messaging me on Instagram when I hadn't even accepted it yet. Then I blocked her there. Then she started, after I blocked her on Instagram, she started messaging me on Discord. Or no, on Discord, on Twitter. And then I blocked her there. I would block her on Twitter, but I don't know if I'm going to start getting emails. And then the thing that scared me, John, and you can ask other people on this show if you are interested, okay? The other thing that scared me is that all of a sudden Anna started to message and started to get into all of these friend groups now that I had mutual acquaintances with, which is really fucking scary to me because I don't know if she's telling these people that I'm like some crazy serial fucking abuser or something, or how many people she's talking about privately about me, because it's like, holy fucking shit, like, because she has like an insane view of how everything is gone regarding our like friendship or whatever, and that's like the scary thing to me.
Guys.
So yeah, like I feel like I'm in a really weird spot. Like there are other people that she's messaged that like I didn't even know she knew.
Never had somebody
that she's like talking to and shit. Yeah, I don't know how to move on from this, John. And you can ask her, because all I want to do, John, at the end of the day, in this conversation, all I want to do is move on and never have this come up again. But I don't have that option.
She won't stop.
Yeah, so what do I do? Because John,
do what she wants you to do.
What do you do? Give her your stream key. You've lost.
Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If anybody else here has advice, hold on for 1 second.
Hold on, Steven.
I mean, obviously,
are you saying you're being held hostage?
Yes,
she told you what to do, bro.
John, I'm being harassed by an undefeatable opponent, right? You understand? She has nothing to lose. She can carry this out for the rest of her life, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Right.
I mean, obviously, I don't think you guys should seek to be friends with each other.
I agree.
Yeah, okay, I'm cool with that, but she's not okay with that. Ask her.
Yeah, you guys need to cut each other off.
Sure.
Okay, okay, all right, now I can fucking talk. All right, listen. All right, listen. Okay.
Dude,
why am I not allowed to defend myself, though, when he's leaking all my private DMs? Like, yes, Steven, you know that's why I messaged you over Instagram and Twitter, because it was like, holy shit, I need to do something. Like, I'm freaking out. Like, yeah, Steven, the context matters. That's not stalking. That's me being terrified because you kept going on your stream and talking about me and leaking all these private DMs. It would be like over.
I have a question. What would be so bad
if you multiple times if you don't want to be friends with me, then stop. But like, you don't do that. I've told you multiple times. Stop this narrative, Steven, of like, oh, stalker and stuff. You're the one fucking calling me princess.
Oh my goodness! Thank you for the raid, Terry. Very kind of you.
What the fuck is that, huh?
Damn.
Very kind of you. Hello.
Number 2, I'm pretty sure.
Hello, Terry. Welcome.
No, it
Welcome.
wasn't. It was like a month ago.
Anna, pretty sure like.
Why were you calling me? Why were we calling each other pet names then? Good night, princess. Good morning, princess. Really? I'm misrepresenting the relationship. Yeah. Okay. You know what? All you do.
Okay, just ramble.
Remember all the things you told me about Melina?
I have a question. I have a question.
You call her princess.
I have a question.
Doesn't matter if you call her
protecting you. I've been protecting you from lying to Melina. How fucking dare you?
Whoa.
How fucking dare you?
Oh.
How fucking dare you? I've been protecting you. If you're gonna do this, if you're gonna do this shit, then I'm leaking it all.
Destiny, do you
I'm
feel
not protecting your lying ass anymore.
Destiny, do you feel protected?
I feel very protected. Zherka,
Did you call her princess or not?
What would be so bad if these DMs were leaked? What would be so bad if these DMs were leaked?
What?
What would be
Steven
so
would be
bad if
exposed.
these DMs were
I
leaked?
don't want to leak the DMs.
DMs.
I don't want to leak the DMs.
No, Anna, Anna,
it's not
no,
about-
you're not leaking
It has
DMs.
nothing to do. Here's the thing.
I don't
wait,
want to leak
don't
DMs.
be fake.
I
Don't
don't.
be fake.
Relitigate anything in the past. I just want to know what we need to do at this
Steven,
point.
listen, I don't have any of these problems with anyone else. Everyone else complains that I don't text them enough. You know? Like, the thing is, Steven, that you know this isn't true. All right? First of all, you know that a lot of this, you're really misrepresenting this, and you're spinning this narrative because you know goddamn well that you said to me that we were fighting, that these were fighting, like our fights. When you ignored me, that it was fighting. That's why I am justified in trying to defend myself by messaging you. It's not like I was being mean to you. I was being like, Steven, why did you say this? Steven, why did you leak that DM? Steven, those were the messages that I sent you. Those are my fear. Those are out of terror and fear, Steven.
We're just gonna.
Listen. Okay, here. Thank you for
Welcome to the stream,
Here's what I'll do.
guys.
Here's what I'll say.
Welcome to the stream.
Ready? I'm a horrible person. I let Anna on the entire time. I'm a horrible manipulator, and I stonewalled the fuck out of her. I'm a bad person.
Remember
okay?
to click
I admit this.
the link.
I'm a horrible person.
If you want to give me a view.
I've admitted that I'm a horrible person. Can we please fucking move on? Okay? I accept. Hold on. I want to go further. I accept full responsibility. I've lied to my fiance. I've lied to my son. Okay? I've lied to my community. Okay? I am a horrible manipulating person, and I'm just ready to tell Anna I'm sorry
Remember
for the pain and
to
abuse that
click
I
the
put her
follow
through, and I'm
button.
ready to move on. A changed man. Okay? I'm moving on. I'm sorry for everything. All of this was my fault. Every part of this was my fault. And now I'm moving on, and I never want to talk about this publicly again. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's great. I think Anna's gonna. It's closure time, Anna. Okay, go ahead, Anna.
Yeah, I mean, all I gotta say is that, like, it's not stalking. I was just trying to defend myself from having my information leaked and my privacy leaked. I was just scared, that's all. That's why I was trying to make peace with you, Steven, because I was scared. Because you seemed so angry at me and so hateful, and I didn't know what else you would leak about me, because you just leaked so many things. You leaked them to DGG and
you guys
stuff.
think that this
and,
is moving on? Because I don't think it looks like moving
I
on.
understand, but now we're not
Cherry
talking
asked
about
if I'm
understand how
okay.
that's
I am not
scary?
okay. I am
It's
not
horrible.
okay.
What I do is horrible. Okay?
Steven, why is it that all the times I've asked you, how come all the times I've asked you, Steven, if you don't want to be friends, just tell me. And you're like, oh yeah, I know. Why? Why are you acting like that different now on stream? When you've said that. When you've said you want to be friends with me.
Okay, publicly.
Why are you
God
acting like you don't?
Anna, publicly, with God as my witness, okay, and all the world.
You're an atheist. You're an atheist.
The whole Twitch community, okay? We should not be friends, okay? We should not talk privately. We should not talk publicly, and we can both move on from this, okay? Is that an okay thing?
I mean, sure, but it's like, you know, I mean, I thought you wanted to be friends. I asked you if you didn't want to be friends, let me know, and you said, yeah, I know I could say that.
Anna,
like,
Anna,
I thought
but
that's...
now, Anna, Frogan has made me see the light, okay? It can't happen, okay? We must move on. We have to move on from this. We both need to grow as beautiful human beings in our separate worlds that do not interact with one another.
Why are you treating this like it's funny when I'm distressed? When I'm in distress?
Because you have fucking cat ears on, okay? I can't help myself, okay? Please, okay? We are moving on from this. It is better for the health of both of us.
I don't understand why you're so cold, though. Why don't you care?
Things are beyond understanding sometimes.
It just seems like you don't care about my distress, though. Like it just seems like you don't care about my distress, and like you always told me that you cared about me.
Okay,
you told me you cared about me, and so it's a little confusing when you treat me like this. You know,
Anna, I lied. I scored way higher in those dark triad tests that I let you know. I am incapable of empathy. I can't care about anything.
Oh yeah, but you know that's not true. We know that's not true.
Anna, Zherka, make it work. I don't know. I don't know.
We got a donation saying from Koi TV. He says, "How is she so worried about leaking DMs when she's not telling Destiny about that she's streaming in a hotel?"
Oh, no, that's because I didn't realize. He never told me that, like, I couldn't stream with him. Like, I didn't know. How was I supposed to know? I wasn't, like, doing
Anna, you literally
or anything.
hid your camera from me. Are you...
No, I didn't, Steven. I didn't hide it. I literally just literally quickly, like, went in the hotel because I was streaming, and I was just like, oh, okay. And then I heard you arguing with David Pacman, and I thought it was funny, and then I turned my stream off.
Anna is right.
It was literally for like 10 minutes. Like, you never told me.
I misinterpreted this. I accept full responsibility. That was my fault. And I leaked DMs for no reason. Or I leaked... That's right. You did. We didn't talk about that. You're absolutely right.
Steven, we didn't talk about it, though.
I know we didn't. I'm agreeing with you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're... I don't know. Are you being serious, though? Because, like, honestly, I'm not going to do something as insane as, like, secretly, like, stream you. Like, that's fucking crazy. Why would I do that?
Click the follow button, guys. I could use this,
like,
okay?
It wasn't okay to, like...
Please click the follow button, check me out.
Like, just for, like, literally,
subscribe
like,
if
10
you
minutes.
want.
Because, like, I wasn't showing you or anything.
10
I didn't
hours
show
a day.
you. I just was streaming
I'll be
myself.
your new best
like,
friend.
And then I
Every
turned it
night
off.
I'm here to be your new best friend.
Like, I don't understand.
Please.
Anna, can you say...
Please.
Anna, can you say... Anna, can you say you're 100% innocent in all this?
I did see my dad stick.
Well, no, no, because I definitely like said mean things to Steven. Yeah, I definitely have. Like, in anger, I've said some like really mean things to him. Yeah, and I definitely was irresponsible with like talking about things like publicly and stuff like, which that I mean I've apologized for that and stuff. Just
Steven,
yeah, I was absolutely
guilty.
What?
Do you think you're 100% guilty, or?
I fucked up everything on all occasions of this, I think. I am a cold, callous, horrible, dark triad individual. I was manipulative and abusive, and
Steven, you were manipulative. You did manipulate an entire narrative against me. Because you ignored... Steven, you need to understand that, like, it is manipulative when, like, it is manipulation to, like... leave out context and to make something sound
right now.
like
Steven, I'm so worried. I have DMs with her where I'm saying, and I'm manipulating you right now. What if she uses that shit against me? Like, I was joking, Anna. Please don't ever do this to me. Destroy Steven, not me.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. Wait, Frogan wants to talk. She's praying. You have her muted.
Okay, Frogan, give us your atheist take.
Frogan.
I would just like to say that, I mean, like, okay, I got my bachelor's in psych too. Like, it's really important to separate your life in school from your real life. You know? Like, separate your life experience. Okay, I mean, she applies, like, from what I've noticed talking to her, she applies, like, everything back to psychology. Okay?
Why doesn't she just go with a real man like Haas?
Listen, can I say something?
Yeah,
So, yeah, like, basically, separate your life experience from the material you learn before you start seeing every single bad thing in your life as trauma or abuse or whatever, because then you end up like this. Like, it ends up this situation.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, there actually was abusive behavior, though. Like, even my therapist agreed with that. Like, I do know what abuse is. Like, I don't appreciate being treated like I'm crazy. Like, I don't know what abuse is.
Anna,
like, I have the evidence, though.
Anna, would you be surprised if
I know what emotional abuse is, though.
Anna, would you be surprised if Destiny's therapist thought you're crazy?
I mean, no therapist would think someone's just crazy, like, because people have reasons, because there's no such thing as, like, just being crazy for no reason. Like, people have reasons for being extremely upset about things, you know? And, like, generally, yeah, like, when someone is behaving coldly and callously, and like weaponizing that sort of, yeah, like that is a thing. Like, and then like the other person's freaking out and stuff.
You ever forgive?
Like that's a common
because look,
abuse thing.
Steven's born.
I know what emotional abuse is. I can send you guys the research on this. I did the whole like MMEA thing, which is the CDC even uses it for measuring emotional abuse and things like ignoring a person, not avoiding conflict. These are emotional abuse tactics.
But Steven was also born in abuse because he's 5'8". Would you ever forgive him after all this, or you'll never forgive him?
Of course, I want to forgive him so badly. It's just hard when like he doesn't really seem sorry and stuff. Like,
thank you for the raid, Aiko. I am suffering right now. I am in pain.
Inflicted, you know.
I'm not worthy of your forgiveness. Okay, I just want to move on publicly and privately.
But Steven, don't you feel bad? You said you felt bad. Well,
I feel bad that I can't feel bad because of how dark tried I am. So I just want to move on. We can't.
But Steven, we both know that you're not like you're not incapable of remorse or empathy. Like I've said this like many times.
Okay,
I've defended you about this.
Why do women love cold men?
I don't like being treated coldly and callously. It hurts me very much. It hurts most people.
Okay, Anna, what would it take?
But I know Steven's not like that. He's shown he is very sensitive and kind.
Anna, what would it take for us to not talk privately or publicly anymore? What would it take for that to happen?
And I'm not manipulative at all. I don't understand how I'm manipulating anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm being upfront and honest and direct.
Welcome to the channel.
Anna,
if you want to give me a view,
move on privately and publicly.
Please click this link.
Like, I mean, why do you say all these like horrible, hurtful things? Like you don't. It seems like you don't understand that. Like, I'm so
also remember to click the follow button. I'm here every fucking night.
Just show empathy.
Every fucking night I'm here. Okay, I'm gonna be your new best friend. Okay, I'm gonna be your new best friend. So click that fucking follow button.
Like.
But he just
you can't accept that.
He said he feels bad.
Every night, I don't take a single day off.
Okay, because there's a lot of muscles in this chat right now.
You can't leave like this. You can't leave like this. Steven, you can't leave. You can't leave.
Zherka, this never ends. You see, we've been on the same.
No, it ends. You're almost there.
Because you're not showing any empathy. You're not saying like, yeah, I understand how this hurt you and I feel bad. Like, don't you?
Okay, Anna, I understand.
You just don't care at all.
Anna, I do care.
You just don't care.
Anna, I care. I'm sorry. The public abuse has been bad, and the public bad statements have been bad, and my community harassment has been bad. That's why I deleted all the posts on my subreddit. That's why we tried to stop talking about you for a long time, okay? We're all trying to move on. We're all trying to heal and move on, okay? From the pains that I have caused on my own, okay? How do we do that? How do we move on?
So are you being serious?
Yes.
But like just a few moments ago, you were saying that like you didn't.
We're making progress to ending this. You guys should not contact each other on stream, off stream.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, true. Wait, did Zherka just mute somebody? The fuck?
Yeah, Steven, you have to end this.
I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say, John.
Say that you will never ever.
Even you told me that you understood that stonewalling and stuff was abusive. Like you understood that, and now you're going back on it. This is what makes it so confusing. You say things in private, and then you go back on things in public.
Steven, you did 10 grams of shrooms. You can afford to loop a little.
Okay.
It's been a year, Zherka. It's been a fucking year.
Okay.
Mel,
I don't know what else.
Take on this? What's Melina?
No, Zherka. I don't know what else to do. You can try asking her, but it seems like no matter what I propose or what I say, there is no way to ever move on from this. Like,
so what?
No, it's not that, Steven. Please stop acting like. Please stop talking about Liam like I'm just some crazy person.
Anna, I just asked you like 3 times in a row. What do we do to move on from this? You're not giving me an answer.
I just told you. I said to show remorse and empathy.
And I said I'm sorry, and I understand that you have a lot of pain.
You really? Thank you.
Anna, what more can you fucking want from me? You can't probe my fucking brain with a fucking electrode and figure out like if I'm being sincere or not. I'm telling you, I'm sorry. I'm telling you, I'm being empathetic. I know that it sucked. I've been harassed online too. I've had people fuck with me. It's bad. Okay, it sucks. I'm sorry. But now we have to move on.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
I appreciate that, Steven.
Yes, you're welcome. Okay, now we're moving on. We're not publicly or privately communicating anymore. Yes?
If that's what you want, yeah. But I mean, you know, it's always been different in private.
Yeah, okay, that is what I want. I'm making it public for the world and for you and for everyone. And God is and atheists is my witnesses. And Naruto then or whatever.
Then you say different things in private then. Yeah, but then you say different things in private. But then you say different things in private then.
Okay. Destiny, are you sure? Okay, he's gone.
Alright, the problem is gone. They're solved. I mean, problem is solved. We missed a lot of things to discuss.
Stop sending me shit, chat.
But all I gotta say is wide hardos in the chat. You know what I mean? All I gotta say.
Thank you, Gio. I do appreciate that, Gio. Anna, I want to know, like, are you capable of just deleting someone from your mind, or would you delete Steven?
I mean, I don't know what you mean. Like, just cut him off. I don't cut people out. I'm really against it.
Oh no, you should. I guess you have to do that for this case.
Why did you call me manipulative and crazy and stuff?
Because you said I brought it up.
Well, in the other panels, I meant.
That was 2 weeks ago. That's when Steven was hot. Now he's 800 viewer Andy. We don't talk about that. Hey,
but like,
you don't get business. Okay.
I just, like, it's just weird. It's like to be called manipulative when I'm not doing anything manipulative. It just is like really confusing. Like those are very serious accusations. But
Anna, here it is.
I try really hard to like.
Anna, I've done so many times like where I ignore someone's messages, and usually that's like a message that I don't want.
I don't know what to say.
So I have to defend that, right? That's what I do.
I mean, that's not okay. Like it is abusive. Like I can't help the fact that like it's proven to be abusive.
Nobody wants to deal with tears, so we just ignore.
No, I mean that's not really normal or healthy. I don't think. I like generally people care when someone's crying. Like that's one of the things that they tell you to look out for with like an abusive relationship is like if the partner doesn't care when you're literally in distress and crying. Like that's a big red flag.
First of all, you're not supposed to cry on stream. You're giving DGG what they want.
Like I don't know what like people can certainly people can certainly not like it like because it's only like ignoring someone like the silent treatment is only it's only abusive when it's only abusive in the context of like a friendship relationship thing, obviously. Like it doesn't mean it's not abusive like when you ignore someone that you don't have like a relationship
I'm not saying
with,
that,
obviously.
guys. I'm not
but yes,
saying that.
It is the silent treatment in the context of like a close like a relationship,
people
friendship.
Who do silent
I have a question.
Tell her that someone told you to tell her that everyone buys this. I can't say that,
I was talking to someone I really liked and they just ghosted me, but I have to, to me, that's just like that's life. You can't really grow
not interested anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't grow dependent on people and just.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean the behavior is okay.
Yeah, but
no. I personally don't. I agree with that. I personally wouldn't do that. But it's like you can't control what people are going to do.
No, I would. I actually know what I would. I would, Haz. I would.
Yeah,
if I don't want someone around me, I will literally ignore all the.
Actually,
messages.
I agree. Yeah, I've done that.
You will ignore everybody's
I will
messages?
ignore every message on every platform.
I actually like.
Steven, and so
people got so fucking mad when I brought up like.
I mean, me personally, if I feel like they have like an attachment, then I won't just ghost them.
Then they get mad that I can't have empathy. Like John kept asking me, like, oh, like why don't you have any empathy for this for your sister?
You ignore them, or you tell them that they're annoying.
You could just tell them basically. You could just tell them basically. You just be like,
I really don't.
I really want to go my own way, and not really.
Well, at least now everything's fixed, and you guys are not going to communicate anymore and not talk about each other publicly, which is good. And he apologized, which was really nice. So
I don't. Earlier you were saying
people are still like not taking seriously like the silent treatment. It's a severe form of psychological abuse, you guys. Like there's research on this.
Force other people to think the way you want to think about it. Like, is it not enough that you know and the people you care about know? And then you're trying to force the perception of the internet, which is just not going to be a very successful tactic. Like at the end of the day,
I want to educate people.
That's good.
Educate people on abuse.
That's good. But it seems
I feel like that's like the lowest form of it.
I think the lesson to draw from it, like from where you're coming from, is basically like you basically want people to see it. If you're calling it in a pattern of abuse, the point is that you don't want to be around that. You want to cut off that relationship because you don't want to be in an abusive relationship, right?
Yeah.
Which that doesn't mean you can change the perpetrator in that case.
And also,
it's really heavy language here, but like,
and also
going off of what you're saying, you know, like if someone's doing something that you consider manipulative, the only thing you can do is just cut it off with them and just move on.
Why did you take your shirt off?
Here's why, because I've been muted this whole fucking time, and I just feel like getting
John's trying to bring me in,
and also
John's trying to bring me in. I can feel it.
You can't force empathy on people. You can't force people to actually feel sorry or not actually feel sorry. People are gonna feel how they want to feel. It's like you can't force the horse to drink water. You know what I mean? Like the horse is gonna drink water when.
I'm not forcing it on anyone. I was just trying to understand why this person would tell me he cares about me and then not show any remorse.
Okay, well, I was just saying, like, I'm not saying you are, but like, I'm just saying it's impossible to make somebody feel something.
Anna, have you never been played?
Well, I guess this is the fucking first time.
What if he just stopped caring about you?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, all I can say is that the things people do are not always going to make sense to you. It's, you know, it may seem like there's not a reason at all, you know, but you can't let that drag you down and focus on that. You have to realize, you know, other people, you don't know what's going on with them. You don't.
Hey girls, when you guys get
Annadelle, I'm not saying that.
Stream, right?
Steven's happy with his girlfriend.
Yeah, I have a question. Zherka, I have a question. I have
a question too.
Why the fuck have you been stonewalling me this entire fucking conversation by muting me?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, what the fuck was up with the
I don't give a fuck. I ignore people, I manipulate, and I don't care.
Yeah.
That was actually a point I was going to bring up, is like, so you bring up stonewalling as a form of abuse, and one thing leads me to think, and I'm not saying that it wasn't in this situation, 100% it sounds like there was something there, I'm not entirely sure, but what I was...
Moist Critical, what do you think?
Yes, about what, sorry?
No, I'm making a point. I'm making a point. Why do you have to be psychologically perfect? Like, are we not all sinners in some way or another, to some degree or another? Like, everybody has different communication styles. Everybody has, like, different ways of behaving or processing their emotions, like maybe his anger or whatever.
Yeah,
maybe
but that doesn't make abuse okay. Abuse isn't okay, though.
So at that point, we're saying we have to min-max according to these... Basically, we're deciding that people must have a uniform personality and are not allowed to deal with their, like, respond to their...
It's not okay to be abusive. It's not okay to be abusive.
Of course it's not okay, but people do mistakes.
It hurts people.
Okay, so
no one
in a relationship has a different communication style than you.
I mean, if someone is abusive, that's their responsibility to get therapy to not be abusive and hurt people.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard, Anna.
It's their responsibility to not inflict psychological harm onto others.
Yeah, right.
If I were abusive, I would absolutely go right to therapy to learn how to not be abusive.
We can only react. We can only react to the things around us. We can't control the life that, like, what life throws at us. We can't. It's not realistic. So the only thing you can do is to change the way that you react.
When did I unmute you?
A while ago.
I know that.
That's so nice.
I'm sorry. Hold on,
yeah,
Anna.
I know that.
Anna, welcome to the real world.
Did you just mute her after saying that?
No,
I muted myself.
Okay.
My hands are here. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Yo, Anna, welcome to the real world. People are shitty.
Yeah, that's true.
And I feel like a lot of the times when you, like, are being stonewalled, the other person, like the other side of it.
Stonewalling isn't a thing. It's dumb.
Yes, it is a thing.
From the
No,
other
it's not.
side,
No, can I define it?
A stupid.
Can I define it?
Anna, you're stupid idiot.
Like
told you that.
An earthbender.
I just think like from the other side, like you see it as you're being stonewalled, but if they told you like don't text them and then you text them like 5 or 6
No, that's not what happened.
Well, I mean,
he never did that.
Okay, I don't know the whole story.
That's not stonewalling.
Okay, I don't know the whole story. But I just know like some people.
Hold on. Why is the white supremacist talking?
I'm not a white supremacist, dude.
Okay,
you're from DGG.
So regardless of what happened, like regardless of what happens,
control tactic. When someone blocks someone or like gives them silent treatment out of anger and control, and like I do know
because he can't talk to you.
Okay, no.
Yeah, because it controls you, so that it's very
controlling. You know what? No, Anna, you need to take responsibility. If stonewalling controls you, you're just fucking stupid.
Maybe he has no other option but to stonewall you because he can't talk to you.
You have to say, like, I'm responsible for the people that I'm around in my life.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm not going to be around people that have a toxic style of communication to me if it bothers me a lot.
Yes.
You know, regardless, I'm all about compromising. So like I try to compromise with people always. I try and let them know,
you can't compromise with somebody who can't communicate with you. You can't compromise with somebody who can't communicate with you. Regardless of what happened, regardless of what abuse happens to people, regardless of what life throws at them, you still can only control your own reaction. That is the only thing in life that you can control. And
Anna,
unfortunately,
you know what the problem is, Anna?
Unfortunately,
you're trying to control
this is reality.
World. The world doesn't care.
Yeah. And also some people's personality don't match up with other people's personality and it clashes and maybe you shouldn't be involved with these people.
Yeah, and Anna, give us the definition of stonewalling right now, because it sounds like I stonewall people right now.
Earth style, stonewall.
See, it's taking everything personally.
Stonewalling is when you're in the middle of a conflict with a person, and one person just disappears. They just completely stop responding.
Why do you think he does that though?
Conflict, and that is his pattern. Okay.
Why? No, I do that.
It's very harmful. It's very harmful. Dr. Gottman talks about this. He's a relationship expert, and he talks about stonewalling and how it literally leads to.
I'm sure it's hurtful. I'm sure it's hurtful, but there are people.
Abusive. It's emotional abuse, and I don't understand why.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm sure it's hurtful.
Sometimes I give up on the conflict. I just I don't want to.
What if he can't talk to you, bro?
Oh my God, stop. It's not stonewalling if you tell a person that like, hey, I just need a break. Hey, by the way, I just need a break. That's not stonewalling, okay? That's not stonewalling. That's healthy. When you tell the person, hey, can we just take a break from talking?
I would stonewall.
I don't do that.
My mentality. My mentality is
when you don't say anything and you just stop talking.
Is it true
my mentality is that like
is it true that you have a stonewalling emo?
My mentality is
I
that
do have a stonewalling emo. Yes, I do.
My mentality is that like I don't owe anyone anything. I can disappear at any time. Because at the end of the day, you know, like it's a dog-eat-dog world, you know?
Yeah.
But I still think it's important to talk about these things, and because psychological abuse is very much like
here's my question.
But maybe some people don't have these skills
I
of
have a question. Let me ask the question this. So these people that I'm supposed to unconditionally whatever, where were they when I was at my where were these people when I had to fend for myself?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, Haas, and that really does suck.
No, but that's just the nature of this world, you know, like
it's not a personal thing.
That's the nature of this world.
People have so much abuse thrown at them, have so much stuff thrown at them. All of life like just shatters around them. And unfortunately, the reality of the situation is we have to pick up and we have to keep going.
The reality of the situation is this is Anna's first time because she's a spoiled brat.
I'm not spoiled.
You
Why are you saying you're not spoiled? You are spoiled.
Yes, I'm not spoiled.
Anna, I'm a
Why aren't you spoiled?
How dare you? How dare you make this such a big deal? Okay, stonewalling. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Because they are psychological abuse and they cause harm.
Then clearly I'm the worst person on earth because I stonewall everyone. I stonewall my mom.
Girls stonewall guys all the time. It's called ghosting, right? Are we all abusers now?
Like in Halo.
That's abuse.
When,
do you not understand that
I
that
don't
is
think it's
psychological
abuse. I wouldn't say it's abuse. I've been ghosted before. I was ghosted before, and I would never call it abuse. That's
because
just how it is.
it's about control.
It's about it's about something called.
Hold on.
It's something called all is fair in love and war.
I think experts now.
All is fair in love and war.
We're all experts now. We're all experts now on abuse. Yeah.
I've stopped. I mean, to be fair, I've stopped.
I have a 5-head take. All is fair in love and war because if you try to control relationships and love and anything, there could never be the possibility of an authentic connection because you're controlling it, right? The only way you can have an authentic connection is if you just let it loose.
Does it also does it
okay, hold on.
Does it become abuse? Give me a second. Does it become abuse when you let it control you? If you didn't care and you're like, okay, he's ignoring me, I'm gonna move on, or I'm gonna like, ignore him too, or move on with my life, or work on myself, it doesn't become abuse because you're not letting it affect you, right?
That it's kind of like impossible to do when you're in a really close relationship with someone that's pretty much like an intimate relationship. Just because
people do that. People do that all the time.
That's abuse. It's psychological abuse. People hit each other all the time too. That doesn't make it okay.
Okay, Anna, here's something.
Why are you denying the harm that it causes? There's tons of research on this.
Yeah, I've never denied the harm. I've never denied the harm.
That therapists will never tell you because they'll lose their jobs. Okay, and I'm around professionals. Is that some humans perceive non-traumatic stuff to be traumatic, and that's what you're going through.
And we were in a really close relationship.
I'm not. Look, you're a weaker mind that you think him ignoring you is like controlling you. That's crazy.
Because it is control.
No. It's not.
Yes, it is control. Okay, well then I can link you the articles with psychologists talking about how it is control.
Why don't you make a big deal?
It's an act of dominance.
All right, Anna, why don't you make a big deal about Twitch girls ghosting men then? You got nothing.
Because don't
man.
they usually?
You got nothing.
Listen, I will make a big deal of that. I've talked about it before. It's just usually when people, like when women ghost like creepy guys or whatever, it's because like, I don't know, they like talked a little bit or something. It's not like they had a really close, like established relationship usually.
Okay, well, all right, Destiny.
But if they do ghost, that's not okay. It's not okay at all.
You know what's interesting, Anna, is that a girl can never be labeled creepy. It's only men that can be labeled that. So you're free to look normal. But Steven could easily say you're creepy.
I mean, he's tried. He's tried to manipulate the narrative in that way without talking about the context.
Well, we're not talking about Steve anymore, remember?
Dude.
I would just love to understand, where does it become abuse? Does it not also become abuse at a certain point? If you are in a situation and you are insisting your feelings and, Steven has apologized to you and has said, like, he wants to be done with this conversation as well, right? The point where you're insisting that he needs to have an empathetic response in a way that you desire for you to have closure, like there is a form of abuse to that as well, where it's like basically I'm gonna force you.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not because he didn't show an empathetic abuse, but he didn't show an empathetic response though.
But how many times did he apologize?
Well, no. Even if he's an asshole,
he was literally laughing.
Hold on.
He was literally laughing.
Listen. Even if he's an asshole, it's
but I can tell him. But I can tell someone that like I don't feel like heard right now. I don't feel heard. That's never abuse. My own therapist says yes, you're supposed to do that. That's what you do. That's what you do. Like that's healthy behavior.
Okay, I'm not denying you. He could very well be in the wrong, right? But the end of the day, it's like he's not gonna change. There's no way to change that. There's no way.
I know.
You get what you get.
I think he's made it clear that he wants to cut all communication, and you guys agreed not to talk about each other publicly
and privately. You don't know the context of the private. You don't know the context of the shit.
But
he does this all the time.
Right,
he does this publicly.
He
acts completely different publicly than he does privately. It literally, like,
you guys just
head around.
Actually, Anna, I've said that many times about him.
He's completely fake publicly. You guys don't get it. You just don't get it.
He's good. He's good at what he does.
No, I'm not.
You have no idea how manipulative he is. And you're just fucking believing him.
Listen.
True. He's still not manipulative in your case.
He's not manipulative in my place.
Like Steven's a manipulative guy, but when it comes to your guys' problem, he's not. He deleted the Reddit post. He did everything he's supposed to. He ignored your ass. It's all your fault now. Right?
I mean, I just wanted him to take responsibility.
Yeah.
Well, it does
But
seem
you
like
know what
he
you're gonna
has
get
taken
out of him.
responsibility, But it seems like every time we get to the war, like to the end of it, there's always something extra. So it's like, okay, well, he's taking responsibility. Okay,
but he
then
hasn't. I mean, he finally did
You
now.
know what you're gonna get out of him, right?
Empathy, then his
Why would it
children will
change?
stay.
Why if you've given this?
But he does this to other people. He holds other people responsible. Why doesn't he?
If you've gotten this, Anna.
DGG is here. Let DGG talk. Go.
I'm not DGG, and I'm not a neo-Nazi. But sometimes, like, you don't get the closure you're looking for, and it really sucks.
Most of the time, you don't. Majority of the time, you don't get closure.
I agree. A lot of the time, the closure
broke up with you is really fucking
98% of life is not getting closure. That's it. You're not gonna get it.
But nobody calls him out for like doing the same things that he calls other people out for being
Sometimes
a
they
raping
won't.
hypocrite.
Sometimes you won't get like your emotions that you feel.
But at that point, it just sounds like you have an attachment to him that's a bit unhealthy because you're trying to.
Hey, ladies, you're being a misandrist to my men. Go ahead, DGG.
Sometimes you won't get the emotions that you want vindicated. Nobody will acknowledge them. You know what I mean? And it's really unfair, but it happens all the time. And most of the time, when somebody breaks up with you, they're gonna be really fucking rude, and they're not gonna care about how you feel. And like, he probably didn't, and he still went out of his way to apologize. Honestly, he shouldn't have laughed. That was really fucked up.
Why?
I mean, he was laughing multiple times.
Because it encourages his community to be rude as well.
Well, it comes across as callous. I mean, it comes across as callous.
Well, it's your fault.
Like he doesn't care.
Anna, you literally crave callous men, so stop.
No, I don't.
Yes,
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't like being treated like that.
All right, really quick. Hold on, really quick. It's 6 a.m. I gotta go to bed.
Really? You're gonna leave us crying?
Wait, can you flex one more time, please?
Bruh, come on. Come on, I stayed up way longer than I expected to. I was gonna leave an hour ago.
Wait, can you unban me, please? I'm serious.
Hell no, after you. Admit live right now that I won the debate with Irrelevant.
Can I just admit that it was a meme? I was joking in your chat, like what I said. I wish
you have to
take
admit
it seriously. Fine, you beat Irrelevant in a.
Okay, I'll ban you.
Has,
yeah.
That might
What's up?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
You and what is it, Jackson, right?
Yeah.
The other guy. You kind of remind me of John Cena when he's eating ice cream and praising China.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? You're from Kyrgyzstan, right?
Yeah.
That's sick, man. You living there now?
No, I'm Canada, but yeah, I know that you're kind of pandering to China, and it's a great country, but it also does lots of bad stuff. But I'm not against it. I think I'm planning to learn Chinese myself for the future, and future people should.
Struggler.
We'll talk more on another panel. You know.
On the same note, Struggler. Literally nobody gives a fuck.
Oh yeah,
bro.
Oz, you have to stay. This is Anna's lore. You're missing Anna's lore.
For what? I gave
Hello,
her
welcome to the
advice.
chat. Welcome to the chat. I am here,
I'll give her a
and
side.
you better hit the fucking follow button, or
I
will cry myself to sleep.
Give you a cyberbug.
Thank you.
You're very hairy.
Get that hairy hug.
But I mean, not a lot of people.
I'm gonna
like
be your new
stuff,
best friend. So
anyway,
I'm here every fucking
Oz,
night.
you can stay
Every
up a little.
fucking night, I'm here.
It's 6 a.m. where I am too.
Yeah,
You guys-
I have work.
I'm gonna beat
I
you
have
out.
work in 2 hours.
Oz, the guy under you literally has to wake up to invade Poland or whatever he's got to do, right?
What the?
But I didn't
But look, stay up. If the fascist is staying up, the commie's staying up.
But stay up for what?
All right, I'm kidding. You're not a Nazi.
All right, okay.
Stay up. Just stay up for Anna's sake.
Can I just say
Okay.
something, please? Like,
Yeah.
I mean this. You have to live by the no clout rule, no free clout rule, okay? You have to apply this to Destiny. Don't talk about him. Don't subtweet him. It'll take time, but his community will stop baiting onto that, you know? Like, for your own sanity.
Nice.
All right, since I'm staying up, I have to say this. You know, I want to shift the topic. So a really interesting thing I want to talk about.
You can't do that.
Yeah, it's a really interesting topic. So I was really thinking like we should really start talking.
Oh no, God,
John!
I didn't do it.
Okay.
I don't kick men. I mean, I don't kick people. Ah.
I need to go over his VODs now. What?
Okay.
He never kicked a man.
Anna, I've been stonewalling people. What do I do?
You just, instead of stonewalling, just tell them, hey, I just need a break or something.
No, I can't handle tears, so I like lying to them.
I mean, okay, John.
I don't know. I'm weird. What
Inform
about you ladies?
them that you'll ghost them?
Do you ladies ghost people?
Yes.
No, I don't believe in ghosting.
Okay, so
When I was younger,
I don't ghost people, but like not like I'm really bad about getting back to DMs.
Same.
Like, extremely bad about getting back to DMs.
Me too.
So I do not ghost people. I will literally respond to a message that's like 6 months old sometimes when I feel really like diligent, and I'll go through my entire inbox or something, and I'll respond to like really old messages, but I'm also really bad at responding in general.
I feel like that's still kind of ghosting. Yeah, 6 months.
When I was younger, I used to.
I agree with you. I do the same thing. I agree with you 100%. I do the same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
And I
so when
do it to other streamers too, and I'm really sorry if I ever do it. I don't mean anything by it.
Wow, you ladies talking. Wow.
So as soon as I think I hit like 25, and that's when I stopped ghosting people. I don't know, and I encourage people to not.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't have enough.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know enough people to ghost them. Okay.
I only ghost to keep the door open still.
For them to want more.
Yeah, because if I close it with them, then they're like mad at me. But if I keep the door open, then I can come back.
That's called manipulation.
Yeah, wow, that's me.
I know.
Ghosts. I feel like I don't know. Like I got ghosted before, and it kind of hurt my feelings. So I told myself I wouldn't ghost people, but it's so awkward, like telling them that you're not interested in them, for example, in like a romantic aspect. But I'd rather have that like uncomfortableness, like for like 2 seconds, and like have them wondering why like I ghosted them, for example.
Yeah, I guess I don't ghost people then.
Yeah, I think it's good to be straightforward.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
but I don't. I mean, you guys are all streamers and have a bunch of views, but like honestly, I don't know enough people to ghost them. You know what I mean?
It's not okay for women or men to ghost.
Yeah, but I'm a fucking 10 viewer indie. You know what I mean?
I have like 3 viewers right now.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Well, not Zherka.
I have 3 viewers too.
Started off.
So Anna, what
Zherka,
can I do
I'm
for
on
you?
your
What do you need
host
from
list,
me,
right?
Anna, I will book a flight and see you right now.
I literally never have this problem with anyone.
No, you're gonna have it with me. You're gonna have it with me, Anna.
I never have this problem with anyone. Nobody's like, I don't have this problem with anyone. It's insane.
Anna, I'm literally flying
like
out
it's not
to
me.
You. Anna, I'm flying out to you. I'm buying a ticket and I'm gonna stay at 3K viewers with you. We're gonna fucking do whatever you want. Okay? Matter of fact, I'll even get a Destiny dartboard.
You're so stupid.
So much fun. We're gonna have a blast. And
you're gonna blast.
I even know this wall made of stone I'm gonna take you to. It's amazing.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's so weird. It's so weird because Anna is like beautiful and crazy.
I'm not crazy.
You're a little crazy, a little bit.
No, I'm not. I just have normal emotional reactions to like extreme psychological abuse.
I'm crazy. If somebody does me wrong, I'll pretend to suck their dick and bite their dick off.
Dude, that's illegal.
In a video game, of course. I want to actually do it.
I gotta go. Good night, everyone.
No,
good night. Nice to meet you.
Logan, give her some advice before you go, please.
My advice
I don't need advice.
Okay.
I don't need advice, okay? I know abuse. I know what I'm talking about. Just because I don't
video game? It's like an anime video game. I forgot the name.
Agree that just because somebody has not behaved abusively in relationships with other people does not mean that one particular relationship couldn't be the first start of their abuse. So just because you haven't had this problem with anybody else doesn't mean that there hasn't been an issue, that you are completely without any fault in this situation, you know?
I mean, what are you trying to say?
I'm just trying to say that even though you have not had the issue of over stalking or over talking or over texting with anybody else in your life,
yeah, okay, I get it. I mean, sure, but like, I don't know.
Hasn't brought that out.
I mean, sure. I mean, I've never experienced like having someone fucking leak my private information on like my private DMs.
Yo, I gotta say,
supporting that.
I do think
that's what it sounds
like.
I
do think Zherka wants to fuck
Destiny.
Scared and
I think
he
does.
I think he has a crush on him
to be like, please stop,
really
please stop, and like trying to make peace. Like I was freaking out. I know I didn't handle it well.
Listen, you are so justified in your reasonings for why it is that you were feeling the way you were, reacting the way you were. Like that makes sense, right?
Just remember to
but
click
at the same
follow
point in
button. I'm
time,
here
it
every
doesn't
night.
mean
I'm gonna be
that
your new best friend.
it wasn't an overreaction, or it wasn't something that made him feel some type of way as well. You know, that's just the reality of the situation. Is he's also still a human being, and he potentially didn't like being, you know, sought out that much.
Yeah, I know.
So it's just a situation of like maybe
you gotta wrap this up. You gotta speak, you know, a little quicker or something.
You have got to speak quicker.
The way you speak is just like I tune you out. Like you gotta just get there.
Me out.
You gotta get there.
She's not talking to you though. She's talking to Anna.
I'm actually trying to be sensitive around this topic.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I know you don't know much about being sensitive at all, but like yeah, I'm trying to like weigh my words a little bit.
I never claimed to be like perfect or anything. Like, yeah, sure, I understand I didn't handle everything well. I mean, it definitely was. I went from being literally nobody. Like, I never had any social media or anything. I mean, yes, I've lived a sheltered life. I mean, I have lived a sheltered life. I never had Twitter before streaming and everything. So yeah, I mean,
that's
it
kind
was
of
all
what it's
just
sounding like to me is like you got into a weird situation with him emotionally. Maybe he played you a little bit, and then all this internet drama adding into it has like really messed. Like has created a trauma response in you, has created a trauma response or a trauma reaction within you, because this is all like.
Yeah, I mean, I've literally needed therapy
for the
for
first
this.
time on the internet in front of a bunch of people, and then have harassment regarding it as well. If you've never ever been in a situation like that either, and then to have it be so big, could start a trauma response. Yes.
Yeah.
But maybe there's also that part of you that needs to like look within a little bit now and say. Maybe it's time to let this go, and maybe it's time to just work within myself on this
and move on.
You should try talking to men that are not 5'8".
Okay.
Just saying.
You should focus on herself.
My dad once told me never trust a short person, and my dad's only 6 feet, so I stopped trusting him a long time ago. Yeah, he's so mad.
Nice. Nice.
What do you have to say, Mikey? What do you have to say?
This was really messy.
This was
some messy drama.
Right.
So
and what is your socialist take?
My socialist take? I don't know. The world would be better if. Sorry, someone said something weird in my chat. I don't know. The world would be better if automation and AI was more commonplace, and there was
no, bro. Give Anna advice.
Anna advice? You said sock them take. I don't know. You can, like, I feel like after a long time of not communicating, you'll feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Like, I know what it's like to be on that side where you feel super ignored and, like, left out, and it really sucks. But after you separate yourself, you start to feel a lot better.
No, it's more like I just felt a lot of fucking confusion over, like, what's reality. Like, I literally was questioning what's reality for a really long time. I literally still am questioning reality because different things are said in private than they are in public. And this is how it's been. Just questioning my own what the hell is reality anymore?
Okay, so here's my biggest thing for you, right? I can fully understand. It sounds like you got really messed with, and I feel for that so much. I really do. And I think it's sick that he's like laughing. I think that really is just gross. But
no, come on, I laugh too. Stop that.
No, I think it's gross. Like when she's sitting there, like his relationship
He's uncomfortable. He's uncomfortable.
Okay, but he doesn't need to express like laughter in chat. He doesn't need to do that.
Comes off as callous.
It does come off as
callous.
But
he sees Anna as the callous one.
I wonder, Anna.
No, he doesn't.
Where does it come in? Where does your responsibility
to
say, I don't like the way this guy treats me, and so I need to also take some responsibility to say, I don't want to be involved in a situation that's so fake and twisted and manipulated. Like, you also have some personal responsibility for your own sovereignty there, right?
I mean, yeah.
Right. So it sounds like it was not a good situation for you. You didn't appreciate the situation at all.
Hey, real quick, I just wanted to add something real quick. Hey, Ink Bites?
Yeah.
Every time I'm in here, you ain't got shit to say to me, motherfucker. Why the fuck don't you say shit when I'm actually here? You wait till I leave, and you're talking all this mad fucking shit every time. What the fuck?
Please don't.
Why are you mad at me?
What? Wait, what was that?
He wants me to go back to 3. He wants me to go back to 3K.
Oh, makes sense. Makes
DM
sense.
me boost.
Boost.
Oh my gosh.
That's nice of him.
That's funny.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Also, he had me muted the whole time. So, you know.
That's true. He did have it all girls muted. That was fucked up. John, I'm never coming back on.
Cry.
No.
I mean, guys, like at some point as a refugee, your guys' problems look so pathetic to me. You know, there's people dying, and you guys are talking about stonewalling. That's not even real. Nobody talks about stonewalling, is not, and you can't even find that term in the last 10 years. It's new.
Yes, you can. There's plenty of psych
I think
articles.
it's hard. Hold on. Can I say something? John, I know, of course, there's like, I've gone through a lot of trauma. I have thick skin.
Trauma to get stonewalled?
No, hold on. I didn't agree or disagree on this, okay? But I just want to say, I have thick skin because of the shit I've gone through, and you've gone through fucking horrible shit too, okay?
No, I haven't. It's relative.
Okay, shut the fuck up. Okay, let me talk. Let me talk, dude.
It's all
But
relative.
some people have gone through less shit or are more sensitive to things, okay? And we need
got to toughen up.
Yeah, basically, but basically what I'm saying is that we need to also acknowledge people that are feeling that way and who are like...
No way. If I acknowledge that, then all my stonewalling I do makes me a psychopath.
Okay, can I fucking finish, dude? Okay.
Finish on me.
On you. Okay. So, I just want to say, we just gotta acknowledge stuff like this, okay? It's real. Her feelings are real. They're not fucking fake, okay? But at the same time, of course, like... But it takes situations like this and experiences like this for people to toughen up, okay? So this is Anna's first experience feeling like this, so hopefully she can, you know...
But also, can we just talk about how tough she actually is, though? Because she sat here and went through all of this online.
No lie. For sure. Anna's so brave to do this in front of
this is people, really brave.
You know? I would never do that.
This is legit, Anna. This is something I've observed about you. Is it does seem like you're very sheltered and haven't experienced a ton of like real trauma going up, but you have some real resilience and toughness when it comes to like in the moment, just dealing with it and going through it. And you do that all the time, and you do it so well. I'm very like, whoa!
Anna,
I could.
This was
Anna,
great.
you would give our.
I appreciate that.
Anna, you would give Arcadium a run for his money.
I don't know who that is.
So, you know, she might be new to it, but like she can handle it well.
Yeah, I mean, I would not do that shit. Yeah, I would never do that shit like that. So.
Anna, if this was in person, you would have forgotten all this by now. We would all be there for you, kumbaya and all that. But over stream, it's so hard to comfort you, you know. But you're brave to do it on stream.
Right.
But I always say don't. You know, that's why I said in the beginning, don't do it on stream because you don't know who's watching.
Yeah.
Never.
I mean, they'll use it against you and stuff.
Never.
Show your vulnerabilities on
show
stream.
you're vulnerable to the public.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
The public are disgusting people.
Yeah, I like you, Anna, but the chat was constantly spamming laughing emotes. and I was taking it seriously. It made me almost laugh. Kind of nervous, but I really like you on the stream, and I hope you do well.
Aww.
But
the worst one was when they go Pepe laugh and they go, here we go again. That's the hardest one.
But don't worry, I think chat also likes you because I saw lots of hearts for you.
So, there's so much love in chat for you in my chat as well, and in general, just like our community loves you.
But DGG hates you, but my community
Oz went soft tonight for you. Like, come on, that was pretty sweet. He gave a virtual hug and everything.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And you know, Anna, one day, you'll look back at this and say, "Oh fuck!" Like, I will. If someone ever ignores you in the future, you just ignore them back. If someone blocks you, you block them back. You know, there's a OnlyFans girl that got mad at me. She blocked me, and I blocked her on 6 platforms, and she went crazy. And that's what it reminds me of. You know. So you gotta block back. You gotta.
It's not really so much like. It's not so much like blocking, ignoring. It's like there's very much like a pattern to it. It's like it's in punishment. Like it's a punishment sort of when the person's angry at you and like you know that they are. So like it's not as simple. It's like the context matters.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
And Anna, I deleted the VOD for you.
Really? Oh, thank you. What? Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's
gotcha.
Oh God,
dude, that is crazy.
For her?
Thank you, John.
Because Anna's got 10 houses. One day I have to marry her, right?
I don't have 10 houses.
Right? We don't know how long this 3K NBC will last.
Mine?
No. We need tears from you next.
No, we do not. We already had enough tears from me.
Wait, you cried on stream?
No. Not in Zherka. I don't think.
Good.
No, I have not.
Zherka does not deserve your fucking tears.
My tears? No. He would drink them. He would be way too into it.
He would use them as lubricant.
I'm not gonna lie, the tear thing, it's kind of I'm not gonna say it.
You're hard.
It's kind of what?
No.
Stand up. Stand up.
Smiling. Oh god.
No, it's very cute. It's very cute when someone trusts the company she's with to cry. It's very cute.
Yeah.
You know, she wouldn't do this on Gondok or Rod's show. She does it with me.
Yeah, she's comfortable.
Yeah.
Here.
I trusted you guys. You guys didn't let me down. Thank you.
I do
have to say that the cat ears were a nice touch.
Yeah,
that was so hard not to laugh at. When
I was gonna say sometimes it was so hard to take the situation seriously because your cat ears kept going like this, and you were crying. So I was like, dude, I'm trying not to laugh and be serious here. But it was pretty fucking hilarious.
Anna, you know what our first date's gonna be?
What?
Do you like going to the beach and collecting rocks?
I fucking love doing that.
We're gonna collect so many rocks together.
Yes,
and maybe even start building a wall.
All right.
that I have like a wonderful experience.
That is not what I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were actually being cute for a second, Zherka. I thought you were actually being cute for a sec, and I was like, oh my god.
No, I was thinking because of Donald Trump joke.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Okay.
Someone said, "K Zherka, wrap this up." What do you mean wrap it up? Everyone's cozy. Anna, you need a chair where you can lean back.
Yeah,
true. Like you're uptight. You know?
Yo, she needs some 5% of your earnings tonight.
Yeah, actually, if she goes to GorillaMind.com, she can get 10% off using code John.
Yeah, use code John.
What's girl of? Wait, you know what? I don't
know. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy.
He's sponsored by Gorilla. Nuts in your motherfucking mouth, bitch.
You know what's the worst? When I've had like these like a lot of cries, like my eyes get puffy, like you can see they're already getting like really puffy. Then the next day, tomorrow, like I'm not gonna be able to like open them. They're gonna be like so puffy. Like that's what happens when I cry like this. When I cry so much, like they're so puffy.
When's the last time you cried?
Oh, it wasn't that long ago. maybe like I don't know, a few weeks or something.
That looked like a really
wait, that's not long ago, dude. I'm gonna be real here. I cry every fucking day.
What the fuck?
Okay,
I think I cry.
Yeah,
several times a week as well. Yeah.
Dude, I have a cry at least once a day. Or once every 2 days.
Like,
okay.
Anna, you were having like a really intense, like emotional, like experience. You could hear it in the way you were crying. A, what did that feel like? And B, Nino.
Brilliant deductive.
Is that like Nino? Sorry. Is that how you cry once a day?
No. I cry because my socks are on the wrong way. You know what I mean?
So just like a lighter cry, not like that intense. Okay.
I haven't cried that intense since I'm not gonna make myself cry, but since a big bad experience.
Yeah, I don't cry.
I would say like a month or so ago.
Okay.
Yeah, crying does heal, they say, you know.
John, if you cried, I'd put you right here.
Okay.
And I'd hold your head like this.
Well, all of a sudden, I'm having traumatic flashbacks. I think I don't feel so good right now. What state are you in, you know?
Michigan.
Okay, yeah.
John, you just need to like go up and visit Hawes and take a trip to Michigan. Have a good cry. Heal.
Oh, we can do a threesome. We can do a threesome, and I can have my fantasy of getting DP'd.
With Haas and me?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's bonding if I've ever heard it.
Whoa, okay. Okay, can Anna come?
I wonder how Haas would feel about that.
Stream it.
Haas would hate that. Okay, he doesn't watch.
Haas would be so happy.
He doesn't go on the hub because of the ads on it. You think he'd want to force them? No way. Sorry.
Are we joking? Are is Haas and I actually gonna pipe you?
She did not say no. She did not say no.
Wait, no, hold on. The thing that's crazy is that John asked this genuinely, so I'm like, hold on. John's like envisioning it while he was talking to me. I'm like, whoa. I'm not trying to get fucking tore up, you know what I mean? But that is one of my.
This is my biggest issue is all my friends are hot. That's my problem. Like I can't keep.
But remember, you told me earlier that I was like a sister to you.
Yeah, but
wait,
you know what I watch?
That to me, bro.
Yeah, Ink Bites. No, there's something about you that I just can't hook up with you. I don't know why. I know you visually, everyone wants you, right? So I'm not offending you, but there's something in your spirit that it makes me not want to hook up, right? But for Nino, Anna, I would hook up.
You're my spirit brother.
Yeah, actual family energy. You know?
I would hook up with Ink Bites.
You're not the only Persian I've felt that for. I felt that for many Persians.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wait, it's race specific.
Yeah, it's race specific.
Dang.
Persians feel very cozy with me, you know?
Because they're like very motherly, you know what I mean? They take care of you.
No, it's because I don't want to let them down. I don't care if I let Anna down.
No. All right. No, honestly,
if I let Anna down, I'm going to 6,000 viewers.
Oh my god.
That is
for more crying on stream.
That is a fucked up mindset.
When Anna was crying hard, it was so hard. I was so tempted to like.
You were so hard.
No, to adjust.
You just said I was so hard.
That's true. I was.
I just want to say that you said that. Okay.
Say this, blah, blah, blah. But
you definitely are. But go ahead.
No. Do you think I would be turned on by Anna crying for real?
No, but I think you would be turned on by seeing a girl say, "Woof, woof, motherfucker, let me suck your dick." Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I like furry shit. Sue me.
No, I'm not.
Wait, you're a furry?
No. It's a Catwoman is not is all right. No.
Oh no! Come on.
Is Catwoman a furry?
Possibly. No. How furry is her outfit?
0.
Well, Catwoman, she's like
she's spotless. And
stop
you know what?
moaning while saying that. You fucking.
My chat's been making fun of me for this, and guess what? Now it's Halloween hub. It's Halloween.
Would you wear a butt plug with a tail?
No, he would. He doesn't do any butt stuff.
I'm a werewolf.
He likes Catwoman. So like Cattail.
I just like a cat look. You don't have to really behave like a cat, but I like a cat look.
A cat look,
cat
but you don't behave like a cat.
Yeah, look, it's actually normal. People on Halloween agree with me. It's just year round, you guys are behaving weird.
It's sexy.
Okay, so your kink is latex. It's not being a furry. You're just
Maybe.
one of those latex
No.
people.
No.
You like the gimp suit.
He likes the
No,
cat
they
ears.
gotta walk around like a cat too.
Yeah. He likes
got-
the tail.
They gotta walk like the cat too.
You want
Have you
the
not
fur
seen
and
that?
everything?
What's that Batman movie?
Wait,
with,
you like them walking like a cat, but you don't like any other
How do they
part of them
walk
being a
like
cat.
No, they can be a cat. I just don't want to make them.
Oh, so they can be a
uncomfortable,
cat. Oh, you're fucked up. Oh, that's fucked up.
No, the human can be a cat,
Oh, okay.
right? I'm not
Are you
the
sure
cat
about
can be a
that? The cat can be a cat?
Okay, first of all, Anna's into dominatrix. Why don't you talk to her? Okay.
Anna, what do you think about this? He just said that they can be a cat.
John, I would whoop your ass, okay?
No, you wouldn't. No, you haven't
Yes,
even
I
been
would.
Nino, you haven't even been with a man with 10% of my masculine energy.
Yes,
Not
I
even,
have.
No, you haven't.
I don't know.
Yes, I
After
have.
your comment about cats,
Nino,
stay
I
the
went-
fuck away, bro.
Nino,
Like,
I went viral.
I don't care.
I went
I
viral.
would-
will you
I
clean the
would
litter
crush
box
you.
for her? Will you clean the litter box for her if she's dressed like a cat?
I
She acts
would.
like a
That
cat.
I
You
would.
would-
What the
It's
fuck?
just
Whoa, you would scoop her shit out of the litter box?
Whoa! You gonna set up the litter box for her too?
I thought she peed.
Cats do everything.
Okay, look, but I'm not into shit play. I'm not a liberal like you.
Oh, okay. Just yeah, you're the one who's talking about
Wait,
cats.
but
so,
you're
I
gonna
mean,
be the sub if you scoop up her pee.
No, I'm being a
Her
good person.
caretaker.
First of all, I'm not even that scared of pee. You guys can all pee on me.
Aw.
I'm scared of shit.
I'm scared of that too.
Scared of
Actually,
shit?
I'm super scared of
like-
that.
Yeah,
Poop is
if
dirty
someone
and
does-
therefore bad. You know. So
If someone doesn't shower after they shit, they should be in prison.
Dude, I shower after every shit. And
Yeah.
my friends think I'm fucking psychopathic, okay?
Yeah.
Dude, no. Okay, hold on.
It's time
I wa-
consuming.
I want to talk about this, okay? I want to talk about this. I clean my asshole after every. I hop in the shower after every shit. As a matter of fact,
Good for you.
as a matter of fact, I wipe first, obviously. As a matter of fact, okay, I plan my shits. Okay.
Around your
How do you
showers.
plan them?
Yes. So
Oh my
basically, no, hold on.
how
So
do you
if I
do that
got
to your body?
no, hold on. Give me a sec. Let me explain. Okay, give me an opportunity to explain. Okay.
Okay.
When I need a shit, I'm like, okay, I don't really need a shit, but I feel it coming. You know, I'm like, I'll wait an hour and then, you know, I gotta shower anyway, so I'll shit then shower.
Okay.
And then I shower, and my butthole is basically 100% clean 100% of the time.
Based, right? And wait, do you use that hole?
I use my hole.
Okay. Because I don't.
Yeah, I know, but
What
you
about
don't.
you,
Wouldn't you
Do
save
you-
time if you had a bidet?
No, because old school bidets, like French bidets, okay, it's like a sink for your ass, which I prefer those, but these don't exist anymore. Those fucking bidets that you get a fucking jet spray up your ass, that's not interesting to me.
Mikey.
I need soap, and I need water, and I need
Mikey,
to
do
feel
you
my
hate that?
asshole so that I know that it's clean. Okay?
I'm very anal about cleaning my butt in the shower.
Yeah.
Me too! Me
Mikey,
too!
Mikey,
Yeah.
do you do anal?
I have done anal.
And what did they say? Like, were they like,
They were really into that. Like,
Were they a
from
Nazi as
before.
well?
No,
my God.
nobody was a Nazi. Never had consensual sex with a
okay,
Nazi.
so they're not like saying Zeke Isle or anything while you're
No,
doing it?
nothing. Yeah.
Whoa,
Oh,
alright.
man.
I'm curious.
you got rid of the
because
vest,
this
though,
DGG
you know?
and DGG said they're Nazis. They admit
I'm not
it. I'm
DGG,
curious about
and
you.
I don't.
What
did they
about
really
any?
say
What
that?
about any Nazi role play?
I probably have more channel points on you, Zherka, than I
I don't
do
think we
on-
should talk about that
Really,
stuff.
Mikey?
Yeah,
Why did you?
I-
When you DM me, you said you're from DGG.
I said I watch Destiny. Like I wouldn't know if I'm DGG or not. Like I don't. I bet if I called
Sounds
myself
like
out
kink
as
shaming.
DGG, that there would
Hold
be
on, Mikey.
people-
Would you date someone like?
Like
What?
who?
Would you date someone like Anna?
I don't know enough about Anna.
Don't
I mean,
fucking put him on the
No,
spot like
yeah,
that.
I don't.
You know everything.
I mean,
now.
like I unfortunately got to see like the messiest
worst
side
of
of her
it.
Yeah,
life. Like,
yeah.
it's
The
really hard for
absolute
me to
worst
say I
shit.
would like But I mean, I'm sure if
all you gotta know is everything you've worked hard for, she will cancel you at the end. It's the only problem.
No.
Well,
I didn't leak DMs. I still won't be leaking DMs. Like, I am principled at least. I try really hard.
You know,
to not cancel people. Like, I don't want to.
If I ever date,
I'll be honest. Can I tell you guys what I just want to do right now? No disrespect. I just want to lay my face in Inky's titties.
Ooh.
Come on over.
She does have very nice boobs. Very nice boobs.
Hey, relax.
Sorry. Your dick's getting hard. We know. Okay, go ahead.
We were just hugging. Hugs are good. Hugs, not drugs.
You know, I never thought my life would be so easy to get laid. I feel like a rock star. But you guys are really pissing me off because I'm not in the mood right now. Okay?
I don't fucking care. John, I'm the last one to care.
Right now, I want to talk about our feelings.
Our feelings.
How are you feeling, John? Actually, you tell us. Tell us, how are you feeling? When's the last time you cried, John?
I don't cry.
I don't about getting ghosted by John Zherka.
When is the last time you cried? Even if it's like 30 years ago.
Here's the truth. If a man cries, they are pathetic.
No.
What about actors?
I love when men cry.
Actors are pathetic liberals anyway.
When men cry, they're
not skillful.
Honest.
It's healthy to cry.
John, do you think I'm a pathetic liberal?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, fair enough.
Actually, you know what? Because your parents are traditional, I think there's
my
room
mom's
for saving you.
I mean,
Yeah,
okay, we're a little bit traditional, but she's
here's the truth.
Yeah.
I would get along with your parents more than you.
No. So my mom's actually more progressive than I am in a lot of ways. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But she's traditional in other ways, I guess. So.
But you know what's interesting though? You didn't side with Anna, so I'm starting to really have doubts that
she didn't side with anybody.
Yeah, no. But I thought I figured it out. I guess I didn't. She's cold as fuck.
No, she's fair.
That was the most cold. That was like woman on woman violence.
I can empathize. Again, I don't know how many times I have to say this, but I can empathize with somebody without writing off an entire group of people.
Yeah,
I think she was just not trying to take any sides and just be fair.
You did not empathize.
Yeah, I do
You
empathize.
clearly chose a side.
I do.
Yeah,
I think she did empathize though.
Yeah, she did.
She chose DGG over.
No.
Don't try this bullshit.
He's trying to farm views.
He's trying to start some shit.
Views. Yeah, don't do that.
You know, I genuinely mean that though.
Okay. I don't care.
But that's not the truth. You're the only one saying that.
I'm saying that made me respect you more because I thought you would just be like, believe all women. You know, I thought you were more predictable than that. So when you
I'm not predictable at all.
Yeah, when you showed me that you're cold and calculated, I was like, oh, respect.
It was not cold and calculated.
I don't think I'm cold and calculated. I'm just very selective about.
It was good strategy. It was good strategy.
That you're putting fucking actions that never happened.
Yeah. In my head.
That never happened.
I don't know. I sided with Anna when she started crying because I'm just got such a big heart. Right.
You were calling me crazy and manipulative, though.
But not in the beginning.
Yeah, who didn't call her those things?
So. Yeah.
Only when she leaked that she was a little crazy. That's when I turned.
Okay. I didn't call her those things.
Protect her.
Who do you think is a little bit more empathetic in that? Sounds like you were just comforting her just to, posture.
I was comforting because it's instinct. I didn't know your instinct is DGG over women.
No, her instinct is equality, I think. It seems like.
She's protected incels on the stream.
Okay. Anyways, it seems like
Anna, let me tell you something, Anna. When we start dating, I'm gonna lie so much. It's the only way it can work.
I genuinely believe you might marry her.
And you're gonna call me manipulative too all the time.
No. You know what's beautiful part of me dating you is
it's gonna be a mutually toxic relationship, so it cancels each other out. You know?
Here's the most beautiful part about me dating you now is that we have proof. We have proof. We have proof, so I can never look crazy.
Proof of what? Wait, proof of what? Oh, that I become emotional when when I face psychological abuse. Yeah, how crazy! That's so crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, but you grouped up stonewalling as psychological abuse.
Because that's what it literally is.
I want to put your therapist.
I could show you the MMEA, which is the psychological abuse test that is used by the CDC and clinically valid, and stonewalling is on there.
So ignoring someone is abuse.
No, I don't throw abuse around easily at all. It just is. Like, people just don't know that's like what psychological abuse entails, and it is one of them. I can't help that people don't like it because it makes them feel uncomfortable because they do it. And then they're like, oh no, I've done abusive things, and it makes them feel uncomfortable. And it's well, learn and don't do it anymore then.
Anna,
that's what I do.
Anna, you should talk to your therapist and get a refund. Because if they think stonewalling is real, they're not worth anything.
That was funny, sorry.
It's real. There's research behind it.
Why didn't your therapist say just ignore that little man?
Because that's not how you deal with it.
Okay. That little man. Okay. I'm going to bed. So.
Okay, but Nino, before you go, don't you want to say like anything to Anna?
Did she hang up or did you hang her up?
I got her. Don't worry.
Yeah, he did it. Aww. I knew you did it, John.
Okay, now our next topic is beauty versus purity. Mikey, we have a girl with zero.
You asked me this earlier.
A girl with zero bodies, but she's average, versus a beautiful girl with 8 bodies.
Isn't 8 too low for perfect? Do you agree?
Beautiful girl with 8 bodies. Let's go.
You take that for marriage? For marriage.
For marriage, let's go.
Why?
I don't know.
A lot of people in chat. Most of the chat disagrees with you, so I'm on your side.
Okay. I would probably pick at random, and most likely, like, I'd be attracted to the attractive person, give them a chance, talk to them, get to know them, and if I like them, I'd start dating them. I would probably never learn that person had 0, like, sexual interactions, if I'm being completely honest.
And what about them being average?
Them being average? I mean, like, that's fine. I don't know. Like, maybe I wouldn't. I don't know.
Hold on. Anna's writing the tweet longer. Anna, what do you have?
No, I'm looking up since chat doesn't believe me, I'm gonna link the MMEA in chat, and they could take the psychological abuse test. Everybody's such experts on what psychological abuse is, and they don't want to listen to the actual like experts and researchers and psychologists. That's fine. I'll just link it in chat.
Anna, my twin brother works as a therapist, and he would disagree with you.
No, there's no way because
he would literally say this. He would say you're building dependence with Steven.
Well, that's what psychological abuse is about. Like it abuses like it's about like when you have an emotional dependency on someone, and then like that's what makes the stonewalling and silent treatment so much worse. It's because of that emotional dependency.
My brother says that
is a thing when you're in an intimate relationship with someone, whatever the nature of said intimate relationship is. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, is it really a relationship if he's ignoring 50 messages? Not really.
Well, that's the thing. That's called an abusive relationship. When people ignore you out of to punish you. Yes.
Has any girl here been in an abusive relationship?
Yes, I've been in some really extremely abusive, physically violent.
Okay, so not for the physical stuff, but is this stonewalling something you remember happening to you, or was there different problems?
Stonewalling has definitely happened. I would not personally, but everybody responds to everything differently. So I had a very traumatizing childhood. So for me, the stonewalling, although very agitating, makes you feel emotionally vulnerable and confused, was such a minuscule part of, that's not what I would say was abusive about my relationships. They were very abusive, like verbally, physically, otherwise, like there was like some very extreme manipulation, all of that.
Probably your first real relationship.
My first real one was really bad. Like he was 10 years older than me, and I was very, very young. So, you know, it was not a good situation. But stonewalling was definitely a part of it. I wouldn't have, if it was just stonewalling, I would not personally prescribe it as
messages to him.
50, no. But
he probably wasn't leaking her DMs and private information publicly, though.
I'm not gonna. Yo, I know this is like very dangerous territory on the internet, and I get hate threats for this, but do we ever think about women choosing the toxic man?
Like, actually, let's talk about that. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, like how much is Anna keeps choosing, like, let's say, toxic partners in the future? At what point does it become her problem?
I've never like dated someone who was like this.
Oh, come on. You had 50 red flags and you stuck around for this guy.
Because I didn't want to believe what people told me. I wanted to believe that he was a caring, sensitive person.
Oh.
I think what it is, right, is when you see a guy. So I feel like my relationship history has been like I was really attracted to really strong, intellectually minded men early on, and like really alpha, strong personalities. But then I realized that, you know, like I wanted somebody that was a little bit more sensible and would work with me and be kind to me and whatnot.
Like, look at this guy, Mikey. He'd make the perfect partner for Anna, but she'll always choose toxic people like Steven. Don't you think it's Anna's fault?
I don't normally choose anyone who's toxic. All my relationships have been good.
Yeah, let's establish that first. What are you basing it off? The people she's been attracted to on the show? Is that what we're
basing it off? The fact that she gets a million red flags from Steven, and he's a live streamer, you can't avoid these red flags. And then she just chooses to ignore Mikey's DMs and the good guy and goes for the bad guy.
He's never DM'd me.
I'm sure that I'm sure there's Mikey's in your DMs.
Okay, but what about what she said about like she didn't want to believe it, right?
Yeah,
so how about
if an adult doesn't want to believe something, doesn't that make her like freaking ISIS, that she just makes up her own beliefs and goes crazy?
Okay, well, you know, when you have a guy who's very alpha, right? And then he shows signs of being really sweet and nice maybe to her. And she doesn't want to believe that all that toxicity, all the things people are saying about him is necessarily true because he's shown himself to be nice with her. But then apparently that's a facade or something.
I just don't like.
I don't think it was a facade. Like I think he was genuine when he was very sweet and like sensitive and stuff to me. Like I think he was serious when he said he cared about me a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure he meant that.
Felt like it was abuse. Like in other cases where people are being abused, there might not be like an easy out, but in the case of like someone ignoring you and you feel like that's abuse, like you have like an out in the sense that you can cut all communication with them. So like why, I guess one of the questions would be like, why didn't you do that the moment you recognized?
Well, because he said that he'd work on it. Because he said he'd work on it.
But if you think it's abusive behavior and that there's a pattern of him claiming he's sensitive and then being a ghost and then claiming he's sensitive and being a ghost and you are recognizing you're recognizing it's abusive, you should like protect your own emotions and just cut yourself off. And I swear to God, in 3 months, if you never talk about him again and you never see him talk about you, hopefully, which unfortunately you have no control over, but like the best case you could do is like never try to talk to him or tweet about him. In a few months or like maybe a year, you'll feel a lot better and he won't be on your mind as much, and like something else will come your way that makes you a lot happier. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I'm already talking to like other people.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
And I guess the best case would be talk to people like you're close with, not on stream, like Zherka offline or something.
Yeah, I actually have reached out, but I'm like, dude, I'm such a bad friend. I should have talked to her on call, not like DMs and shit. You know, I suck at that shit. But I will try. But again, it's like she doesn't want to save herself. So it's like, how can I help?
I mean, I put a stop to it.
Not really. You kind of let it.
Hopefully, I mean now.
I just wanted to be at peace.
Yeah, as long as it goes good from now on, right? And I just need to say one thing to Zherka's chat. It's crazy. They don't see how sweet Zherka is in the general in this server. They think he's such a meanie, but he's so nice. And I bet when he has those like calls with you offline that he gives the best advice.
Oh, he also wrote in a general that he misses all of the viewers. I mean, in the base lords, in his own Discord, not the Royal Discord.
I just appreciate my employees.
That's very sweet. Yeah.
And I genuinely think this group of characters that we had today are very interesting people. It's not that I like you guys, but I hate streamers. They're so boring. And everyone who comes on my Royales, dude, it's like everyone wants to say something. It's a bunch of narcissists. It's so much fun to watch, you know? Like I run home to get to work. I love it. And you know what I love the most? All my friends are hot. So if it's ever a rainy day, I'm probably smashing. My life's pretty good.
Nice.
Like Struggler, I'm gonna smash your tonsils.
What is that?
Like, head.
Oh, with your knee?
Head.
No.
You get head?
No, like I get head.
Oh, I don't give head.
Okay. I was kidding.
Okay.
Don't report it. No, but seriously, Anna.
Oh my god.
Anna, you're being carried by your looks because you're crazy as fuck.
I'm not crazy. How am I crazy? Just because I get upset over being like gaslit to like hell and back, dude. Like, come on.
Dude, Anna is the most interesting person we've ever
I mean, I'm
had.
sorry, but like, if someone's calling, like, saying like "goodnight, princess" to you and stuff, like, and like doing all kinds of stuff to increase emotional intimacy, like,
it's called game.
and acting like your boyfriend, like.
Yeah, it's called game. He's playing you. You got played like a fiddle. It's a cold world, man.
So should girls stay away from guys with game?
No, because honestly, you guys cannot. It's against your DNA.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
It's against your DNA.
Yes, we can. As a matter of fact, a lot of us stay away from them.
It's
Good
against.
reason.
It's against a woman's DNA to go for a nice guy. Like your DNA doesn't allow it. It's true.
No, that's just not true.
Whoa, hey, princess.
You're just not true.
I thought we were done with this, John. Why can't you be done with this?
I'm a capitalist. You know me, dude. I'm working. Okay. Why can't you? Hold on. When you go after political people and talk about them for 8 years straight, how come you're not done with that?
First of all, I don't talk about anybody over 8 years straight. I usually talk about recent takes somebody's given. We go over it and then we move on.
Well, you know what, Steven?
My friends didn't message you.
I protected a psychopath.
And yes, they do.
It was one person.
Anna.
And she thinks you're abusive too.
I think
don't lie.
Okay, I think you guys gotta stop. You gotta stop. Okay, he's not engaging with you, Anna. Don't engage with him. Okay.
Please stop talking about me, please.
But you lied, so I have to set the record straight.
Steven, you don't understand. We've hit the 24-hour button.
Zherka.
This is gonna be
I have to correct the lies though.
Zherka, you can't. There must be other people's life you can farm for content.
I can't because if I fuck with other people, I get banned. Twitch admins know we hate each other, so it's great.
Struggler, Ink Bites, Mike. One of these people must have a toxic relationship that you can talk about for hours.
No, believe it or not, they're not dumb enough to date streamers.
No way.
He's very like smart.
Steven, here's the truth.
I've been muted.
You know, a lot of people are giving me shit. They're like, yo, you defended Steven. What the fuck? I only defended him because stonewalling is a lie. It's not a real thing.
It is a real thing.
No, it's not.
It is.
You know what's so funny?
Oh my god, wait. Hold on.
I'm being stonewalled right now. I'm being
Steven, why don't you show
stonewalled
any
right
mercy to
now.
Arcadum and those guys? Now you're the Arcadum. Now you're Arcadum.
Is that what's happening right now?
He's not
You went
like
after
that.
my hero Arcadum.
All right.
You went after Arcadum.
He's not that. Oh my god, he's not at all any kind of sexual predator. Jesus.
Not yet.
Okay,
We don't know.
Mikey.
He's
Mikey,
just emotionally
Mikey,
abusive.
why don't you tell us about your last toxic relationship?
My last toxic relationship. I don't know.
Okay, it's not a toxic relationship. That's dismissive of it. It was abusive.
How about messy?
Okay,
my last
Mikey, what was your last abusive relationship? Go.
I don't want to say abusive because I don't want to accidentally call someone abusive. But
well, did they ever ignore you a single time ever?
Yeah, I mean after.
Yeah, then it was abusive. Okay, Mikey.
No,
hey, right
it's
now,
repeated
Mike,
times.
Right now,
ignoring someone one time is not abusive.
Mike, you're coping. So tell us about your abusive relationship. Go ahead.
So
repeatedly.
One time I dated this girl
ignoring.
for like a year and a half, and about like 8 months in, we moved in together. She was a vegan. I was a vegan at the time. I was like on a real life kick, working like 2 or 3 jobs, depending on like the month. We moved to Oregon. That's when I went down from like 3 jobs to two jobs. But we moved to Oregon together. I live on the East Coast. I moved to the West Coast. It was a big move. And I find out that like 3 months before we moved, she had cheated on me. And that's something that she could have told me, and I could have saved like thousands of dollars not moving. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Is that when you subscribed to DGG?
That's really fucked up.
Yeah, the moment I became a cuck, I just subscribed to DGG. Yeah.
No, I'll tell you something, Mikey. That lady who did that to you is a piece of shit human being.
Right.
Yeah, Mikey, brofist. No one deserves that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm posting the MMEA in chat, which is
we're all
the
gonna take that.
emotional abuse
Mikey,
inventory.
let me tell you something. You were manipulated by her, but since you're a man, it doesn't count.
Good job. Okay, Ink Bites. What's your last abusive relationship? Tell us about it.
The guy was like 10 years older than me. It started when I was barely 16.
Jesus.
Yeah. Like, he was very brilliant. He was going to like Oxford and like that. He was.
Hey, Steven, when was your last abusive relationship?
Hey! She's in the middle of talking, Zherka.
Sorry.
Fuck?
Yeah, it was pretty traumatizing. It was pretty terrible. He like really fucked with my mind. He gave me some really severe like identity issues at the time, and like drove me away from school and friends and family and all of that. And
did you often question what reality was due to gaslighting and not knowing what was real?
Yes, I did, and it was very severe. It was very very severe.
It's so severe.
I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna go that far. Gaslighting is not real.
Yeah, well,
it can be real. Gaslighting can be real.
It is.
Right. Look, you have to. Gaslighting is only real if you're fucking stupid as fuck.
Okay, but when you're talking about a 16-year-old girl dating like a 27-year-old man, and then gaslighting is a little pertinent.
If you completely trust the person.
But it wasn't the gaslighting. It was the physical abuse and the emotional abuse and the, starting a fight with me like over definitions. Like English is my third language, right? And he would literally force me to define words. Like, for example, two versus a few, like a couple versus a few. I'm very defined. Like a few is more than a couple because I had to actually have like a 5-hour yelling match where I was defeated like into the ground because I misused the wrong words.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
I had a similar experience when I was like 15. I dated a 23-year-old girl, and it's so different the response everybody has like at you when you're dating someone older and you're a guy. Nobody was worried. Everybody was giving me high fives. Holy shit, good for you, Mikey. And then like and there was no like mind game she was able to play on me. Like after a while I just broke up with her. Like I just stopped texting her. She was like, why are you like it's weird. Like girls, I don't know. Like it seems a lot more like the older guys who go for younger girls are trying to manipulate like sometimes.
But also girls, like at the same token, like it's messed up when you have older women with like super young guys. Just like
it's equal. Yeah, it's equally as messed up. Yeah, it's equally as messed up. Yeah.
Just let your brains develop first, man.
What about you, Steven?
Fighting chance.
Stardust, what about you? What was your last toxic abusive relationship?
Am I still
Zherka,
muted?
why do you ever fucking muted?
You have her still muted.
Zherka, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey. This is such a nice kumbaya around the fireplace.
Yeah, wonderful. Love it. Thank you. Thank you for stonewalling me, John.
You really did, John. That was abusive. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I mentioned it earlier. I mean, I don't know that it was. I don't know that I can call it a relationship. I was over at somebody's place, and fucking hell, dude. And I was asleep, and somebody I didn't know came in, and I guess like got on top of me, and I woke up to like a fucking hell, dude.
You don't have
to. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to like.
You don't have to.
That's too much to talk about for you. You don't have to talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, you got the idea, so yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
sorry.
Struggler
That's
hand.
terrible.
Oh, hi.
What was your last abusive toxic relationship?
Can I do a quick impression before I answer?
Okay.
What a fucking liar, dude.
Oh
Still
my god,
lying.
Zherka. Why is this guy doing this? Zherka.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry, I saw it years ago. Yeah, but to answer your question, I'm 0 body count. Yeah. So now toxic relationships. Yeah,
oh
I'm
man,
not like...
if you were a girl, everyone here would think you're the purest, most marriageable person ever. Zherka loves that shit. I'm sorry.
For sure.
No, I actually picked the 8-person
Steven,
body.
Steven, don't you love 19-year-old breedable dumb girls?
Generally, no, but also I prefer people with higher body count so that they know what's going on. But I mean, like,
well, you sure barked up the wrong tree there, buddy.
Steven, is this true that you were saying the word sweetheart?
No, I said
I don't know
princess.
I use pen names sometimes. I do. To be clear, me and Anna have never dated. Okay, that is. I don't know if that is the impression it's given. That's not something that has ever happened.
Oh, what the hell?
But you also said it wasn't a hookup.
Yeah, because we were friends. It's not just a hookup.
It's like a fling, right?
It was an intimate relationship of some
No,
sort.
it was. We were friends and we hooked up.
You just told me that it wasn't a hookup. You just said it wasn't a hookup.
We were.
Also,
friends.
I have the screenshot of the DM.
Oh my god!
Should I read the DM out, Steven? Do you want me to read that DM out of your lies?
We gotta be calm with this.
Oh, of your lies?
Do
you want me to read it?
How do you make it
Shall I read it for you, Steven, to remind you of what you said to me?
We can just post our whole chat log if that's what you really want to do.
I'll go get it. I have a
Anna, Destiny, I feel like you should just at this point.
We're almost doing so.
Anna.
True.
Anna.
But okay, listen. I'm okay moving on everything, but I don't want people out here like constantly saying that like I'm an abusive manipulator, psychopath. Like,
well, then don't be abusive and don't manipulate.
That's why we don't talk. That's why we're done talking, so that we're not abusing or manipulating anybody. Okay.
I mean, I asked you to just let me know if you couldn't respond, and like you couldn't do that. Like, I asked you to let me know if you didn't want to be friends with me.
Okay, we can't loop again.
Even
we have to break the cycle.
Even auto host, or I get really curious.
It's you.
Give me 1 month of auto host, or I'm gonna be very curious.
Nobody in chat believes me. Everybody believes me. Most people do believe me. Like, I'm not crazy. Also, I do have the thing up if you want me to read it.
Here, let me tell you what happened, okay? Steven is so calculated that when he becomes friends with someone, that gray zone nuance area is where he gets to do everything. And it's very smart. You were dumb. You're an adult. Take responsibility, Anna.
Okay, but let's just move on.
I mean, when someone acts like your boyfriend, I don't know.
Zherka,
you think that there's more?
Zherka, there's all this other stuff you can talk about. Look, Ink Bites, 26-year-old guy from Oxford.
I'm not mentally ill.
Right. Okay. Mikey over here.
Going to Oxford. Yeah.
Okay, an American going to Oxford. Look, so we've got an inter-country abusive relationship. Mikey over here had a girlfriend, cheated on him. They moved in together. Okay. Struggler over here can probably invent a story.
Before or after you stonewalled Anna?
What? There's so much material here for you to work with, John. There's got to be something besides my life that you can talk about. It has to be the case.
Steven, she brought it up. I'm not doing anything.
You're the show host. You got to shut it down.
Whoa! Why am I a host? I'm a contender.
You're not a contender. Really? When have you gotten kicked off the
winner of every Royale?
I've had to turn my camera off when I lost the debate.
But you didn't want to talk to me, why didn't you just tell me?
Anna, we've had this conversation 3 times publicly where we said we're not going to talk anymore.
But, like, why do you always say that, like, you didn't mean that then and stuff?
I don't, because you'll message me for, like, 50 times, and then eventually...
No, I don't! That's not what happened!
Okay.
Stop lying!
Okay.
Stop fucking lying, you fucking liar! Holy shit, Hassan was right about you!
What are we saying?
All you do is lie! Oh my god, just stop lying, please! Holy fuck, dude!
Okay, you're right, I lied. Okay, but now going forward. No, okay, going forward.
What the fuck?
No more communicating.
You're gonna keep lying. My God.
What a fucking liar, Steve. You're such a liar, Steve.
Okay, going forward. No more
I
talking.
did lie though.
Going
I mean,
forward.
what the
no
fuck?
more talking. No more communicating. No more.
But, like,
okay.
why are you treating
And
me like
other
I'm
things.
crazy?
I'm not.
Like, why are you treating me like I'm crazy? And like you didn't want to be friends with me or something.
Zherka, make it stop. Zherka, please.
What?
Stop the train. The loop is we're looping.
Hold on. She's
But
my
why
friend.
are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
Zherka, please.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay, you are all
why
enabling
you
this
do
behavior.
that?
Okay, all of you should be ashamed of yourselves.
You know,
Excuse you, Destiny.
Quietly.
All of you should be ashamed of yourselves.
I tried to tell her to move on.
Stop it.
hold on.
Okay,
But,
wait.
but people in chat are still calling me a stalker because you said that and I didn't do that. Stop
She's
it.
not a stalker.
Okay, hold on.
You literally wanted to talk to me. I told you if you didn't want to talk to me, please just tell me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
It's
go one
not
by one.
like I forced you to be friends with me. It's not like I forced you to be
Zherka.
friends with me. This
Steven,
isn't
just say
fair.
she's not a stalker.
You're
we gotta bring up-
manipulating the
you
narrative.
can't-
past, it's in the
Zherka,
present.
she's gonna go
It's
for
in the
another
present.
hour.
You can't
But
spin
you're
narratives on her
manipulating
like
the
that.
narrative.
Zherka.
Okay, but
Okay, just say she's not a stalker, Steven.
She's not a stalker.
I mean, like, why? I mean, I told you if you didn't want to be friends with me, just tell
Okay.
me, but you never did.
I'm telling
How
you.
is
I
that
told
my
you-
fault?
Okay, I'm sorry because I was bad before, but now I'm being honest. Okay. All right.
Why
Raise
would
your hand.
Why would you sext
Yes,
me
sir.
constantly
Zherka,
if you
please.
didn't want to talk?
Oh no, I don't need to know this.
Yes.
What do you want me to mute?
I don't need to know
you want
this.
me to mute or something?
Yes, I just need to ask. I just need to ask the room. Struggler, you
Yes.
agree that me and Anna should never talk about each other again going forward? Everything should be done.
True.
Yes.
True.
I agree. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Stardust, do you agree that that's the case?
100%. No, never
Hey.
talk to each other
But
ever
please
again.
Gotcha.
Stop
Mikey,
saying these
Mikey.
things, Steven. Just please stop.
What do you think?
Like, stop lying, please.
I think, yeah, the healthiest thing would be for both of you guys to move on and probably never communicate to or
Thank
about.
you. True. Ink Bites, what do you think?
I would have to agree.
Okay, Zherka, what do you think?
What I think? Let me check the viewer account here. I think at this point, Anna, you're bullying him.
But he lied. Why am I not allowed to correct the record? Please.
You have to move on. You have to forgive him. Find forgiveness for him within
But he
yourself.
keeps lying.
You've corrected the
He keeps
record so many
lying.
times, though.
But then he keeps lying, though. He keeps lying about me.
Even,
If someone else did this to him.
Are you done talking about her? Are
If
you
someone
done
else
lying
did
about
this
her?
to him, he would justify it and say, I need to correct the record because they
Actually,
lied
wait a
about
minute, wait a
me.
minute.
I think
Wait a
he would
minute,
walk
Steven,
away. I
Steven,
think that's his
Steven.
personality.
No, he
He'd walk
doesn't.
away.
He keeps he wouldn't. He would justify. He would keep talking about it because to correct
Wait
it.
a minute, Steven, is it true you and Dan double teamed the shit out of her last time?
So I think like a year ago or something.
So why can't I go hard at you?
You can go hard at me. Go on. I told her that I don't remember this perfectly, but I'm pretty sure I said we shouldn't talk anymore. We need to stop. And then she said we need to talk. We need to resolve it. And then she said I'll come on stream and do it. And then obviously Dan wanted to be there to shit stir. So we had one big
Well,
talk.
no,
on
you
stream
were ignoring
with
me.
her
Well,
and
you were
Dan.
ignoring me.
And
That's
then-
not
and then
accurate,
I was
though.
annoyed because I don't want to talk to you. And then the second thing was she has another friend called Drew who he wanted to come and like play therapist. So we had like another like 2 or 3 hour talk on stream.
Well, then why didn't
where
you tell me
Drew
you didn't want to
and
talk
me
to me?
And her, all of us concluded that it would be better if we just
That's
stopped
bullshit.
talking and moved on. Okay.
That's bullshit. No, that's bullshit. If you didn't want
Hey,
to talk to me, you would have said it. But you
if we
didn't
brought-
say it. You would
if we
ignore
brought-
me.
if
You
we
would
brought-
play games. You played mind
Drew,
games.
wait. We can go and look at that YouTube video again. Drew literally said, unless you're denying this, that all of us should stop talking to each other. and
Yeah,
move
I
on.
know, but I didn't think you were being honest about that. Like, I thought you were just saying it for stream. And then, yeah, it turns out you were, because then we did talk
Anna,
again and stuff.
what's it going to take for you to drop it?
Yeah. What
Well,
is
if
it?
he stops, well, stop lying about it, Steven.
Okay,
Like,
I'm not
stop
lying.
about
I'm
it.
not lying.
But you did. But you literally
I'm not
just
lying.
lied right now. You just twisted it. You can't stop twisting narratives.
Okay.
That's all you do.
I said I made all the mistakes. I did everything for publicity, for viewer count, like Zherka. Okay, I said that, and I admit all my wrongdoings and fault. I just want to move on from this, please.
Well, stop lying about it then. Just
Don't throw my
admit that
name
you
in there,
fucked up. Just admit
I did.
that you fucked up. Just
I
admit it. Just take responsibility. Why is this so hard for you? I am. Like, just stop lying, please.
Could you just take full responsibility for a moment and have it be done?
Yes, I am taking full. I'm doing it again. I'm taking all the responsibility.
You see how you're taking responsibility in a cheeky, condescending way?
But you're not. You don't mean it.
Obviously,
it just seems like you're not meaning it, though.
I hate you.
You can't determine.
But I don't want people to think these things of me that aren't true. That's not fair to have false accusations about you.
Oh my god, how many untrue things are there about him on the internet?
Stop talking about it and move forward.
But people are always gonna like remember me as like this, like, oh, the girl that like Desi said was crazy and
Horse Hawk 69. I am not saying. I don't even know. I don't know what the fuck to say, dude. I don't know how to explain this to you. I am so fucking tired. My head hurts.
Ballerina therapist, like talking back to Zherka, like, come on, bro.
This is
you don't need like to be associated with that, man.
I guarantee if you had like 3 years where you never talked about Destiny and Destiny never talked about you, everybody would forget and you would feel better.
Nobody's ever gonna forget. People don't forget.
I'm not saying it's normal at all. What the fuck are you talking about, King Israel? Do you even know what the fuck I'm talking about?
I don't understand how I'm acting crazy. There's nothing crazy about being upset, about being gaslit, having false accusations against you.
I want to hear from the women. So Melina, please, I want to hear from you.
I'm leaving if you bring her on. Don't do that. I'm leaving.
Sorry,
because she's just a bully. I don't want to deal with that too. Just stop. I've had enough stress, please. For God's sake, like, just...
Wow. So Oxford ink fights. Wow, did you ever go to college for anything?
I did not. I'm an autodidact. But, yeah, he actually ended up going to medical school instead. But he was applying to Oxford and Cambridge at the time.
Gotcha.
But I don't think it brings as much drama as all this.
Steven, what college did you go to?
I went to the University of Nebraska at Omaha. I was a woodwind performance major, saxophone, for 3 years.
I thought you played piano.
I thought you built stone walls.
No, I wanted to get in the music department because, you know, those girls with the guitars laying around, I couldn't help myself, you know.
Okay. Has your car ever broken down, Steven?
Yeah, a few times. Why?
Did you check the light?
Check which light?
It should show up. I don't know. Are you using European cars or?
What? When I was going to college, I was an American. I wasn't in. What do you mean?
I'm just saying. Is there an indicator on your car, maybe?
Well, it depends on what is going on.
Gaslight.
Right.
Gaslight.
Mikey,
horrible joke.
Mikey, what do you make of
horrible joke?
Yeah, Mikey, what do you make of this?
Of your car?
No,
this whole drama.
Have you ever had a car breakdown?
We gotta stop talking about it. I haven't. I've never owned a car.
Wait, am I crazy or does Mikey look a little bit like with the wife beater and the shaved head? You kind of look like you could be on the that ship that Neo was on in the Matrix. Remember when they all get jacked in and shit?
Oh, sorry, there's a donation from Angus, and Angus says...
Destiny, can I ask you a question later when things settle down?
Yeah, hold on.
We miss you, Angus.
Angus said, yeah, we miss you, Angus. He says Anna is emotionally abusing Destiny.
True. What am I
do know I'm muted in the call. I want to be able to talk to you guys, so I'm muting myself.
Okay, so Mikey, what did you want to say?
When I'm not speaking to them.
I wanted to ask if you wanted to have a conversation some other time that isn't about this, about AI.
How?
Oh,
but how?
If not, if not,
literally what?
No big deal.
Yeah, Angus, join if you have some shit to talk to my Anna about. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Wait, my Anna, John? What do you mean by that?
They're my guests.
Are you guys dating?
I can't date Anna.
Oh, that's so cute. You guys are dating?
No, I can't date.
Wait, you're making plans to meet her, so I thought you were gonna date.
No, Zherka, you're talking about flying over there, and you're saying like my Anna. Wait, what are you doing right now?
I found out she has 10 houses. Okay.
Okay, but isn't this like a little
10 houses.
Zherka, isn't this a little bit manipulative, kind of?
Oh yeah. I admit, I'm manipulative. I'm not like you that hides behind the screen. And
wait, but Zherka, don't you think that like admitting...
But really, behind the scenes, I'm manipulative. I say I'm manipulative.
Yeah.
I say it
Yeah,
live.
don't you think
Unlike you, I
publicly
can say it
admitting that you're
live.
manipulative is just kind of another manipulator strategy? Like, oh, well, if I say it publicly, they can't possibly think I'm really doing it. Isn't that what you're doing right now, Zherka?
Yeah, it's like,
exactly
oh,
what
I
I'm
warned her. I warned her.
Yeah.
I guess when things go
Exactly.
wrong.
Can
Not
you
cool,
please
Zherka.
tell Melina to stop shitting on me in chat, please? She's just being a bully.
I think Ellie Moon. We need Ellie Moon's take right now.
Can you tell her to just stop like shitting on me and stop calling? Can you just ask her to like stop calling me crazy and shit? Like I'm just tired of it.
No, Anna, you're not crazy. You're just emotional.
Yeah, I mean it's normal to be emotional when you're gaslit to hell and back.
Yeah, well, you got to be an adult and realize that you're being gaslit. You know what I mean?
Isn't this like part of the streamer's life is being called out a lot online?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be honest though. Not everyone gets to the DGG experience, so I feel bad for Anna.
Oh yeah. Struggler, what do you do for school, bud?
Computer science, but it's part-time, and I kind of failed few classes, but I had lots of money saved up, so I don't feel too bad. But
oh shit,
yeah.
Are you still going to school?
Yeah, yes sir.
Okay, you can do it. You can do it, man. We believe in you. All right.
Thanks. Oh, thanks.
There's a comp side channel in my Discord if you need help with anything. All right.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, just make like a girl name and get a sexy avatar and go in, and they'll help you with anything you need. I swear to God. All right?
We need to add Melina.
No. Okay, Stardust. Wait.
Why?
Are you going to
Whoa,
school still?
Steven, do you control your
No,
feelings,
I don't
bro?
want to be bullied and called crazy. That's why.
That's a bad idea.
I don't.
Right?
I just don't want to be
That's just
subjected to
stoking
that.
the flames.
She's actually
Yeah, but
so
that's
I don't
sitting
think
in
you-
the chat.
yell
though.
at people.
I don't think you need to worry because you're with John now. So
No, I don't want to be bullied.
I mean, I feel like it's unfair though that she has to be in chat and respond, and you get to have like the stream. You know, I feel like it's
Yeah,
fair.
but I don't want to be called crazy though. I don't want to be bullied
But
and
I
called
don't think
crazy
Melina's,
and gaslit.
John
the aggressive
will
side.
defend you.
Yes.
No.
John has the power, bro. He'll just
John will defend you.
I'll just mute her ass.
No, stop. This
He's got a
isn't
huge crush
content.
on
Like,
you. You should
I'm
just take advantage of it.
This is very upsetting
Wait, hold
to
on.
me.
I got a really important
No,
question.
of course. Angus
Stardust.
wants to join.
This is
Angus
real
wants to talk.
stuff.
Wait,
you know?
Anna, I have a question for Anna.
Okay.
Do you
yeah.
ever think about like other people and the shit that they've been through and how much more difficult it is, like the amount of things that they've actually been through, like actual trauma? Does that not just ever sink into your brain ever when someone is ghosting you or stonewalling you? Like, don't you ever consider
Well,
that?
of course I consider it, but that doesn't mean that abusive behavior is okay, though. Like, I understand it, and that's why
It's just like the lowest
and that's why I
form
was
of
putting
abuse.
up with it. No, it's not. It's actually psychology considers the silent
I don't know. I
treatment to
feel
be
like
severe.
physical abuse and like actually
No,
just
no.
insulting and being stuck in real life with a human
Like,
being that's
yeah.
constantly abusing you and just or being raped or just so many
Yeah,
different
but
things
like
like
this
that.
is an ignorant take, though. Psychological abuse is valid.
It can be
I mean,
valid,
yeah,
but
but
do
I
you
think
do you
it's
ever
much
think
less
it
valid
can be
than
valid? But do you
anything
ever
else.
think that like spending like 3 hours on something like this while people are like reliving their shit on a daily basis might be a little bit inconsiderate or something?
What do you mean?
There's just like people who've grown up and been abused their entire life. Like they've just grown up poor and just in the most terrible situations,
yeah, of course,
terrible
Of
neighborhoods.
course. Yeah, of
And,
course.
like,
Yeah, the
imagine-
people
like,
who are
imagine
continuously in abusive
So
like are
actually,
still
something
in.
that,
Yeah, I
something
mean
you
that
don't
doesn't
have to imagine is-
invalidate. That doesn't.
It doesn't invalidate
any
it,
type
right?
of
But like
abuse.
but like 3 hours on it, you know, like 3 hours on.
Imagine like
When-
one of those
when
people
somebody's
being next
been,
to you
like-
right now, dude.
Is
When
there a
somebody's been
point where-
repeating their stuff, you know, we're like repeating their apology over and over again, right?
But
When
I mean,
other
he
people
doesn't
don't even
mean
get
it,
an
though.
apology, other people don't even
Yeah,
get
but
an
you can't
apology,
force
right?
them to mean
Motherfuckers
it.
can't even
If he's being
afford
respectful and
food
kind
to
to
eat
you,
every
that's
day.
more than
A
most
lot of people,
get. Like,
a lot of people
you know?
don't even get any
Yeah.
type of apology, don't get any public
At all.
apology.
He doesn't
don't even
mean
get.
it though. But he doesn't.
How do you
mean
know
it,
that?
though. And
How do you know
He
that?
doesn't mean it, bro.
He was
He don't mean it.
laughing.
I have a
Because he was
question.
laughing about it. He was laughing about it.
Yeah, but you also.
Why don't
can't
you just say
force
you
them
don't mean it,
to.
Destiny?
Yeah,
gotta
how
pee.
many times did he say sorry?
Like, how am I supposed to know if he means it? He's like laughing.
You
He's doing that
don't.
voice.
You
mean it.
don't.
He
That's the
doesn't mean
point. The point is that you
Yes, I
move
do
on.
know.
You never get. You
Because
never
I
get
do
closure.
know.
You never get closure in life. I'm sorry. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get closure.
That's
You have to
fine,
move
but
on.
if he keeps lying, I'm going to correct the record. If he keeps lying, I'm going to correct the record. I have the right to say that I
when
did not
did he
do
lie?
something that he says. He said that my friends messaged him, and that didn't happen. It was one friend, and
Anna,
she did not. Was not on his friend. And my friends know that you are abusive. Right? Well, then leak the DMs. You're lying. That's not what my friends told me.
3 of your friends, 3 different people that are close to you, have DM'd me saying that you constantly talk about me to your abusive friend. I'm not gonna out them. You can go
right, because you're lying. Because you're lying. Because I know the one. Like, they have been telling me for months, and people who are on my stream can say that, can like agree with this. They've been telling me for months, I hate that you are still talking with him. I don't like it that you're still talking with him. He's so abusive to you. You need to stop talking with him. They've been trying for months to get me to like, to cut you out of my life. And, like, that's been causing issues with me and my friends. So, like, you portrayed it.
Then cut him out. Cut him out. What has everybody here been saying? Everybody here's been saying cut him out.
I mean, yeah. It's just that, like, I mean, it's just weird. Like, it's just really strange. Because it's like, you made it sound, well, he made it sound like they were, like, they thought I was crazy and stuff. That's how you made it sound, Steven, and that is manipulative.
No,
I manipulative.
said that your friends are messaging me saying that you are incessantly talking about me and that you cannot move on.
No, that's not what they said. That's not what they said.
How do you know? You don't. You didn't even.
Because I talked with them. Because I talked with the one, and she told me what she said, and she didn't like that you were lying about her.
I would have loved to get like 10 insincere apologies. You know, like I'm sure plenty of people here would have liked to get like 10 insincere apologies for shit.
Can we just please move on from this, please? Can we just stop talking
about it? We've been trying. We really have been.
Well,
so.
I mean, then he says another lie, and like...
You have to ignore it. Like, grow to ignore it and let it go.
Why do I have to ignore it?
Because everybody else in the world does, dude. Everybody else in the world has to deal with this shit.
People in chat keep saying shit.
This is the internet. The internet is not real life.
Like they
real
keep calling
life
me crazy and stuff.
Real life people continue to deal with harassment and they move on with their lives.
Oh, so people do shitty things to them, and they can't just, like, they can't force them to rectify it. Like, you don't get rectification of every single wrong that's been done to you, even if the person had been really shit.
That was pretty based. That's a very based woman take.
It's sad, but it's true. And to, like, he's still being respectful. Like, he is being, you know, he's laughing at this. He probably has his own feelings as well. Like, we're just not considering them at all because he's a man and he's successful.
You think people don't talk about him and say stuff that is untrue about him every day?
No,
and he still has to continue doing stuff?
I didn't say that. So why are you being shitty about it?
I'm being shitty? Am I being shitty right now?
Why? Why are you being shitty about it? I never said that. Like, I know. I've talked about it with him about how much harassment he gets and shit. Yeah, and it's not all right. It's not okay.
Can you imagine if there was like a starving kid from Africa that we added to call, just like that couldn't even just live, and you guys are crying about this?
I mean, psychological abuse is an important thing, and people should know about it. It's valid.
They do, because you keep talking about it. You keep talking about it. Everybody knows now. Everybody who's been watching this knows.
You've got to forgive and move on, and that's also part of the
I don't think they do know. I don't think they know. I don't think they believe it or whatever, because people.
Where's Melina? Tell Melina to join court.
No, stop. Can you please stop? There's no need to
for Destiny's love.
Stop, you're being really toxic.
You know, it's so interesting what clout can do.
I think it's a little bit controlling that you're telling us what we can talk about, what we can say, what we can do, you know? I think that's a little bit controlling, Anna.
I'm not saying that. Can you stop? Can you stop twisting things around? That's really not okay to twist things around. I'm asking like what you wanted to move on. So like we can move on.
It's so interesting what clout.
I'm not saying you can't talk about something. Of course that's controlling to do.
It's so interesting what clout can do, because this is the only time in human history girls would fight over a 5'8" man.
There's no fighting over. This isn't fighting over anyone. Okay, they're gonna get married and everything. Like, I'm not trying to steal anyone. There's no fighting over anyone. That's toxic. Okay, like.
Where is Destiny? Where is he?
Destiny, are you practicing your gaslighting skills? He's going to get his gaslighting black belt.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want Melina. We don't want Destiny.
Wait, sorry, I tried to unmute, but I accidentally hung up. Oh, I'm just muted. What's up?
What's Melina say? Is she being sweet or is she being mean?
Stop! Please.
Wait,
it's only fair.
Okay, I don't mean to sound demanding. I'm sorry. I don't want to come off across like I'm trying to be controlling or anything.
Melina is not.
Let's give a super smart take. What should we do here? How do they fix it?
I have a question.
Wait, isn't?
No, I thought we were just gonna like not really talk about it, right?
Wait,
yeah, but you guys have been for the past hour since I hung up. Okay, Angus, what is your question?
No, we haven't. No, we had an hour break.
Angus, just scream it. Oh my god.
Not Angus, it's John.
He's unmute, for Christ's sake. You need to hear your voice right now.
Unmute
One question.
Angus? Oh, okay, sorry.
The first question is, did you or did you not recently call her princess 1 month ago?
Possibly. I might have a month ago too. I don't remember.
You don't even remember? You just call Matt. You just call bitches princess all the time.
What? Good night, princess.
Jaws gold.
You just call them princess all the time. Melina don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, I use
My chat says that sometimes.
We've gone through periods of being friends and not being friends. Sure. Yeah, that's absolutely happened. Yeah.
He does to everyone.
No, you told me that it was fighting. You didn't say that we weren't friends. You said it was fights. We've had fights. You described it as fights, which, yeah, that's what I thought. It was fights.
Okay, anyway.
Second question I have. I have a second question for Destiny. Why don't you just admit that you don't care instead of like a fake apology? Why don't you just be like, bro, I don't give a fuck?
You want? I can tell you, but you have to, I'm not going to give the explanation unless Anna's muted. I can't do it unless Anna's muted.
Huh?
I can't explain unless Anna's muted because she's going to start screaming.
I swear she'll accept that better.
No, she won't.
She won't.
No, because Destiny. Oh, Destiny.
That's closure. That's closure.
If you want the real closure, I'm gonna start, but she's gonna fucking cut me off. The problem is that
the reason why he can't do that is because he gets money from blue pill people, so he has to look like
wrong. The thing is that I told Anna multiple times that it would be better if both of us stopped talking. But what happens?
No, you didn't say that. You said, so then let's not be friends, or so then just stop talking to me.
I can answer that question, but I can't answer it otherwise because she's just.
That's what you say.
Fucking hours, all right?
No, I have to correct your lies. That's what it is. You didn't say like, well, maybe we should not be friends. You said, well, then why don't you just stop talking to me? Like, you say that, and like I interpret that as like, okay, he's just angry and lashing out. You know, because that, like, it always sounds very immature when like.
Mikey, sir, which character from the Matrix do you think you look the most like? Because I swear to God, dude, you got the.
Steven, why don't you just admit you're a little different offline?
You look like Edward Norton in American History X.
Steven, hold on.
Zherka's chat, I got Brian
Mikey, you look like a neo-Nazi. All right,
Mikey, I don't think you look like a neo-Nazi.
But he's got a nice smile. He's got a nice smile.
He looked like one when he had the vest on. Now he doesn't have the vest on.
Steven, why don't you just admit to your chat you're a different person when you're offline?
Stop, please, John, no more.
Okay, what I want to do,
if I can admit I'm an asshole, why can't he?
What I would like to do going forward, and I'll tell you this in private DMs. If you want to chat afterwards, okay? For one message, for one conversation.
Only if you call me princess.
Sure. No, not to you. I'll call you princess. You have nice hair. Okay. So listen. All right. All I want is to not have any contact going forward. But I've tried this in the past, and it doesn't work. Now, ordinarily.
What do you mean? That's bullshit.
John, you gotta mute her. John, please 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 mute her.
Silence.
John,
silence. I muted her.
Okay.
Yeah, I got her.
The problem is that with other large online figures that I deal with that get into weird fucking shit or try to fuck with me, usually there's a limit where they'll stop. Because they have online reputations, because they've got sponsorships, because they've got other friend groups, they have something to lose, okay? Anna is the only person that I have ever had this type of back and forth with who has absolutely nothing to lose. She will go for months or years on Twitter, on stream, on Discord, talking to other people, and she will never stop. She's like the T-1000 Terminator. She will never, ever stop.
Say you played her like a red pill boy.
No, I didn't play anybody.
Say it.
If you want to get into
own it.
John, if you want to get into more specific conversations we had in the past, we can run those a million times. Where we've gone back and forth. Where I've been explicitly clear, and if we want to leak all the fucking logs, I tell this to every fucking person I hook up with. Hey, I have a fiance. I am in an open relationship. I'm not going to be dating anybody. I'm not going to be. I say this to every. You can talk to any fucking girl that I've hooked up with. I have the same conversation. I have the same one with Anna.
Is that before or after you call them sweetheart?
That is before anything ever happens, okay? Number one, okay? Number two, so if I can't make Anna stop by saying publicly, hey, please let's stop talking, which we've done on 3 separate shows now. We've had 2 huge shows, and now this is the 3rd one, where at the end, third parties have agreed, you guys should stop talking privately. And I have. And I've tried to block her. And when I block her on Discord, she messages me on Instagram. And when I block her on Instagram, she messages me on Twitter. And when I ignore her on Twitter, she subtweets about me. And then when she subtweets about me and I ignore that, then she goes on these Discord shows where you're enabling her, where she's talking to all my fucking friends now. I'm getting DMs from people that I didn't even know she knew. Like, hey, do you know this Anna person? Like, she talks to me a lot and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even know that she had any idea who the fuck you were, right? So I figure maybe if I'm like friends with her, then maybe if I'm friends with her, then she'll chill. Because I can't be enemies with her. I can't ignore her. I can't shit talk her publicly. There is absolutely no fucking way out for me because she has nothing to lose and she will drag this out for the rest of her fucking life. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do to make her stop, Jen. That's why I'd asked in this conversation 15 fucking times, what do I have to do to never talk to you again? Because no matter how this conversation ends, she's going to go back to Twitter tweeting about it tomorrow. She's going to go back on these shows talking about me tomorrow. She's going to go back to her group of friends complaining about me tomorrow. There's nothing I can do to get out of this.
Yeah, so what you're saying is, after you played her, you don't want her to play you.
Good meme, John. I'm glad that like the fodder. I'm glad that my life is fodder for your entertainment shows, though. But like, you understand that it's really frustrating to me that she's like out here
Steven,
like. She's
why are you doing this?
Fucking abuser.
You're manipulating the narrative. You're manipulating the narrative.
Like, we hooked up one time 1 year ago, okay? And this all started when after we hooked up, I had a flight to Sweden and she DM'd me. Now, before this, we'd never had a problem. She DM'd me and she was like, hey, what's up? Are you going? Why didn't you check in on me? And I just did like a fucking 13-hour flight to Sweden. I had a sponsor to do. And she was like, oh, you put your sponsor before talking to me? Why are you so greedy? And I'm like, what the fuck? And that's when like all these problems started. Now, I will admit, I sexted her afterwards and we talked flirty with her afterwards. I shouldn't have. Obviously I should have done it. But like it is so fucking hard to navigate like this whatever friendship, relationship, or whatever, because I don't know where I have to keep her to get her to chill the fuck out publicly. Because not talking to her doesn't work. Again, she already admitted in here. I blocked her on 2 different platforms and she still messaged me. Okay? Not talking to her doesn't work. Shit talking to her doesn't work. Telling her I don't want to talk to her doesn't work. Like I don't know what the fuck to do.
So you admit you wanted some tail and then to be left alone.
No. What I usually do is I like hanging out with people and I like being friends with people.
How was it?
I have no problem like being friends with people.
John,
I have plenty of people that I've hooked up with before that I'm friends with, John, and I don't have these fucking problems.
Okay, because Anna's emotional, so you should have known that about her.
But you said it wasn't a hookup, though. Why are you calling it a hookup now? Also, Steven, you're lying. You're making me sound like I'm crazy or stalked you, and that's not it. The only time that I was messaging you all those times, and when you and you blocked me because you were angry at me, Steven, and you know this. You're completely manipulating it now. You are completely manipulating it now, Steven. And you know I was scared of you. You know I was scared of you. That's why I messaged you so much.
You were scared when he was trying to ignore you?
When I got to Sweden,
I was scared because he was leaking my DMs. He was leaking my DMs.
When I got to Sweden, when I got to Sweden,
and private information.
When I got to Sweden, every single time I picked up my phone, I had like 10 more huge messages from you.
It wasn't 10.
Really?
Because I wanted to talk to you. Like, I had a lot of things to say. I was trying to explain my feelings to you and stuff because you didn't seem to understand.
Listen, you can say whatever you want, but for like a week, I was
No, it wasn't.
Anna,
it wasn't.
Dude, Linus talked to me about this. Dan talked to me. We've talked about this. This is not something you can deny.
Yeah, but like, it wasn't that many messages. It was a normal amount, and I was upset.
Anna,
I was really upset. It wasn't that many. I was really upset though, Steven, and you didn't talk to me over voice. There was a lot of things that I wanted to tell you and explain my feelings to you.
You didn't even talk to her on VC?
You didn't talk to me on voice at all, so I had to send you messages. Like, how am I supposed to talk about? He refused to, so how am I supposed to, like, explain my feelings to you and, like, why this hurt and why it came off as callous and stuff? Like, I mean, we couldn't talk over voice, so I had to, like...
Yeah, Steven. Red Pill Steven, go ahead.
Okay, here's
I'm not crazy at all. There's literally, like... I just
wanted
wanted to be understood. I just wanted empathy.
This is what a normal, healthy person would do, and every single person in this call will agree with me. And if anybody disagrees, Feel free to call me an idiot, okay?
I just wanted you to understand.
Anna, let the red
but
pill
I'm not
man.
crazy.
Hold on, Anna.
But I'm not crazy, and you need to stop it.
Yeah, Anna.
Okay,
let the red pill man LARP as a blue pill. Go ahead, Blue.
Yeah, let me LARP. This is what every single person in here would agree with, okay? If you are talking to somebody and let's say you have a hookup and let's say shit gets fucked. Let's say that I am a manipulator. Let's say that I am abusive. Let's say that I do lie. Let's grant you every single one of those things, okay? What every single person here would say is, okay, that might be true.
Everybody in my chat.
Steven is a fucking piece of shit. Fuck that guy. Stop talking to him. No person in here would say, well, maybe if you just keep messaging him, maybe if you keep hounding him, maybe if you DM across all these platforms, maybe you keep tweeting him, maybe that'll change him. Every single person would say, just stop talking to him. Just stop. It's that easy. Just stop talking to him.
Steven, is it true you said to her, I can't believe you still text me after all that?
No, well, it's kind of. So, like, I was at the gym. I was at the gym 4 days ago, and every now and then. So this is a cycle of how our friendship works. Everything will be okay, and then she'll message me and she'll be like, "Well, you were so horrible so many years ago, blah blah." And then when she starts doing that, then I'm like, "Okay, listen. If I'm so horrible, why are you still talking to me? Why the fuck are you still talking to me? Stop talking to me." That's what I say because I don't know why. I don't know why.
Oh, you said stop. You deliberately said like,
yes,
stop.
Dude. I've had Zherka.
Okay, then that's it. That's it. It's her fault.
Yes, no, Zherka, you don't even understand. Dude, like, I don't know if it was a year ago or in November, I talked for like 3 hours on the show with another therapist guy.
Then why didn't you just open with that? Why did you have to leak
because
all your red?
Because I told her like a million times, John, it never stopped.
Okay, Steven, do you admit your red pill like I predicted?
This has nothing to do with a red pill or a blue pill. There is just absolutely nothing I can do.
Go ahead, Anna.
Well, what
But
color
he
are you?
didn't do that. He didn't tell me. He didn't say like stop talking. He said if you don't feel safe, then just stop talking to me? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And it's like, well, that's not like he's obviously not saying like we should stop being friends.
You're complaining
no, you're not. That's not what that is, Steven. That's just
a lot
being.
of people would say
like,
take the hint at that point. Take the hint.
I mean, but how many times have I asked you, Steven, like, if you don't want to be friends, you can just tell me, and you'd be like, yeah, I know, and then you don't say anything, like, you don't say, like, yeah,
Anna,
we shouldn't be
friends.
Because you're
holding me hostage. Anna, because of the time
oh
period
my God, how? Literally how?
I'm telling you right now.
Literally how?
Because of the time periods where we were not talking, you were constantly
Literally, I have not done anything manipulative or abusive to you, Steven, and you need to stop.
True,
you need to stop. This is not okay. This is not okay. I'm not crazy. I mean, this is normal. I'm very upset. Like, also, Steven, you keep forgetting the context. You keep taking the context out, and when you ignore context, that is manipulation. When you like,
Anna, you gotta stop throwing these words around, man.
Dude, Zherka, she does this all the time.
But like, that is a manipulation. But that is manipulation.
Well, we know.
But it's manipulation. But it is manipulative, though. It's manipulative to ignore the context because he's ignoring the fact that I was terrified of him leaking my nudes and stuff, or like leaking my DMs.
I have never done this to a person in my entire life.
Steven, it doesn't matter that you've never. How am I supposed to know you've never done this, Steven? You went and leaked all of our DMs. You could be capable of anything at that point.
You were making false claims publicly.
No, I wasn't. I was just saying that you were being emotionally abusive to me, which you were.
On shows a week after saying that I was a bad father. What are you fucking? Are you
Steven? That's not true. I did that a year ago, and I didn't call you a bad
father. That's actually
incredibly
offensive. That's incredibly offensive.
That is not the words that I said. That's not the words that I said.
Okay,
yes, we've been over this already. He's bringing this all up again. Okay, stop, Steven. Just stop.
Anna, go ahead.
Steven. Yeah, I will. The reason when I sent you all those messages and when you blocked me and stuff.
Explain what you said about saying I was a bad father. Go ahead.
Steven, this was a year ago and I apologized for it already. You forgave me.
And it's still like the most important fucking thing in your life.
Wait, Anna, you actually called him a bad father?
Damn.
No, I didn't call him a bad father. I did not say those words. I did not say those words.
No.
So then what did you say if you didn't say that?
So someone in my chat asked me something about, I honestly don't even remember at this point. Someone in my chat asked me something like, okay, but also like, you know what gets me? Okay, well anyway, sorry. Yeah, I know. No, I know. Someone in my chat asked me like, do you think something about Steven like abandoned Nathan or something like that?
Yeah.
They asked. And I was like, and I was like really awkward and like kind of nervous, laughing and like, well, I think it's best when parents spend I think I said it's best when fathers spend like a lot of time with their kids or something like that, at least like once a week or something like that. I said, and I was like,
hold on,
like, well, it's best when fathers spend like a lot of time with their.
Hold on, pause.
Parents.
That's so unfair because Steven spends time with his kid once a year. How could you say that about him?
Thanks, Zherka.
I got you.
And it is true that research does show that it is best for children when like fathers and mothers spend at least once a week with their kid. And so that's what I said.
You shouldn't be thinking about that anymore about his kid, right?
But yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have said anything. Right. Obviously, that was very irresponsible of me to say, and I shouldn't have said anything. I should have ignored the chatter. Yeah, absolutely. I haven't denied that.
So
are we almost at the?
Okay, all right.
But like, I'm not a stalker, and I haven't done anything manipulative. I mean, I was scared of like him leaking our DMs. So like, I don't know what else to do when he like blocked me and like he was leaking our DMs, and I was really scared about that. Like it's scared.
But because you want to be friends still. Stop lying.
No, Steven, it's not. I'm not lying, Steven. I mean, yes, of course, I still wanted to have peace with you. Yes, of course, but I also was scared because you were leaking DMs. And don't you remember that I said to you, please stop! Please stop! I don't do anything, please!
Okay. Zherka, public contract, okay? Here you go, ready? I will declare this right now, okay? I will pay Anna.
Y'all better be doing some fucking subs, okay? No, you better be fucking subscribing to me, okay? Fucking press the follow button and subscribe if you want me to shut the fuck up.
And I leave your names for no fucking reason in the future. I will give her $5,000, okay? Guaranteed.
Or you could do. We could give you 1,000 to close the topic. I can kick everyone from the call.
Sure, fuck you.
Go ahead, Anna. What do you think of his deal?
Supposed to do when you were leaking our DMs, and I was really scared. Like when someone leaks your private DMs, and because like you had promised me you would never do that. Remember? Like you promised me you would never ever leak private DMs.
But you were saying crazy shit about me publicly.
I wasn't saying crazy things about you publicly, Steven. I was saying you stonewalled me, you gaslit me, and I mean you did. Like you did. You literally did. And you promised, and so like it scared me. It just scared me a lot. It scared me a lot.
No, you can't appeal to that. No.
I mean, it scared me a lot. But I was scared. Don't you understand? I was scared. What was I?
I just want to because Zherka.
How is that crazy though? How is that crazy? But how is it crazy though to be scared?
Anna, will you let my best friend Destiny talk?
But how is it crazy? To be scared when someone says these things about you.
You're just gonna have to mute. Go ahead.
Okay, for Ink Bites, Jaw, the Matrix guy, Stardust. I don't know how much you guys watch the Zherka shows. Now, I totally admit because I might be biased here. Okay, I might be biased. I totally admit that. Okay, I'm being honest there because I do because people link me things and maybe it's not. But does anybody else feel like it seems to be the case that either my life or things directly involved in my life are talked about a lot on this fucking show?
Steven, we didn't believe that.
When I say that, no, let me finish. So when I say that, I mean like somebody talking about how like open relationships are really unhealthy and doing drugs is really bad and like having multiple sexual relationships is really bad. That for some reason my life.
Now we know because Steven, when you said the drugs are bad, I never knew she's taking a dig at you. That's what you're saying?
Yes. So, for instance, when I did so real quick, just to prove that, okay? Because she might deny that.
I believe you. You don't need to.
Okay, yeah. Because when I went to Amsterdam and somebody gave me fucking speed instead of MDMA, so me and Melina were out for like 2 days straight. Anna starts tweeting out, "Did you guys know that MDMA is actually a really toxic drug?" Blah blah blah. Like she's constantly taking digs at me like that. Yes.
Okay, and that hurts your little feelings?
It's not that it hurts my feelings. It's that I want to move on from this because the thing that I have. Okay, here's like the scary thing. Okay,
would anybody actually be able to connect that though, other than you?
No,
yes,
I think
everybody connects because she literally came into my DGG chat afterwards to say it. Okay.
I like cocaine.
Cool, that's great. Coke is a fun drug. Okay. The issue that I have, the thing that's scary for me, is I don't want a whole bunch of random people that I've never met on Twitch, like fucking Ink Bites or Jaw or Mikey. Yeah. I don't want people thinking that I'm like this insanely abusive, manipulative, horrible fucking person behind the scenes because I'm not. Like this is not. I've hooked up with tons of people. I have never, ever had anything like this happen to me in my entire life. Like I've had some conflict with people before, of course. I'm sure everybody does, but nothing like this. And it just worries me that Anna is like now making the rounds on your shows and other political shows, and I'm getting messages from people that were my friends saying like, "Hey, just so you know, like this
never happened to Bob 7, right?"
Yeah, basically, yeah. She's like female Bob 7, yeah. And it's like that type of shit worries the fuck out of me because people already think enough like crazy shit about me that's not true. I don't need somebody making it sound like I'm this abusive fucking rapist behind the scenes.
I'm here every night. I am here every night. I'm gonna be your new best fucking friend. Okay.
Steven, I'll be honest, right? Gaslighting is a real thing, and I get your red pill, and you do it because you have to, whatever. But stonewalling is such bullshit. If you ignored 50 texts, that's on her. She needs to block you.
Melina had a good question that no one addressed.
What was that?
She said, "Don't you believe it is acceptable to leak the DMs to defend himself?"
But I didn't make any crazy claims or anything, and the DMs he leaked, this is being manipulative.
Why did you
Please
leak?
stop.
I don't get it. Why did you leak, Steven?
He read them on stream and laughed about them. But he read them on stream and laughed about them.
I did not read the. I don't think I read.
Why is that okay? How is that okay? That's so mean and horrible to do. Who would do that?
Steven, how are you defending yourself?
How is that horrible?
I can explain this, right? Let me know when as soon as she's done.
Okay, she can cry.
Okay, sure. So here's the problem, okay? The issue is that Anna tries to sell this image that I'm nice behind the scenes and mean publicly, okay? Which, in some cases, that might be the case. So, for instance, like, over the past couple weeks, we've been, like, friendly-ish again. But I think I said on stream, like, hey, me and Anna are cool again, right? So, but she tries to make it sound like...
Why did you leak?
Yeah, I'm getting this, right? So the issue that I'm having is that when I say, like, holy shit, Anna sends me, like, 20, 30, 40 messages in a row without me responding, she always says, he's lying, he's manipulating the narrative. That's not true, that's not true, that's not true, that's not true. And the thing is I blocked her on Discord, and she did it on Instagram. Like, it was... I don't remember. I don't want to make it up, but it was anywhere from 20 to 50 messages. It was a lot. I'm not joking. And then she did it again on Twitter. It was like 20 to 50 messages. And not like a message like, hey, hi, but like every message is like a paragraph. And so like at some point, yeah, I screenshot. I was like, dude, this is the type of shit that I'm getting that like she won't fucking stop messaging me. But she's saying publicly that like, no, I don't do this. No, I don't do this. So like, is it mean to leak DMs? Yeah, I probably should. I probably shouldn't leak DMs. It's probably not good. But like, nobody believes me when I try to explain the extent to how much she is messaging me. It is an unbelievable amount, more than anybody.
I feel like, bro,
yeah.
At this point, we got to get some more shit out in the open, like some evidence, because we're just going in circles here. You know what I mean?
The problem isn't having to do with anything that has happened at this point. No, the problem, it doesn't have to do with anything that's happened at this point. The problem is I want to move on and separate, but Anna doesn't. Anna still wants to be friends. Even if she won't admit that, that's the problem, and that's why we will always do this eternal fucking struggle of back and forth, where Anna will say like,
can I please just let me talk? Please stop. I was just scared. I was scared because you were leaking my DMs. Why can't you understand that? Please, why can't you just have empathy?
Anna,
what was I supposed to do to defend myself, though, Steven? Remember,
lying.
that's why
Anna,
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Please stop. I was upset.
Anna.
Even my friends know I was upset. I was scared. Please stop.
Anna, how could you have messaged me out of How could you have messaged me out of fear for leaking DMs when the only DMs I leaked were the ones you told me you messaged me out of leaking DMs? It doesn't make any sense.
Because it was scary, Steven. You had promised me that you would never leak DMs, and then you did, and you were calling me crazy and stuff, Steven. And I was just really upset.
Steven, you got DGG.
What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to defend myself?
All right, hold on, Steven. You've got DGG brigading in chat saying things like "cry whore." You need a ban.
Yeah, that's bad. Ban them. Tell me their names and ban them if people are doing it. But I don't know if it's my chat.
I'm sending you the names on Discord then.
Zherka, you have a literal fucking red pill incel chat, so don't even fucking start.
You got exposed for being red pill. And you know what's funny? Anna thinks I'm sweet. She thinks you're very, very, very manipulative. So be careful. Okay. And you guys need to end it today, like right now.
Please stop. He's not telling the context. He's not telling the context. I was scared. Please stop telling me that I didn't feel that way, Steven. I did. That's how I defend myself. That's how I do it. I try and make peace with the person because you were so angry at me.
Anna, let's make peace.
I wasn't trying. It's not out of stock anymore.
Anna, let's make peace.
Why do you say these things publicly, Steven?
Anna, I think you should make peace.
Why do you say these things different things publicly, Steven, privately? Why didn't you say you wanted to talk to me, Steven? Why do you act like you did it? Stop acting like that. Why would you sext me then constantly for months if you didn't want to talk to me? Why would you call me princess a month ago?
Okay. Okay.
You just not care.
Okay.
I thought you understood me.
Yeah, you guys need to have an offline call.
I just want to fucking die.
Why don't you guys have an offline call right now?
I can't take it.
Anna,
why does he lie? I'm telling the truth, please.
Okay, Anna, yeah, we believe you, Anna.
Nobody does believe me.
Anna,
why would he call me princess if he didn't want to talk to me? Why would he say that we've had public fights if he didn't want to talk to me? I don't know what reality is anymore. Stop lying and gaslighting, please. What was I supposed to do? I was scared when he was leaking DMs. I was scared. I just wanted to make peace. I tried to make peace with him.
Yeah, we're gonna make peace now, okay? Steven, you're gonna call her offline, yeah?
I just want to be done with all of this.
Steven, why don't you care, though? I thought you said you cared. So you've been lying the whole time? And this whole time you just feel like you're forced to be friends with me? Why wouldn't you say that? Why would you sext with me then and say things like all the sweet things you said to me? Why would you say all those sweet things?
Wait, Steven, you're gonna call her offline. I can join the call if you guys need, and then you guys can have one last talk. Anna.
Do you feel good about yourself right now, Zherka? Do you feel good farming this content? I want to know how you feel.
Oh my
Talk
god,
through
dude.
it.
Oh my god. Steven, I can easily go in on you right now, and I'm really trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah? This is being nice, John? Really?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Zherka. I appreciate your...
Why don't you give her a call right now?
Why?
Anna, is that okay if Steven calls you offline?
No, Zherka, we've talked about this before. It never ends.
Well, don't leave it on a freaking stream.
But Steven, wait. I thought you understood. Why don't you believe me? Like, yes, Steven, I wanted to make peace with you, but I also really was genuinely scared about you leaking my DMs. Why can't you just believe that? Please.
If I leak anything, I'll give you lots of money. I'll pay you all such money, but I'll pay a bounty on if I ever leak anything, okay?
If you don't want to be friends with me, why didn't you just tell me privately? Why didn't you just say that? You know why? You said you knew that I would respect this.
Anna, when somebody blocks you on 2 different platforms and doesn't respond to any messages, what do you think that means?
Steven, that's because you said we were fighting, though.
No, I didn't. We didn't talk at all. I just blocked you.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the silent treatment, though.
Oh my god. Okay.
If you didn't want to be, but if you didn't want to be friends with me, why didn't you say that? Because you've done that before.
Farm that content. I love you all very much.
Yeah.
But you did that before with the silent treatment, where you just.
All right.
Look, I don't understand. Like, what am I supposed to do when someone leaks your DMs? Like, you're really just gonna like not try and defend yourself and not try and make peace with that person so that they can be angry and revengeful and leak more of your DMs? Like.
Okay, Anna, this feels like a live breakup you guys are having. Okay. So.
No, I just don't want lies to be said. It's not fair.
Yeah, he's not gonna talk about you.
Why is it okay to be so horrible towards people?
Yeah,
why is it okay to lie?
He hasn't talked about
but he said such nice, sweet things to me in private. Why does he say these mean things in public? It's like I feel like I'm going fucking crazy. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I believe you.
I am not crazy. Nobody's ever gonna believe me. No one's ever gonna believe me.
But you guys won't talk about each other, right?
He made it sound like I just message him like I won't let him like go or whatever, and that's not true. I haven't like tried to be friends with his friends. I haven't done this. I haven't done these things. They reach out to me. Or like if he like if they say something about me, then yeah, I want to correct the record. Like if they say something wrong about me, and then I'll say like, hey, I didn't like how he says or something like that. People have reached out to me. Like Prime reached out to me.
Okay, yeah, you got donuts on your side, Anna, so they don't like the whole idea of not talking and blocking and all that. But,
it was the silent treatment. I'm telling you, he did it because he was pissed at me. I'm telling you, it wasn't because he wanted to end things. I know this. I know what this abusive cycle looks like. I know it.
Okay.
He just don't
He's
care,
done this
bro.
Before.
He just doesn't care.
Anna, you know why I disagree is because I leave people on red all the time. That's why.
Well, why would he say that he cares about me then? Why would he say that?
He probably did.
It's not me. It's not like, oh, we just had a hookup and I got like attached or whatever. But he's been equal. Like he's been like wanting this. Like he's been fostering this. He wants this. He said, like, I don't.
Well, I don't get it. If you guys already spoke about it on stream with Dan and everything, shouldn't everything be done?
Because he lied. Because he twisted things again, like he did just now. He twists things without giving context, so it makes it sound bad.
Yeah.
And there's more to it.
Okay, but Anna,
that's how he twists the narrative.
So are you gonna talk about him again in the future?
I just hope nobody accuses me of like, I don't know if he's stalker or whatever things he's falsely accused me of.
The only thing people would accuse you of is being emotional, because I don't think anyone thinks you're crazy. You know?
I don't know. Probably not anymore. Because people think that when you cry hysterically, it means you're crazy.
I'm kind of
I just don't know what's true or not anymore. Is the destiny here true, or is the destiny in private true? I just don't know. I thought I knew him. I thought I knew him.
Yeah, Anna, this seems like your first breakup with someone like this, right? So.
Well, I'm sorry, but I've never had this done to me before. Yeah. I've never had a breakup where like someone tells like.
This is gonna make you stronger.
Yeah, it's more common than not. Actually, there's a lot of women who've been through this.
Still muted?
No, nobody's muted.
This is gonna make you stronger.
For real?
It's gonna just damage me forever, and I'm never gonna trust anyone ever again.
Harder than that. Like, you have a growth mindset, right? Like, you know you are gonna overcome this stronger. And also, it sounds like regardless of who he is as a person, we're not here to judge his character as
You're just gonna turn into turn into John, dude.
This guy has been toxic to you. Like, you just need to leave this guy be in your mind. Like, it sounds like he left you confused and left you feeling hurt and left you feeling unloved and unseen and unheard. So you just need to like remove him from your, like, whether it's the real destiny or the fake destiny. It sounds like either way, he hasn't been a healthy thing.
Arts for Anna, guys. Come on, she's had a rough day.
Yeah. We need to stop
cut the you know.
So let's just change subjects.
Cut the connection. Yeah. Cut the connection.
McDonald's workers.
Sometimes I'm afraid to change subjects because then I look like I'm memeing. You know what I mean?
You know, people get limbs amputated and they get through it. You know, so it'll be fine.
Why are you leaving me on red? What's up with that? Stop ghosting me.
Me?
Yes, John.
You don't care about you.
I do. I'm Steven. I'm Steven.
Stop roasting me. Stop it.
I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I do that to everyone.
And he told me it wasn't a hookup. I'm not crazy.
Well, no. He also said live it wasn't a hookup. You guys were friends. So
but
that's
then he
fine.
said it was a hookup live too. So you see how he does that?
Anna, stop. You can't misrepresent him. He said you were friends that hooked up.
No, he
said that word for word.
He did.
But that's not what he said in private.
Okay, what do you say in private?
That's how he feels about it now, regardless of what he might have said prior. That's how he feels about it now. Like
yeah,
you cannot hold on to whatever.
That's gaslighting, though.
If we keep talking about it, he's just gonna come back in here and it's gonna get worse again.
Like one time, it is unjust. We're not saying what was done to you was not unfair, unjust, and just like fucked, right? But at the end of the day, he did something shitty, and you've got to forgive him for it. For your own sake, not for his sake, just for your sake.
Okay, the guy who donated hashtag first world problem. Chill, bro. Chill, please chill. This happens, and you know why is chat pretending like you guys? Why are the men in chat pretending you've never been through a hard breakup? Like that's why you quit. It's common, right? Just because she expresses more emotion doesn't make it different.
I've been like that. Fuck it. I've been very upset over a breakup.
Yeah. And also, it is so
not
strong
a normal
to be able
breakup.
to just like.
I've been through plenty of breakups. It's nothing like this.
Yeah. Well, this is like
Isn't that a
breaking
breakup though if you're actually together? Wouldn't that be a breakup?
No, look, I
Like
get
romantically?
it. I get it because I get.
We were
the,
romantic.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Princess is romantic?
Yeah.
Depends on the person, shit.
I mean, saying goodnight and good morning, like the good morning, good night text, all the intimacy and stuff, yeah? Like calling pet names.
I mean, I do that. Not with romantic people.
Yeah.
Not being
I
romantic.
feel like romantic is like when you get deep with somebody, right? Like when you.
I mean,
when
we
you start
did.
sharing your heart with them
Yeah,
and like
we
building
did.
stuff together, building like little.
I told him I loved him.
Whoa.
I told
Did
him
you
I
say it
loved
back?
him. Plenty of times.
Whoa.
Did you say it back?
Wait, the
Can
guy.
you stop talking about this now?
Wait.
Well, no, it's like
Wasn't the
kind
whole
of
goal to
relevant.
stop talking about it? Like
It's kinda
all of us-
relevant to what we're
he even
talking
said,
about.
like he doesn't like it when the whole panel is just talking about
Yeah.
it. And then
Can
like
we
what's
please
healthiest
just
for
move
her is
on?
to not talk about it.
Yeah, let's move
Now
on.
people
Let's
in
move
chat
on.
are calling me a psycho, and it's like I'm not
Who cares
crazy,
about
dude.
the chatters, though?
Just ignore
Like,
the
they
chat.
probably
Don't
all
look at
come and
chat.
neo-Nazi.
Like that's what happens when you're gaslit and manipulated. I don't know what else to say.
Okay,
God,
well,
DGG
let's
is
move on.
brigading hard, bro. DGG is brigading hard. Bro,
gotta stop
DGG
talking about
creeps.
them.
Go back to StarCraft, man. You guys are
I'd like
weirdos.
to take the time to think about all of the possible solutions.
Oh my gosh.
So that I can give you the best.
Sorry. My Google went off. Sorry.
Anyways, anyone else have anything they want to say?
My brain's pretty fried after
Yeah,
that whole
that was-
thing,
that
right?
was
Like
so
we
I
need
still have a lot
we
of
need
questions,
to
but like
a little bit.
that are on my mind, but
Yes,
I
let's
don't
hear
know
your
if I should bring them up.
questions.
Ruminate
No,
on them as you.
they're relevant to the
feel.
subject.
Okay.
They might be a little sensitive, so I don't know.
What subject though?
You know what? I am gonna be a good therapist because at least I can fucking empathize with people's pain and I understand the impact that psychological abuse has on people.
None of the chatters are therapists. They don't know what it's like to be a therapist. They're making assumptions. They're most likely wrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to have a lot of empathy and be very sensitive to be a therapist.
This is so hard to do with Twitch chat. Holy fuck, man.
What do you think Destiny and Melina are doing right now?
Shouldn't we stop talking about
Can
Destiny?
you stop, please? Oh my god.
Okay.
Please.
Yo, what the fuck, bro?
Why would you ask that? Why would you ask that?
I mean, I'm just like thinking of it from Melina's point of view, bro.
You know, I hate to say I told you so, but I call red pill when I see it.
All right. What do you see when you see me? Red or blue?
On Nazi.
Okay.
Oh wait, pill.
We're still doing the meme. Okay. John, what do you think? Red or blue?
We got a $5 donation. Says, my bad for saying first world problems and making it oversimplified. My bad. Reality is life, and it hits hard to anyone. I feel her side and Destiny's. Life is wild, man.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I kind of been for a long time saying like, girls always go for these red pill guys that like disappear and stuff, and they just don't get it. So I've been saying this for years, but nobody believes me. And you know, I told you so suck like this, but I told you, chat. And it doesn't make Destiny a bad person, right? He just has priorities, you know, and he expresses emotions differently. Okay, dang. All right, $3 donations are not read out.
Sometimes you just get tired of people and they're really annoying, and then you don't care about their feelings anymore.
I'm not sure about that. That's not. I don't think that's.
That doesn't happen.
I don't think you should, for 1 minute, even think that he cares about your feelings. I think you should just cut him off.
Yeah. But he said that he does, though.
He doesn't. He doesn't. Not now. Not now. Not anymore.
I was talking about in general.
Like, people change from day to day. Like, people's feelings change from day to day. Like, it's not great. It's not the norm all the time, but, like, it happens.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, what we got to remember is we got a roof over our heads, and we're not being bombed. And, you know, it sucked. It sucked. But, Anna, you're going to find other men that are probably over 5'8". It'll be good.
He's only 5'8".
Yeah.
That's cool. Why did That's so weird.
Do you guys know this streamer Destiny?
Stop talking about him. Stop.
I'm sorry.
Isn't a woman's name?
Let's talk about something else. John, tell us about your upbringing. Who were you in high school?
I don't want to tell you about my upbringing because I'll probably depress Anna. It was actually terrible. It wasn't me being ghosted and being calling it abuse.
Yeah. Anna, look.
It was like literal fucking abuse.
Anna,
oh my god! Stop! Stop dismissing my own abuse. Stop it. I'm not gonna let anyone erase that. I'm not gonna let anyone erase
my own abuse because I've experienced the same exact thing.
Understand that for other people who've potentially been through some really, really hauntingly terrible shit, that it might feel some type of way.
It's a little bit insulting. It's a little bit insulting.
No, but
it's not okay. That's not okay to tell an abused victim. That's insulting.
I tell myself that.
We're not trying to tell you that it's insulting, but
I
it's just
said
like
it.
It's manipulative.
You're not having sensitivity for him. You're saying what he can feel. So he literally didn't say anything wrong. He just said that like he went through actual abuse. That's his perception. He's allowed to have his perception of his abuse being more real in his mind.
But like saying that it's like offensive or whatever. It's like, oh my god, dude.
It is.
Like,
it is. I didn't get a fucking apology for anything, dude. Nobody gets to have closure. Nobody gets to have it. I'm sorry. Okay. It's not special. And nobody is special. Nobody gets some special treatment. Everybody doesn't get closure, and we have to move on.
Yo, stop.
I mean, that doesn't make it okay, of course.
I mean,
it doesn't make it okay.
I'm saying that's what helps me deal with it. Is other people have it so much worse whenever I am experiencing an issue similar to this.
Yeah.
Yo, DGGs, leave us alone. Go back to StarCraft. Stop the donos. Okay? And
stop donating.
Okay.
It's so annoying.
What is up with DGG being so incel, man? Like, relax. Jeez. And imagine a red pill streamer telling you that.
But like, it's never gonna end. Like them saying like, "Oh, you're not a victim," blah blah blah. Like, you're just crazy. Like, it's never gonna end. Even if I don't talk about it ever again, it's never gonna end.
I mean, if you're getting involved with somebody like that to begin with, wouldn't you expect
look
this
at this.
is possible?
How was I supposed to know?
11
I mean, yeah, but you can expect it, can't you?
Look at this. This is how you know it's DGG. Look,
I had no idea.
Look at that. 11 messages, EV King with the anime pictures. This is all of DGG. They're here. Yikes, guys. Can we get some normies? No StarCraft losers? Get laid, StarCraft loser.
Don't get laid. This could be you.
Yeah. Oh, look, Melina's
Chop off
protecting.
your balls.
Melina's protecting her paycheck. Look at
Bro,
that.
Melina's getting the best dick of her life right now, bro. I'm saying.
Dude, Joe, what the fuck is your problem?
I would recommend honestly to Anna maybe to do some grappling. It will help maybe to build your muscles and just I don't know
What?
connect with other women.
What are you saying? Who's saying that?
Oh, sorry.
Get
It's
in
me.
touch with your physical self.
Are
I
you
don't
talking
know.
about me?
No, I'm talking to Anna. I think
Thanks.
wrestlers say wrestling was the hardest thing they did, so maybe
Yeah.
it will help. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is recommended for women. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So, what's your guys' favorite food?
Oh, that's
Right.
I love
Destiny's
breakfast
cock.
food.
I'm sorry.
Dumplings.
Chipotle.
I'm done.
I like breakfast food.
Anna, what's your favorite food?
I don't know. Sushi.
Yeah, sushi's nice. I could go for that. What's your guys' favorite fetish?
Minions. Minions.
The fuck?
Minions is your favorite fetish?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
You're a pedophile?
What the fuck?
No.
What does minions mean?
Minions, like the movie Minions, like
Are they children?
no, they're like 100, like 200 years old, dude. They've been living since like I don't know, since prehistoric times.
Would you guys want to live forever?
Right there?
That's like the lore, actually, the lore behind the Minions
No,
movie.
I was gonna say if you were a pedo, you'd be cozy at DGG. They just banned about 28 in the last month.
Okay, yeah. Well, the lore of the Minions movie is that they're like hundreds and hundreds of years old.
Sounds like the lolly argument to me.
Yeah,
No,
that lolly
but
shit,
they
people
show-
who like
They're
lolly
children
should be in
sized
jail.
and they're 100 years
Who
old and
finds
it's
that
children
creepy?
sized.
Like,
That is creepy.
that creepy?
Yeah,
Is
That
it
is
not
creepy. It's very creepy.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
Is a
creepy?
lolly someone that just looks like a kid, but they're not?
Yes, like looks like a
Oh.
little girl sort of
Sunny,
thing.
Oh, I
Sunny
thought it
was
was
talking
anime.
about
It's
that.
legal.
I thought it was anime.
I
Well,
think
it is also anime, so they come from anime where you see it very often. You see like the girls who are supposed to be of age, but they look like
Thousands of
little
years old.
girls.
Oh my god, Anna, you're so cute. Isn't she so cute?
She's adorable.
Put your cat
Yeah,
ears
she's
back
very
on.
cute.
Anna, when
I
you
wish
cry,
I looked that good after I
Meow,
cried.
meow.
Anna
Isn't it
cries, she
patronizing
looks
to say that?
so- Dude, when she cries, she looks so young, like a kid, right? Not that I'm saying lolly. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, obviously not. I mean, I wasn't
Oh
thinking
my
that.
god, I picked the wrong time to say that. Okay. But anyways.
Lol. Lee. Yo, who's your favorite character in DBZ?
I like Vegeta because he stands for everything DGG is not.
I like Goku,
Uh,
Trunks. Yeah,
Purple
Trunks.
trunks, yeah, purple cap
Vegeta's the
support
goat.
jacket.
But if you think about it, Trunks brings the most lore.
Oh
So,
yeah.
He's the most interesting character.
Would you rather have the Tetsaiga or the Tensaiga?
Tensaiga's useless. I want the Tensaiga and drop
I-
some backlash waves
You
and
can
windstorm.
heal endlessly anybody, you wouldn't die. You can see demons.
Actually, you know what?
Demon.
With the Tenseiga, you can literally bring people back to life.
Yeah.
What is that anime? Are you talking about?
Inuyasha.
Oh, I see. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one with the dog?
Yeah, it's the main character is a lot like me, and then there's Naraku, who's literally Destiny.
What is Destiny? You said?
He's a deceiver.
Stop
Naraku?
talking about
He's a deceiver.
Who's Naraku? What is a Naraku?
Naraku's the bad guy.
He's a spider.
A spider.
Spider demon king.
Yeah. Ja, why do you look like you're on the dark web right now? Like with the legs off. Doesn't he look like he lives in those shipping containers?
Oh man, you don't
Hey,
even want to know, bro.
I'm gonna get going.
What are you about to do?
Yeah, Anna.
I like cry a lot more. Cry
Anna,
a lot more.
Do some jumping jacks.
Anna,
Get your body.
Are you good to
Strain
leave?
your body.
Are you good to leave right now, or do you want to cool down a bit? Because if you're just gonna cry offline, then that's kind of weird.
At least you can cry with us.
No, I don't want her to be alone right now. That's the worst feeling in the world. You know, we can talk about Anna. We can
I
talk
just
about
feel like
All right,
everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Anna, what is your favorite
I'm not
movie? Why? What is your favorite
Fuck
movie?
what people think.
Give us your favorite movie.
It's a Disney movie, right?
Yeah.
No.
She
What
likes
is it?
the B movie.
I like Clockwork Orange and
Duh.
England.
Yo, is that Kubrick? Is that Kubrick? Is that Kubrick?
Yeah, Kubrick. Yeah.
Be based. Wow. I said Eyes Wide Shut, so we're so close.
Sorry.
What about your favorite movie, Ink Bites?
I don't have favorites, but like up there would probably be like Inception, Godfather series, Matrix, like Lord of the Rings, that sort of thing.
Matrix, you hear that? Mike.
Yeah,
like a man.
I prefer Mikey, please. Anything except for Mike.
Mikey, what is your favorite movie?
My car.
My Own Private Idaho by Gus Van Sant.
That's
fucking. Anna, are you okay?
You know.
Yeah, sorry.
Like, all the people who matter.
I didn't think you guys could hear me. I'll mute myself.
It is tough not in person. In person, it's so easy to comfort someone, but this is impossible, man. Holy shit.
I'm just saying.
Give a virtual hug.
You bitches better be clicking that follow
All you
button.
have to do is
okay?
just like
you better
ignore
be
all
clicking.
the noise. Ignore the
Click
noise.
the
people
fucking
who
follow
actually matter
button,
in your life
okay?
don't care. Like
I'm
they
suffering
really
through
don't
this
care.
for
They
you
see what this
people.
actually is. They see through it. Like don't build up some perception
for
in
the
your head about what
subscribe,
people
by
are
the way,
thinking.
Gappy.
Because all of us see like what's actually happening. We're not dumb. Nobody's sitting here thinking you're crazy.
Someone said exclamation mark hug.
We love
you.
Hug her now.
And all these people who are talking shit are just fucking losers anyway, because you know what? None of them have the courage, the fucking just guts that you
Like
have
Melina.
to do all this. Like this is you have stood so strong.
Thank you.
Have some love for yourself. Like
Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate that.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, not many people would have done what you've done.
Yeah, I don't know. If I was getting that much heat, I might have just chickened out. But I haven't looked at Zherka's chat. So
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is Anna's brave enough to do it with a dual DGG and Zherka chat. That's pretty brave. There's no real.
And no one in this chat could have handled that shit, bro.
Real.
No.
Well, I could.
Fucking pussies, man. I mean, I could have obviously, but.
Anna, you want some toxic jokes? You want some toxic jokes?
Sure.
Yeah.
I like dark jokes.
Ask me what's my favorite video game.
Okay, what's your favorite video game, John?
Destiny. All right. What is your favorite? Anna, what do you do in your private time? Like, we don't know. You're a mystery.
I mostly study and do homework and write papers and occasionally like play video games and hang out with friends.
If you lose a 3.5 GPA or something, you get booted out, right?
Yeah, basically.
I
Yeah,
always
it's
forget.
ridiculous.
I always forget you're smart.
It's because of the stupid school I'm going to. It's a private school.
No,
it's ridiculous.
I always
it's a
forget.
tiny little private school. I shouldn't have gone there.
I always forget someone's smart if they're emotional, right? Because I usually equate emotional with stupid. But she's really smart. You know, she gets good grades and she barely tries.
Oh, thanks, John. I do try a lot. I do try a lot. Yeah.
You have time though. You always make it to the shows and stuff, and you still have time to study, and you have your own stream.
Yeah. I don't always stream like regularly though. That kind of sucks, but because school has to always come first. I always got to put school first. So.
Yeah, you said the funniest thing I've ever heard. I was like, how much are you in debt? You're like, oh, 200,000, and then you said, and I haven't even started my PhD.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yo, I lost it, man. That was like such a gut punch to me and everything I preach or preach again.
It does suck.